Okay, yes, yes, yes. We are in the pipe 5x5.
Yeah, live for the York.
Let's go.
What do they call us? The Knavesmith or the Knavesmith or something?
Navesmeyer.
The Knavesmire, the Knavesmire. Oi.
Navesmeyer.
We're a
Um,
couple of fat knaves to be giving it out. Does a knave mean peasant or something, or thicko or something in Old English? You
does it?
knave. I don't know. I've seen it in the movies. They go like, "You knave, you
I don't
peasant."
know.
Like,
I've never heard
yeah,
that before.
yeah. Apparently,
Yeah,
I like
okay.
York.
Yeah, I think York is one of the. Uh, it's one of the UK's most underrated tracks. I think it holds some incredible racing meetings. It's
Been
very
around a couple of 100 years,
yeah.
hasn't
It
it?
sits right.
$1700s.
It sits like at the top tier of British racing without always shouting about it.
I think because it's flat, it gives even racing. So the best
Yeah,
horse normally wins in the class events and group events, in the big races. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I think it's one of those where it's like
It has a
actually the
reputation.
best horse is going to come.
Yeah,
It's a fair track.
it has a reputation for fairness, which is rare in racing. To be fair,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no
yeah.
quirks, it's sharp bends or brutal cambers. If the horse is good enough, it usually gets there. The only thing that it has is you get the
Left-handed track, isn't it?
yeah, and you get the wind. Or listen, we can put the track up here. You have the track. The first
I've got a little run through the track as well,
yeah, with
actually,
the
which I might play
last,
in
I
a
think
minute.
it's 5 furlongs. Is just a straight dash as
And that's the
well.
5 furlong race. Is just that last 5 furlongs,
Yeah,
isn't it? So any 5 furlong race that should mean slap me in my fat bald head if I'm wrong. That pace is the out and out
pace. Yeah, should
for the
be the
five
angle.
furlong.
Yeah,
But then it changes. If you're now 7 or 8 furlongs or a mile, you've now got a bend there, haven't you? Because
yeah,
it's a round course on the 1 mile 4 and 1 mile 6, isn't it? It's a round course. So now you want to get to the rail, but the rail should be out of it. Am
yeah.
I right on the 5 furlongs, Bros?
Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah,
And in
yeah.
that way, it's slight bias maybe to the people in the middle. If there's any draw bias on 5 furlong, maybe the people in the middle get
It
out.
does. It does. It's one of those. If
Or do you still need the rail?
because it's so open and flat.
Yeah.
The lucky rail winners don't come into it, but the wind comes down off of the naves, Martin. So the wind, so horses sort of jockey for a place to kind of get into, like, get in between, in behind each other to get out the wind. I don't know
Ah,
what the
so
wind
actually,
conditions are today.
especially over 6 or 7, you might want to tuck in behind
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to
and
be
come
leading
out.
the
So you want to
field.
be, you
Yeah,
don't want to be the leader
yeah. You
necessarily.
want to be in the slipstream,
Patient
ready to
ride.
press the
But 5 furlongs, I think, is
afterburner.
just the button, isn't it? I think five
Yeah,
furlongs is the button. 7 furlongs, you need a slipstream, and then 1 mile 4. Probably, I bet you draw is super big on the round when it's all the
yeah, yeah,
full circuit, because then you've got to get to the rail and control it, haven't you?
yeah.
I know the last 5 furlongs is open,
Yeah, but
but
you
if you
still
can
want to be
control the
sort of close
pace,
to. You want to be close to the pace or up there with the pace.
so distance might and class might is maybe a big factor here, because the class should the form should win out, right?
The form should win out. Yeah, this is one of the
On a
tracks
flat ground,
where I
the
think,
form
like,
should.
we're like Gosdens and Haggises
Oh, like
and
Gosden. I think
and
they
those
got.
but
I
those
think
sort of
Gosden and
trainers,
Haggis. Yeah.
like this type of meeting, because the smaller trainers, it's not like a local track where there's certain trainers and certain horses love this
They.
track. It gives everyone a chance with the best horse to really to do their business.
So should we try and pick some winners?
Yeah, let's try and pick some
If you
winners.
can get your picks, if you are watching, if you can get your picks, and you're not my granny or something, who's not around at the moment, she's dead. Well, died of ages ago, my granny. But yeah, if you can get your picks
We
in,
will try and do some. We've got the do some voodoo later. No, the what's it called? The Ouija board later. We might see if we can get in touch with her and see if she's got any
picks, she'd probably do better than me.
hot tips
She
for the
wasn't
group
big into
too.
the racing, no, I don't think
Okay,
so.
no, that's a shame.
But yeah, not like my granddad, who lost everything on the whole betting on
Yeah,
horses. That's why I don't recommend the old gambling. 22 running this first race.
yeah, I know it's a
Have I
decent
just gone
card, isn't
cross-eyed?
it?
I love it, mate. That's awesome. But
I
this
remember
will.
when there used to be, like, you get a Wednesday or Thursday night up at Nottingham, and you'd have, like, the whole card would be 20 runners. It would just be, like,
Yeah.
we're getting back probably, what, 16, 15, 18 years now. You just have, now we're struggling to get 8
Oh,
runners
mate, the
across.
sticks is hilarious. Sometimes they go off with 3 nowadays.
Yeah.
And you're like, what's the point in even showing up? I want my money back. You know, like, what, I'm going to come and watch 3 horses, like,
Yeah, it's ridiculous,
have a
isn't it?
picnic in the middle of the track.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's
Now,
crazy, isn't it?
this first race, buddy boy. Oh, nice. I like your little track there. So that 5 furlong is that final stretch. The 7
Yeah.
furlong, you see, it's kind of like a backwards P or whatever the symbol is for the track.
Yeah.
Like if you looked at your track there, the 7 furlong, they have that extended
Maybe
bit
like
with the
maybe
gap.
like a queue.
Oh yeah, that's the one, brother. So it's like a queue. You see the little tail of the queue. The
Yeah.
7 furlong is that. They
Yeah.
don't like have a bend. They just go for that. So you have a slight. I think there's a slight. That
Yeah,
first
the
2 furlongs.
bias.
There's a
Yeah.
slight bias there to get to that rail. Maybe. I mean, they say there's no draw bias on ATR over this, but I think there's an ever so slight draw here with the 7
Yeah.
furlong.
I'd have thought, and maybe even a mile as well. But
Personally, I think if you've got yeah, over 7 furlongs, I think there's a slight draw bias to the middle numbers,
yeah.
because I feel like if you're on the outside or the inside closest to the rail on the left, over 7 at furlongs, if it's a big field like this, the ones in the middle can get out there and squeeze those boys out.
Yeah.
If they get out electric. And with that in mind, I'm going to take you through my 145.
Okay, yeah, I suppose we should get into this.
Rabble dabble.
We are. Oh, it is such a huge field.
But I'm going to take less. I don't think we can go through I'm going to go through my horses I was interested in, if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, certainly. You crack on there.
So I wrote down Zarathos before I knew he was going to be the favourite.
Okay.
Zarathos, and I can't. I'd love to give you the reason. I think Zarathos. Why did I write down Zarathos, buddy?
Don't know. It's obviously favourite for a reason, isn't it? So you obviously.
Yeah, but I didn't know about the favourite then. So it was either. Hold on.
Zarathos 14.
I can't remember why I wrote him down.
It's not. It was nothing to do with the going.
No, it wasn't the going, and it wasn't the distance. But 7 furlongs. You don't really. Zarathos wasn't top of my list, but he had one thing I was like, yeah, that's good. But if you look at Zarathos, one thing I'd say over 7 furlongs, 5 furlongs, you don't need to get the distance, because who's not going to get the distance on a 5 furlong track,
Yeah.
right? But some of these are 5 furlong sprinters. And if they're hitting a 7 furlong track, their arse might fall out in the last furlong. So I do want a little bit of interest on the distance. The draw, I tell you who for an outsider, because I'm just rambling now, as you can tell. But what's his name? Stratacacy.
Yeah, Stratacacy.
If you were a mad bastard, although no, he's a bit close. He's a bit of a low draw. He might get squeezed out.
It does on the ATR though. It does have the draw advantage, doesn't it? That box 3.
It does have draw advantage.
Well, it seems a bit. It seems a bit sort of scattergun though, doesn't it? The draw. It's kind of like
I'm not sure that
3,
it makes
8,
much sense.
16, 12. I mean, whether it's high and low.
I think it's more middle on these big ones. I think you want to be in the middle. You're squeezing out 1 and 2. 1 and 2, I think, are in big trouble over 7 furlongs. You get squeezed out, but 3 you can't get to that rail. Then you've got to tuck in.
3 has a good. 3 has a good draw advantage though. Box 3.
Yeah, maybe, but 1 and 2, maybe. 1. If you're on 1, you've got to get out before the rest of the field.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't, you're going to get boxed on the rail, because it's so big they can't all go to the rail. So you can have people in the middle of the track, people out wide, and people out wide are screwed, maybe.
Yep.
And people in the middle are maybe like 3 to 8. I don't know. I'm making crap up now. I've gone for Moon Beginnings, and if you have a look at Moon Beginnings, he's got he gets the going, he likes it on the goods.
Yeah.
He gets the distance, and I know we might say distance isn't important over 7 furlongs, but I think if you're built for 5 furlongs, it can screw you.
Yeah,
7.
of course. Sprinters.
And he gets the class. Moon Beginnings. Check my Moon Beginnings, people. He gets the class. 33% win rate at the class. He's a little bit hit or miss, so he's one to bet for win and not for place. Moon Beginnings. Because he's a little bit.
At the post at York for our first race, actually, Tom.
We better bloody get over there. And talk us through your pick, brother.
I went
for Moon Beginnings.
I went fairly normally. I just went for Highland Ollie. He is two wins on the bounce now for Highland Ollie, and I just thought a horse in form Why not? I nudged up another £3 for a decent win at Ripon. And I just can't see why that little, I think a horse in form, why not just keep it going?
I tell you, if I
As
had,
the
if
Rollins on board for Grant Tour.
what do you think of Oblix as well?
Oblix.
When you finish talking about yours, what do you think of Oblix?
Oblix, where was Mr. Oblix?
Sort of
Yeah,
Oblix
Ryan
seems to be
Sexton.
positive on
Yeah.
a draw. C and D looks good.
Uh,
Class looks all right. He seems to
yeah,
tick all the
scored over
boxes.
course and distance last summer. Makes a
Seems to tick the
return from his
boxes.
£2 below his last winning mark. Again, it's one of those, if you're not sure where to go, you always go to the top of the handicap, don't you?
Yep,
It's
yep.
the best horse in the race. Essentially, that's what the handicappers suggest, doesn't it? So
Yeah, whether he's
racing
been
off 80. This will be his first run out for the season. This whether he
better get
might need
over
to
there,
blow
mate.
blow
They
the
are actually
cobwebs
going to.
away. They are getting behind, aren't they?
Oh God, and they're going to go behind quickly. Sometimes these big races, you think you might have an extra few minutes. We did come in a bit late here. Okay, Zarathos. Yeah, I could understand going for Zarathos, the favourite. You're getting 6-1, but I'm going Moon Beginnings with Holly Doyle. Ash the Goon, if you want to take him down. Who are you going for, Ash?
Highland Ollie was my pick.
Highland Ollie. Oh, I like it.
17-2.
I like the link there. And I don't know, Ross Orion on Strato Gracie. Call me mad.
Yeah, I don't know. We've called you mad before, and you do seem to pick out a decent.
Captain Palmer.
It's
Kind
20
of
to
like
1
Captain Palmer.
tickle.
Yeah, I like Captain Palmer, Stratocassy, Oblix, Moon Beginnings, and of course, the favourite Zarathos, I think is
Yeah.
a decent shout with Connor Widder, Kieran Schumacher on board. All right. Who the hell? Because I haven't studied this at all. As
Okay.
in,
I haven't. I
I
think
haven't looked at the
I
colours.
might be having that issue I had last time with the.
Give me one sec, bruv, while I
My shit's been playing up, and they're going forward, and this might be a bit of a just. I can't really tell you what's happening. Ah, sugar lumps. Tommy's bailed. My pictures have gone wrong. What are we going to do?
Oh, they've still got a little way to go. There's still about 8 horses left to go in, brother. If that issue is the same issue you had last time, I've heard that
Yeah.
honey and chili powder gently stroked around the bottom of the sack, and then maybe just applying some shampoo on the tip does it.
Uh huh.
I don't know if it's the same issue. Who's just gone in there in the pink? I better keep an eye on our horses because I ain't got a clue for this one, buddy. We've got Zarathos, number 12's going in. That is David Allen on Quest for Fun. He's in. Who's coming in now? That's number 9. Who's on number 9, Ash? Help me out, baby.
Number 9 is Nyman.
Yeah, and then your one, Highland Ollie, just went in. I think there's only 4 more to go.
Okay, you might have to call this, mate, because I am.
No problems. Moon Beginning all in the white with a little black star on a helmet. Holly Doyle on board. That's who I'm going for. And of course, you got Oblix. You know, I like to point out the helmet. He's in the pink and yellow with the yellow helmet with the little stars. Number 17 going in now. See, he looks nothing like his colours on my screen. That's Harry the Rogue, I think.
Let's see if we can't pick this back
What's
up
that Ailing Oscar? I mean, geez, some of the colours. I hate it when they do this. I suppose in such big
Yeah,
fields, getting the colours right is hard, isn't it?
I think the colours are correct, but it doesn't ever quite seem to match, does it? For some reason.
Maybe it's my eyesight. They do say men have issues with colour. All the Tommy tugging. Right, they're off here at York in the first, and they've got out spread across the field. It's going to be very hard to see who's going on here. But someone with a lovely white helmet and stripy sides has got out in front. I'd love to tell you who that was with the white helmet and the stripy sides.
Oh, I think Highland Ollie's sitting there in about third or third.
Number 21. Who's the 21 horse? That's who's leading us out.
Just give us a minute.
Harry Russell on board with Orne.
Okay. Orne, yeah.
Orne.
Zarathos
is up there, the favourite. He's in about 4th or 5th.
Highland Ollie appears to be dropping off the pace a little bit here. I don't think Highland Ollie's going to win this. Crap.
And Moon Beginnings and Holly Doyle is up there, Tommy's pick. But number 14, it's the favourite Zarathos, now pressing Orne as they start to reach the final furlong. With a couple of furlongs out to go. And it's still Orne holding them off. Zarathos is now, Kieran Schumacher's got to work seriously, and he's challenging Orne. Looks like it's going to be between these two, unless the third placed is going to be able to challenge them, which is Spirit Genie.
No, I think it is.
But no, it's
them two.
Zarathos and Orne. I
Oh,
think it's going to be Zarathos.
Leadman
Someone's
is
finishing fast.
Leadman's finishing fast.
Leadman finishing fast with Danny No Hope, but Zarathos holding Leadman off. Zarathos is going to hold off Leadman. And in third, who's that with the white helmet and the stripes, Ash?
That was white helmet and the stripes. Was that Moon Beginnings?
No, it wasn't. Moon Beginnings died away. She challenged for a little while, but yeah.
Oh, it's a bit hard to tell who the helmet was.
That was quite hard to call. Sorry about the braps there. Yeah. But yeah, Leadman, what a good ride from Danny No Hope. And I had Danny No Hope down, but not on Leadman. I had him down as like one of my ones to watch in this. I think he's riding two really good horses. That's probably going to be his winner, and he's going to lose when he's on the two good horses. Yeah. You know the way it is. Leadman was fourth in the betting, though, so fair enough. Zarathos got this. Danny No Hope in second with a great ride. Timed it really late, Danny No Hope. I don't know, is that a great ride or is that a bad ride when they do that?
I mean, it's, you're talking, what's the field? It was 22 runners or something, so I don't think...
Who is that, Ash, in third? I can't see who's third, mate.
I couldn't
My eyesight.
I couldn't tell you, mate.
And now Racing TV's gone off. Absolute toss bag. Kieran Schumacher for Dylan Kunar on Zarathos. Yes. Get in, Zarathos.
Yeah, so... comfortable winner as well, really, wasn't
Comfortable winner, really strong. Good ride from, who was that at the front that tried it? Harry Russell and Orne. I think it was Harry Russell and Orne.
And then Leadman tried to pick up, and it was very close at the end between him and Leadman. But
I tell you what, why don't I just go to the old three-way and see? They still haven't... it was Orne. It was Orne who came third with Harry Russell. Yeah, Orne. So we've got Zarathos, Leadman, and then a big outsider, Orne, who picked up the third place. Should have got 14.5 on Orne. We've got a little bit more time to talk about the second race.
I think I'm going to have this trouble again. I don't know my
I said honey, chili powder, shampoo on the helmet, and you will be fine. Was it just not been working that well recently?
No, I thought it seems to have slowed down a little. I don't know what the problem is. It seems to be a bit...
That happens with age.
I might have to get myself a new one. They can do They can do wonders now, can't they? It's modern science and all that.
Yeah, they can give you a new CPU and a new...
Yeah, download a new hard drive.
Talking about Tudhope, I've gone for Danny in the next, buddy boy.
Who did I go for in the next? That was over rather
So
rapid.
regal. I like the look of So Regal.
I'll just give you the full result. First, number 14, Zarathos, your 4-1 favourite. Second, Leadman, number 3. Third, 21, Orne, 28-1. And fourth, number 20, Montezine, 28-1. And our picks were nowhere near that.
No, they weren't. So anybody who got in on the competition would be 1-0 up. And just like Mark from Down Under, who won a score off us last week, picked himself up a lovely 20 quid. Prince Charles with a king's face on board, sent to him Down Under. And well done, Mark, for handing us our asses 3-1 at Chester, wasn't it? He beat us 3-1 at Chester. So well done, Mark. I mean, calling on 3 out of 8 winners is pretty good day's work.
Yeah,
he used the tactic of get up early and then call out the favourites, which we're kind of cancelling out this week because unless you're on board.
Yeah.
It was a solid tactic. If I was allowed, I'd do that. Let's go to York, and then there is a race at Newbury. We can go there after.
There's Newmarket and Newbury, isn't there?
Where's Newmarket? Oh, when's Newmarket kicking off?
Newmarket's in 5 minutes.
Already gone?
Newmarket's in 5 minutes.
I've got it's over, Newmarket. Oh, no, you're right. 5 minutes, the novice stakes, 10 run, 1 mile.
So we're not even worry about the novice stakes.
Not worry about that. I think we'll go to Newbury maybe for the first at Newbury.
I think it's
let's do York first.
Apprentice handicap over at Newbury.
Should we do York first and then maybe if we've got time?
Through the card and...
Let's go through our card. Then at least we can flip back because our card, we're mainly covering the quality here on Two Fat G's Entertainment.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to keep trying to plough through too many.
He says that as we look at the Phillies Memorial Stakes. Listed though, listed.
Yeah, listed. It's listed company.
Brother.
Yeah, it's listed.
I'll tell you what, I like this. There's a lot of nice horses here.
This is an incredible. This is a great little race. Actually,
I think
if you
this is a
consider.
quality race, mate. I'm going to tell you what I've gone for, and it's the first there, Brad. So you tell me about my pick. It's Gosden. It's
Yeah,
got no hope on board. Danny Tudhope,
yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
So regal in
Ryan
the
Moore's ridden this horse. It's won
sheep.
the last 2 times out, brother.
Yeah, in the Sheveley Park stud colours. That nice, the red colours with a white sash across the.
So it's on a 3-timer. It's won twice in the last 2 weeks, which
Yeah,
how badly is he? It's just quality, isn't it?
yeah,
Quality horse. So the notes I made for those of you who want to get on board Royal Regal, I liked his draw. I like the cut of his jib for the draw, especially for this one. What are we going? 7 furlongs.
yeah. No, that's a mile listed.
It's a mile, so I think the draw is important here. I mean, what does the ATR? Some of them they say there's no draw. The draw advantage is low, so
Yeah, there can't be a lot either. I mean, this is they're all winners pretty much. I think in this race, but there's not a lot to go on, is there? There's
yeah.
very
I
little.
liked So Regal. I felt like So Regal was pretty good. So yeah,
I've gone for
it
active.
gets the distance, So Regal, and it gets the going,
Yeah,
and it's got a nice draw.
I
Who
went a
you
bit.
gone for,
I
buddy?
went a bit sort of sideways in this one. I went for Act of Kindness, Will Buick and Charlie Appleby in the Godolphin colours.
Talk us through your pick, bud.
Well, you know the thing that stood out to me, and we had this last week. When the purchase price as a yearling
Oh,
was 3.7 million guineas.
yeah, and there was what was that £1 million one that won last week? There
Yeah,
was yeah, that makes sense.
I just think you haven't paid 3.7 million for it to be a dud, have you? Surely.
That's an expensive kebab. That's
That,
expensive kebab meat, man. I mean, you imagine 3.7 million,
are you going to be
and you end
sick,
up
aren't
selling
you?
it to Akmal and his kebab
Or
business.
you end
That's
up selling it and it's just going to run on a Wednesday night down at, I don't know, Nottingham or Leicester or something, and it's just going to be like another.
yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so that was that. You know what? There's not a great deal to go on, but I just figured it has had one win. It knows where the winning line is. That was at Newmarket, 7 furlongs. It's had a third and a third. Had a little warm up race in April. It's raced exclusively at Newmarket. Actually, it was a useful effort when it was 1 3/4 lengths, third of 12 in the Nell Gwyn actually last month. So this might actually be like a little step down in class, possibly.
And the class is important here at
Mm.
York, isn't it? Whereas it's quite a fair track. I tell you what, I did write down 3 names, and God, strike me down. I wrote Bota Goz with Ray Dawson on board, the absolute outside. And I thought, well, you look at the ATR, you just wouldn't be surprised, would you? He's had 1 run at the distance and won,
Yeah,
and 1 run at the going. So he said he's got the same distance and going before, and that was class 4. Okay, maybe the company's not very good at Nottingham over 8.5 furlongs. This is a bit shorter, isn't it? So
yeah. Well,
well, he gets
it's 8 furlongs. It's only a
a
teensy bit.
tinsy bit shorter, and he's won over 7 furlongs at Kempton. So again, this is a horse that's had 2 wins, class 5, class 4. So with each race, he's slightly stepping up. He's got 13-1 or whatever you're going to get, 10-1 for Botagoz. I thought that's not a bad 10-1 shout to say, well, I've only ever raced twice and I've won both of them.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's not a bad
yeah,
shout at 10-1, is it? And
yeah. I
who's
mean,
on board? Ray Dawson, Roger Varian. Maybe they're not the best pairing in here. You've got like Mark Wonder and Haggis on Lilt, and I thought Lilt was an interesting one as well. What do you think of
yeah.
Lilt,
Begin
bruv?
Mark One and Haggis. It's just it's a in this sort of track as well. It's a formidable pairing, isn't it? As far as a
Personally,
jockeys trainer
Lilt could cause a big
combination.
upset here if he gets out first.
Yeah,
He's right on the number 1 draw.
So Luke de Vega filly from a family which has served her owner very well. Needed only hands and heels when it did have its win back in October last year at Doncaster.
And that was on heavy though.
Yeah,
Whether that's
yeah.
not.
I mean, what's the track today? I think we're good today, so there's going to be a little bit of cut in the track. It's not going to be riding. It's not going to be riding fast. So
I mean, I think So Regal should win. Personally, I think it's a bit of an upset if he doesn't win, but
yeah, I
or
mean,
she doesn't win. It's Phillies,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
Phillies.
Being a
Yeah,
bit out of order there. But yeah, Boat of Gods, back in my gambling days, back when I was stupid and wasted funds, I'd have been all over Boat of Goz. You know,
Yeah.
I'd have seen that it gets the distance, gets the going. I mean, it's a massive step up in quality for its opposition. That's the downside to it.
Yeah, but obviously yeah, they've obviously decided that it's worth a crack at this higher level, and why not? It's 1-2 on the bounce. Why not give it a little shot at the title and see if it can come out on top, eh?
And I suppose it'd be obscene if we don't talk about synchronicity with Kieran Schumacher because he's just won the
Yeah,
first on
yeah. I mean, is that going to be
Zarathos. So we've got to talk about the
the
quickfire
old
double,
quick
haven't we?
fire double Alero?
What do you reckon, bud?
Plus, I mean, it's another 900,000 guineas sister to
God,
top
another
class
pricey animal.
multiple Group 1 winners at up to a mile and a quarter. Ombudsman, 6-4 in its debut, overcome inexperience to make a winning start in its career or her career, and it's another really promising sort in this sort of race. This is a great little contest, and this is
In fact,
definitely
it might go off favourite here. That
yeah, I mean, this is going to be. I
synchronicity.
mean, it's 3-1, three co-favourites of 3 at the moment, 7-2. With Pacific Mission is the next one on the betting.
Yeah, we haven't talked. So let's talk about Pacific Mission.
Colin Keane riding for Andrew Borden,
And as we, yeah,
and Keane he pops up, doesn't he? He's been in the last everywhere. Was at Chester and Newmarket the week
I'm
before.
sure he won in those colours as well
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
As well.
I don't know whether he's seconded to the Colour Abdullah colours specifically or.
But he
What
often
it
rides
is.
in them, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. I think he probably rides in them in Ireland as well. So that's probably his.
Yeah, I've seen him in Ireland a lot in those colours.
Yeah. Followed up a 7 furlong novice win at Kempton last summer when she stepped up significantly in class to finish an excellent second over 1 mile in a Group 2, the Mayhill at Doncaster, and the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies Turf at Del Mar. That was back in the 31st of October, so it's been racing in some pretty decent company, to be fair.
And then you've got this Fashion People with James Doll, another one that's only known, I think, look, if we get into it, I think it's only known victory. Another one which has only had wins, hasn't it?
Yeah, and
Let's
that's
have a look.
another one for the Gosden stable as well. So Regal's
It's
Gosden.
only had wins as well. Like there's a couple of them, Botagos at the bottom of the field there. This one, Havlin on board and Buick on board. It's won both times as favourite. Class 5 and Class 4, very similar to Botagos in that it's won at Class 5, Class 4, and now it's in listed company.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then So Regal's only one. Like, so you're looking at quality horses here. They're all don't know how to lose, do they?
Not really. No, the only one that hasn't got a great track record is the one I picked, but I've just gone because it's got such a hefty price tag. It has to.
You just thought it can't be 3.7 million of kebab shop.
Golden Kebab lunch money, which they're going to have to rename it if it doesn't win.
Oh well, I'll get my my background out for the kebab if he loses, bro. If Act of Kindness loses. Should we go over and call this race in Newbury? We've covered all the field, haven't we? So once again, our picks. If you want to try and outpick us for a bit of fun, put it in the chat. I'm going So Regal with Daniel Tudhope, and the Goon is going.
I've gone Act of Kindness.
Mine's not favourite anymore. These gamblers don't know what they're doing, bruv. Don't know what they're doing. Mucks, a lot of them.
Haven't got a clue.
Yours is like the second outsider in it of the field now. Or, no, I don't know. No, third outsider. Yeah. Lilt's gone ahead of you in the betting. Okay.
So we have a quick butchers over at
Newbury?
Newbury, see if we can't just find a little cheeky
1 mile
winner.
handicap. They're going down at Newbury. Let's we got the virtue patience might be worth just keeping our eye on whether she loses or not, because she's got the snowflake next to her.
Oh yeah, she does as well, doesn't she?
So maybe
this is a apprentice handicap as well, so I won't be going.
You wouldn't be getting the wallet out for this one.
No, I don't think so. I'll probably be giving this a bit of a wide berth. To be fair, I'm gonna have problems with my pictures again, Tony, mate.
That's all right. I mean, they say the draw advantage is high here.
It's just a cunt, isn't it?
Draw advantage is high. So if I was going draw advantage, I'd go Virtue Patience. He's just got the snowflake, so we'll knock her on the head.
Yeah.
She's got the best draw here, the highest expected wins. And then you've got Gone Rogue and Jetpacker. Jetpacker's a beaten favourite.
I've got all sorts of issues. Oh, for
I know,
Pete's
I
sake, I've
know.
lost at the racing. I've lost racing TV, and I've lost my live stream as well to the track.
So, can you tell me what? I'll make a pick for us, buddy. So, what can you tell me about Newbury?
As a race course,
Yeah, what am I looking for?
well, it's on the
On the flat?
on the flat. It gets it's another one that has a lovely straight running. This up from up to 1 mile. 1 mile. It's just a straight. It has undulations, but it's just a straight
Yeah,
track.
they've got a draw advantage slightly high here,
Yeah, the
apparently.
straight the mile course is undulating throughout. It's one of the again another really fair course. You know, it's a thorough galloping track that is ideal for big, long, striding types. Track becomes testing when the weather's a bit inclement, if you will. But the majority
And
of
it's not
action
inclement today, no.
on the straight course, it stands rail, but it's probably the place for the action. Those that come down the centre of the track instead can find themselves. Oh, hang on, the stands rail maybe isn't the place to be. If you're coming down the centre of the track, it probably holds a slight advantage. To be fair,
Well, I mean, they've got a big outsider in the field here, who's got a good draw position, which is Spirit Lead Me with Donna Murphy on board.
yeah.
Donna Murphy. You get a huge price on him, and he's got a good. I don't know over a mile how big draw is, but apparently, well, it is probably if you can get the rail. He's got the best, most favourable draw, and he's the biggest. He's the outsider of the bunch. So whether that means he can reverse his form, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'd sort of be a bit. Again, it's an apprentice race. I wouldn't.
Be a bit skeptical,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's going to be a few of these sitting on them backwards, wondering where the head's gone. And
Olivia Haynes is on the favourite, which is Hello Cote.
yeah,
Maybe this is one to just go for the price.
yeah. I mean, I'd sort of be anything that's attracted a bit of support. I'd probably in for, and anything that we know, obviously my
Well, Snowflake's disappeared off Virtual Patience
okay. So
because she's
how
come
many
in for a
how
little bit of money. But do they reverse that, or is that a warning signs? Like, she's got a good draw.
yeah
Virtual Patience has a good draw, but she did have the Snowflake, which is meaning that people aren't that happy on site, on track.
yeah on
Tilani, I bet I've picked before. You shouldn't hold
what
grudges.
time after time has got a 50%
Time
strike rate at a
after time.
distance.
Oh, I like that because the
Yeah.
distance is important if you're going to die away. If you're
Definitely this sort of track as well. You want something that definitely gets the mile
yeah,
because it is going to be a decent galloping track. What does the pace angle say for this race, mate? Do we have more pace?
they've got
Pace?
no. I've got
Pace?
no info on the pace of these horses on the sectionals. They've got nothing on the ATR
Okay.
about their paces, which is a bit. Let me go more. Oh,
I mean,
pace. There we go. I tell a lie.
Dark
Dark
Ross, and
Rosser,
Miss
Hello
Chester.
Cotai, the favourite, and Gone Rogue. I do like the sound of Gone Rogue. He's got a good draw, Gone Rogue. But I don't know about Jude Fernandez. Like you said, it's hard, isn't it? Because you don't really know.
Yeah, we need the jockey
Favourable draw.
to know what he's going to be up to, really. So, and we
Yeah,
are
time after
these are
time,
all
maybe.
have they all got their claim? These apprentices, I can't.
To be honest, I wouldn't actually touch this race.
No,
I would watch it for fun, but that's about it. Did you say time? Hello Cotte's got a good pace and a good draw. What was the pace of Virtual Patience like? I mean, again, you want to be able to control the pace if you get out in front. You've got to combine your ability to dictate the pace with your draw, don't you? So if you've got a
yeah,
good draw and good pace, you're in.
yeah, you're in
And
pole
Cotte's
position,
got
aren't you?
doesn't have a good draw, but's got good pace. So it's one of them, I always look to have more than one thing. Like if you've got the distance, if you can find one horse that keeps cropping up when you look at each variable, that's tends to be how I make my picks.
Yeah, I
Time
mean,
after time is a decent shout because of the distance and it's got a decent pace rating of 6. Um,
we need
and
to
it
find
gets
a
the going
decent.
with
Yeah,
40%. I quite like time after time. Who are you going to go for,
I
bruv?
mean, I can't. Did time after time, or possibly just because of the jockey booking, I might be slightly keen on Dark Rosa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually,
You can have Dark Rose. Who should we have? We better make our call because and then we'll watch this one.
yeah. Am I gonna? Is it gonna be a prick?
Hello Cote has got
I've lost
Olivia
it.
Haynes on board, racing with a yellow helmet, blue top, yellow star in the chest. Virtual Patience. It's kind of maroon with the yellow stripes. Myla Coppins on board. Pearly Squirrel, red hat. Blue and red. You got Tilani in the checks with the green helmet and Alfie Redman on board. Riyadh Gem, Harry Viggers is on board. Gone Rogue, purple and green. And are we? They're going in. They're loading up quickly now.
They are loading up quickly. I wonder.
Dark Rosa. Okay, so I'm going to give you my one. I am going with Gone Rogue, although I do like the outsider spirit lead me. And
I'm going to go with,
bruv?
I'm going to go with Dark Rosa at a bit of a price, but it's got a bit of a, yeah. We'll see what happens. It's got. You might have to call this as well.
They're off, buddy. They're off. And one of them got away.
Jesus
they got away
Christ.
a little bit slowly there. They got away very slowly. No one wanting to really tear out at all. And they've split into two groups. I tell you what, Pearly Squirrel with Alexandra Egan, she's having a lot of trouble keeping him steady, and she's trying to hold him back. And they're now merging into two groups in the middle of the track. Very quickly, the right-hand group, have decided, all of them all at once decided to be in the centre of the track.
Yeah.
And so shifted over. Now, whether that's going to have cost them the race, I think there was some very novice-y riding.
I think
there.
Everyone's coming to the centre though now, aren't they?
They've all come into the centre, but it was very novice-y, like the group that were out on the far right. All of them just pulled over. Number 13's leading us out, and that is Miss Chester with Alicia Perkins. But your Dark Rosa is right up there in sort of second place now, challenging for the lead as they straighten up for home. Also looking pretty good is Toraloo with Hope Regan on board. And Spirit Lead Me right down the outside that I mentioned. The furthest outsider has got the whip out, but it's looking like Dark Rosa, Ash Lagoon's pick, is doing pretty well here, but challenged now by Tilani. Dark Rosa, Tilani taking over now. Dark Rosa's dropping away, I'm afraid. And Pearly Squirrel and Tilani take it up. It's looking like Tilani on Alfie Redman. We've got a late challenge. Who's the late challenge from with the yellow stars?
Pay attention.
Pay attention, but it's Tilani, I think.
Tilani
all the way here, guys.
Tilani all the way up to the line. No questions.
Tilani, pay attention. And then in third was Pearly Squirrel with Alexandra Egan on board.
Nice. Did we even mention 10, Tilani?
Tilani, yeah, only that I had him in a previous race.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah, again, 10, like with Alfie Redman on board. What's Alfie Redman's stat? I mean, Alfie Redman's got a strike. I mean, he's had 37 rides and he's got a 2% strike rate. So
yeah, there wasn't anything massively swinging.
Yeah, like we said before, I wouldn't have been too.
Pay attention though. A good ride from Oliver Carmichael in second place, and then Pearly Squirrel. So your final results for that are Tilani, Oliver. Sort me out, mate. Tilani, pay attention, and in third place was Pearly Squirrel.
Yeah, well done.
Nice. I got there in the end, bud. I thought Dark Rosa, there was some real novice riding. They split into two groups, and then Pearly Squirrel was giving a jockey hell as they came out the source. It was like pulling all over the place. But they split into two groups, and then the far side group decided
they
very quickly, within about 10 seconds.
Yeah, they merged inside the second furlong, didn't they? And
and that's going to cost you a tiny bit. But probably it was the right decision. I guess you've got to wait. Yeah. It's the first race. It's the first or second. Is it the first race of the day?
First race of the day.
So there's no feedback now. They'll know. Let's not do that.
Well, maybe you'll see, won't it? Like that was the apprentices. You'll see what the
big boys do.
The pros do next.
The big boys and girls.
Yeah.
And over to our quality race coming up in 8 minutes.
This is another.
It's the one we've gone through, haven't we?
Yeah, this is our listed race. Yeah.
It's our listed race. Oh, look, I've got a little, let me just see if this could probably totally screw over the live stream. Let me just see if I can put my background video on.
Okay.
Probably won't work, actually, if I do that. Probably won't work. Not seeing any video, virtual backgrounds. Okay, this will probably not work, buddy, and it will probably go when I'm not having it. So, where are you, Bob? Yeah, no, it's not having it.
Oh, I was getting excited there. I thought something different was gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Apparently, it's like it says it already exists as a virtual background. So I've tested it out as a virtual background,
and it worked
fine. And then it says, "Oh, it's already there." So it's probably already playing in the background. Do you see what I'm saying? And like,
Nah.
or something. I don't know what I'm saying, Ash. What am I saying, Ash?
I've got no idea, mate.
Yeah, I basically made a simulation of the York racecourse for the next race
Oh, okay.
on a simulator,
Yeah.
like a horse taking you through the track. But it, yeah, I haven't worked out how to get that up, so I'm suffering from the same issues that you are, bud.
And my issues are really severe. I don't know why. I think maybe with I'm watching it on my phone, and last week the issues went away, and then it's just my phone slows up, and I just don't know what the problem is. As soon as it's trying to buffer, like live, like watch the racing live, it goes fuck up, which is a bit annoying. So anyway, we've got 7 minutes till the off for this 1 mile listed stakes. This is the
You talk us through some interesting
registered
facts and
as
figures,
the
buddy.
Michael Seeley Memorial Filly Stakes, listed Class 1, 3-year-old only. We've talked mostly about all of these. I don't think there's anything else we need to.
How do I do this?
What else did we have here? Tom's gone for the top one. So
What's
Regal.
the length of this one, Ash? What's the length?
I was just about to unbutton my trousers. The length is
No, I mean the race, the event.
7 furlongs, mate. 7 furlongs.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Have a
look
look.
at that.
Let me get
There
out
we
your
go.
way. This is just going to take you through a 7 furlong or 6 furlong. I lied.
It's like the virtual racing in the bookies. That's very smart. It's like a cross between Super Mario Brothers and the virtual horse racing. Who's winning? Oh, there's one coming from the back now. They're past the 3 pole. The one in second place has stopped riding. He's come over. He's trying to block the third place out. They're gaining on the leader. It's overtaking him at the furlong pole. And it's the one with the green sleeves. Is he just held on? Wow. Hello? Mayday, mayday.
Did you manage to pick the right winner there, bud?
No, I didn't. No, I thought the one that won in the end the jockey had fucking stopped riding. I was going to ask for a steward's inquiry.
So that's a little that's a computer game actually called Starting Orders.
Oh, I did think it looked a bit like a Super Mario versus.
But they've actually mapped all the tracks perfectly accurately, so it's better than the graphics might not be, you might not like, but if you like, it's basically like Football Manager. So you get to train the horses, groom the horses, do all of that. I just skip forward to like doing the races, but you don't actually get to race.
Yeah.
But they're one of the only computer games out there that has accurately mapped most of the tracks in the world, like UK, US, Australia, Middle East. Has all the big tracks. So you sort of train your horse through the season and you run it in different races. You have a whole series of horses.
And then you can groom the stable boys and girls.
Yeah, you can. That's always an option as well.
Nice.
So, but yeah, that was just the 6 furlong. And as you can see there's not a lot to that one. I did do one of the 1 mile, but I ain't going to play that because it didn't come out right. But because the one that one was 2D from the side, but actually you can do it which is much better to do that.
Okay, yeah, but, like jockey cam.
I didn't have time, so I did it just 10 minutes before we went off here, so I didn't have time. But you can do jockey cam, and which is better for the 1 mile because you'll see that's just straight. But was there a little bit at the start they had to get over to the rail? And I'm just wondering whether that will influence this because they have got that little bit where it breaks from the circuit, the queue, the queer bit of the track.
I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? This is going to be This is the big boys coming down. I'm just watching the live pictures from the track. They look. I mean. So Regal with no open balls. He's sitting up so high, and the horse looks magnificent.
Yeah.
So Regal. She's
like
bobbing her head a little bit, but she just all look
don't
happy.
Say that.
No, she's just happy to be out running around, I think.
Well, Synchronicity's gone favourite. No, So Regal's still favourite. That joint favourite, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think is that based on Kieran though, that he had a good Schumacher had a good outing.
Possibly. I mean, it's hard
He's
to
in
tell.
shock right now, isn't he, Kieran?
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have strike. I mean, Synchronicity has got the snowflake next to his name now.
which normally means it's the do do
Hmm.
do do do,
Do-do-do.
doesn't it? It normally means it. It's pretty bad when that happens. Yeah, Pacific Mission's coming in for a bit of money as well. It's gone joint
And an
favourite
act
with
of
So
kindness
Regal.
was 8-1 when we talked about it. Now he's gone 11-2 now.
So
So it's
it's
a
a
bit
little
of
bit of
money
money coming for
better.
Actor Cup. Maybe they've someone has heard your tip, mate, and has lumped on.
Maybe. Bosh, have that.
Have that. The goon is on board, so am I.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm
James
gonna
Doyle's drifting.
do with my
He's the outsider now, James Doyle. He's drifted right out. If you were fancying getting on James Doyle and he's your jockey, he's your man,
yeah, he's
then
proper drifted. He's out to 11s now, isn't he?
yeah, he's gone out real far. I mean, he's gone out more than Boat goes. It was
Yeah.
like 10s at the start, but he keeps
Crikey.
drifting.
Yeah, I mean he should have a snowflake next to his name as well, surely.
Yeah, I don't know why he hasn't got a snowflake. He's drifted more than old Drifty Pants Synchronicity.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still just milling around there. Not all the jockeys are even on their horses, you know. They should sort it out with a minute to go before the off, shouldn't they, really?
Yeah, I mean I think they're gonna start loading fairly soon.
Yeah.
Synchronicity res list, synchronicity to win. Possibly,
Yeah,
but we just called on Synchronicity does have on the exchanges on Betfair does have the
dreaded
snowflake, the
snowflake of
dreaded
death.
snowflake to death next to his name.
What does that mean, Ash, in the markets? What does that actually mean, do you think?
I don't know what it means. It's gone cold on the exchanges. It's gone cold. The money is. I don't know if the money's stopped coming or they're lumping on they're laying it more than they're backing it now.
So it essentially means, yeah, it means that there's trouble. It means that people are losing faith in it. Now, whether that means you should lose faith in it or not is another matter. But people are losing faith in it at the moment, is what that is telling us. So,
in Synchronicity, there was co-favourites of 3. It's now Pacific Mission 3-1, So Regal 7-2, Synchronicity drifting between 7-2, 4-1. Lit and Act of Kindness 6s, Fashion People 9s, and Bota Goes 12-1. But I mean, the favourite has definitely made itself known here, and that is Pacific Mission, Colin Keane and Andrew Balding.
Yeah, and you know, like we like them colours normally. You're often on them colours, aren't you?
Yeah, Pacific. Yeah, the K Abdullah colours. You might have to call this one as well, mate. I'm really struggling with my.
That's okay, buddy.
Stream to the track today. This is absolutely going to do my nut in.
Don't let it stress you out, buddy. Oh, let me get rid of the sound. We don't want to get pwned. Right, they're starting to go in here, people. So, Lilt with Tom Marquand, William Haggas, nice combination. That I did make a note of that when I was making my notes, 6-1. So I like Lilt with Tom Marquand, but I've gone So Regal with Daniel Tudhope. I've got one eye on a good run from Bota Goz, massive outsider now, massive. He's about 15-1 or something.
Yeah, I mean,
with Ray Dawson on board.
Good news for Synchronicity. The snowflake is now off of Synchronicity, but it has been.
Your
on
one
and
just
off.
went in. William Buick went in on Act of Kindness. Cost 3.7 million Act of Kindness. That was Ashley's reasoning. Nothing to do with form. They're all in. They've cleared. And they're off. And out they come. Nice and steady start here. Pacific Mission's head is pulling quite a lot. Act of Kindness is up there. In fact, Act of Kindness is going to take them along and has moved over to the left-hand rail. And just out in front, looking very keenly across from the outside, is So Regal with Daniel Tudhope. And between him and William Buick, they keep staring at each other, trying to see who's going to make the move. But it is going to be Daniel Tudhope who takes them along, and he moves in front of William Buick and Act of Kindness. So it is So Regal, Act of Kindness, and Pacific Mission poised on the outside of Act of Kindness in third, ready to strike. Lilt in fourth, Tom Marquand on board. And at the back, we have a Synchronicity. He's going to have to come right from the back here, and Bota Goz. And we have, who else is at the back there, Ash? Fashion People with James Doyle.
Yeah.
So far, Danny Tudhope and the top 3 here looking pretty powerful are just getting going now. Now they're getting going. So Regal, in the lead to Act of Kindness. Pacific Mission has got busy and is starting to close down Act of Kindness. They're all getting at it. It's still So Regal in front, but Act of Kindness and Pacific Mission haven't given up. Act of Kindness is staying on, but it's So Regal getting to the front. I think this is going to be a clear one for So Regal, brother.
I think so as well.
We've got Lilt coming through. It was one of mine I said to watch out for. Lilt. So Regal in the front. Lilt closing fast. Lilt.
Whoa!
So Regal. Lilt hit the turbo booster. Boom.
Boom!
If you were on Tom Marquand and Lilt, you would have jumped ahead. I did say in the pre-coverage that I had written down Lilt.
Yeah. Yeah, again, that combination, Marquand and Haggis, absolutely devastating.
And you know what? Lilt had a fantastic draw. I don't think draw had anything to do with that, though, but Lilt had a fantastic draw. I don't think. And also Lilt had, when you look at the raw pace, Lilt had a good pace rating.
Yeah.
If you look at the pace, I think Lilt may have had the best pace in that race. If you go pace, he tells everybody now. Yeah, Lilt's pace rating was 10.
Okay.
And the nearest to it was Boticos.
I'm just watching
7.
the replay. I mean, it looked like So Regal had this sewn up, and then Lilt just, like I say, Marquand hits the turbo booster, and she flies. And within a furlong,
pace rating. I was wondering why I wrote her down. You know, she had the best pace rating.
She picks it up inside the final furlong and finishes about 2.5 lengths ahead of So Regal.
I mean, in my book, I had So Regal and Lilt. I had So Regal with the draw and good pace, but I had Lilt with the just raw pace. But then when you're looking at 7 furlongs, you're like, yeah, pace does come into it because you need to be able to control the pace and not burn yourself out if you're a 5 furlong horse, you know. So that was a factor there.
And number 2, number 2 was third, and Act of Kindness. That's what I fancied, got 4th. So that seemed to be going backwards. That isn't a very well invested 3.7 million guineas, is it? Act of Kindness. Even Agmel down the kebab shop isn't going to be too interested in that, is he?
Voila.
Oh shit! Mayday! Mayday!
Yeah, did you see that?
I don't know, guilty face or what?
I just dropped a massive glass of water over, but luckily it didn't hit all the technical studio equipment, so we're kind of all right, buddy boy.
Okay, that's the result, isn't it?
Yeah, would have been horrific if it had gone over all the technical stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was pretty bad. Yeah. Well, you know, Lilt, we did give a shout to Lilt. I mean, I would have fancied. What's that? Hold on, I got a phone call, mate. It's Akmal. It's Akmal. He says he's interested in Act of Kindness.
Okay.
He says he's you know.
I'll be fair, it's going to be going cheap.
Well, 3.7 million. He said he's willing to give you free. What's that? £3.70 in euros, not even in pounds. He's only willing to do £3.70 in euros. So yeah, not good.
Yeah. Oh well.
Let's have a look at the next one. I mean, if anyone had got their picks in, they'd be getting 20 quid right now.
Yeah.
If you'd managed to pick, I mean, you'd have had to pick one of the winners. But yeah, if you were ahead of me and Ash right now, you'd be heading for 20 squids. If you get your picks in and they come in and you beat me and Ash over the course, you get your 20 squids.
Yeah, easy money, really, surely.
Yeah, Portcullis was my pick for the next race. Portcullis was my pick on the next. No, my pick at 155.
Race 7, Portcullis. We've got.
I've got Portcullis, but 155. I didn't know he was the favourite. Warrant Holder, but I love. Should we check out the 155, or do you want to head over to Newbury or something?
155
at York, or do you want to hit Newbury? So Newbury, we've got the 2:40 in 13 minutes.
We can have a look at the
going off at Newmarket. There's the 2:32, but it's a Boodles handicap at Newmarket, 1 mile 4.
What age class is that one at Newmarket?
4-year-old plus, class 3.
For what, at Newmarket?
Yeah.
How long we got for that? 5 minutes before the off. We could have a little squiz at this, couldn't we? If it's
yes, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. 155. That's my stupid Betfair. My Betfair's in like it's got the wrong hours going up. Yeah. So Again, I'm not researched up to date with Newmarket. What's the draw bias here? There isn't really much of a draw bias to me. It looks all pretty even. How far? 1 mile 4. Top team looking good. Let's have a little look. Top team Oisin Murphy. Maybe my pick here.
Anthony Balding.
Yeah, Balding and it gets the going. Yeah, I like that. Distance and the going and the class, and it's a beaten favourite. I think I'll be all over Oisin Murphy and top team, just off the top of my head here. Pride of Donegal, market mover. Master Vintner gets the distance, 2 runs, 1 win at the distance. Yeah, right off Asgard's captain, probably that will come hose up, and a right off Arkub. Mariner, beaten favourite and a market mover. Yeah, I'm definitely on. I think I'm with top team here, buddy. What's the form saying? There's not really thorough form. The form is saying Asgard's captain, which is a 10-1 with Luke Morris on board, but the form is not complete.
Yeah.
So saying that, I mean, it completely thrashes. Yeah, my pick, which would be top team with Oisin Murphy, came 5th to Asgard captain, and it's a pound heavier than when it came. It was 21 lengths behind my one from Asgard's captain.
Yeah.
How can it be 21 lengths? 21 lengths. He must have just gave up, right? That can't be.
Yeah, he's obviously just decided. He's decided that.
Yeah, so I don't think that's probably so. He's just decided to rest him, save him for another day.
And what is the going? The going's good again down at Newmarket today.
Asgard gets the predictor as well. If you're into the predictor. 10-1 Luke Morris. Asgard's captain gets the predictor. I'm going top team Oisin Murphy. Boom.
Am I looking at the wrong race here? What am I doing? Oh no, the Pride of Donegal, Charlie Johnston and Neil Callan.
It might be me looking at the wrong race.
No, I'm trying to do 8 things at once and sort out my shit that's not working.
Yeah, I reckon top team with Oisin Murphy. Who you gonna have, buddy boy? And this doesn't count towards our competition.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have a little tickle at a slightly bigger price here. I'm going to have a look at Pride of Donegal. Neil Callan with Charlie Johnston. Definitely.
Anyone in the chat got an idea? They probably haven't looked at Newmarket, but if you have, anyone got an interest in Newmarket?
The distance, he's 2 wins from 3 wearing a visor. 42% for the distance, 7 wins, 7 runs, 3 wins in a place at the distance. And obviously, if you get, we know what we're getting with Charlie Johnston runners. If he pops out in front, and Neil Callan takes him along, he's having it. And if he tucks in behind, he probably ain't having it. But
you got Master Vintner, who the money's coming in for in the betting, and is the favourite with Edward Greatrix on board. I don't know a lot about Ralph Beckett. I'm not
Rafe, man. It's Rafe.
Rafe.
15%.
Yeah, well, Ralph. He's 188 days since his last run. It always puts me off. I know you're like they like a rest, but keep riding them.
Yeah, ride it into the ground.
Ride it into the ground so I can make my money.
Die, pony.
Yeah, top team. Hey, here we go. Scoring at Kempton in April, but he came last of 5 in handicap at Epsom, 1.5 miles, 17 days ago. Likeable front runner is the type to bounce back quickly. So I'm kind of going with top team to bounce back.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have a little tickle at Pride of Donegal. Steady improver on Weather, who won his 3rd race in that sphere. We're making all at Wolverhampton in April. It's a bit below that under a penalty. Went 3rd on his turf debut at Thirsk, also mile 4. But he's had a few weeks off, and that race come pretty quickly. So he should be better for having his batteries recharged. And the pedigree points to Grass being no problem. So that price, I'm going to Prince of Donegal. Why not?
Nice, and they're at the post here. Now, if you want to go with Dave Nevison's selection, and I think he's from Racing TV, surprise, Ash, have a look through the field. Who do you think Dave Nevison's brave and daring selection is? Not that we're cussing anybody off.
He's probably gone really, really, spent a lot of time mulling this over, and I bet he's gone with Master Vinter.
He has gone with Master Vinter at 9-4.
Well, there you go, mate. There's a bit of value for you, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, again, if it hoses up 3-1 or whatever it
Yeah, of
is, what is
course.
it? 9-4 is a fantastic price. But yeah,
Yeah,
Marnia has the snowflake with Robert Havlin on
yeah,
board.
certainly does.
I'm a bit of a snowflake. I tipped the whole flipping bottle of water over my leg.
Oh,
We haven't looked at Ernest Blofeld. Is he any relation to like the James Bond villain?
who's the jockey? I mean, I'm not again dissing the jockey, but who's Thalia?
That is the Bond villain, isn't it, Blofeld?
Yeah, yeah, Blofeld. Yeah,
It would have been much better if the jockey was Bond. If there was a Bond jockey, you'd get
was
him on top.
Thalia
Bond riding Blofeld.
It's Bungheimen is the jockey or something. I've never
That's
heard
close
of.
enough. Bunheim, Fele Bunheim,
I've never heard of
Hamid
him,
Al Jahani.
him
I
or
don't know.
her. I don't know much
Asgard's
about
captain.
that
It's got the
jockey.
sniper on board, but it's a long time since I've seen a run of success from the sniper.
He
I don't know
picked
if
up
he's secretly winning races that
He has
I haven't
picked up a
watched.
couple, I think, the sniper, but he's not been. Again, he's you know we call him the sniper because he's out on the all weather, isn't he?
Yeah.
Sniping them down. Super Luke, what have we got from him? He's riding at the moment on the turf. Last 12 months, about 10%.
What about your jockey Neil Callan on this one? What's he doing?
No, whether he's 12. He's riding at 12% on the turf.
What about at this? Where are we? Newmarket or Newbury, Ash? I never get the
Newmarket.
So let's have a look at Callan's percentage strike rate on Newmarket. Neil Callan, I think he's 22% at Newmarket. You know that?
Okay.
I may have just Newmarket Smart Stats.
It's a massive.
Here we go. Edward Greatrix is 25%. Maybe that's why the money's on him.
Oh, okay.
They're the two best, Neil Callan and Edward Greatrix. So
Greatrix is a Newmarket specialist, is he?
Newmarket plus 33 if you were all over Greatrix.
Whoa.
Plus 33. If you put £1 on Greatrix every time he races at Newmarket, you'd be up. And that just shows what a brave
they are off,
betting
mate.
angle.
I would try and call
this.
I think I may have pictures. It's a bit sketchy. Who's the one in the purple? I can't tell. Is that Top Team's going to lead him over, take him across to the fence?
Yeah, that's my one, Oshima. But he's pulling hard, isn't he?
Yeah,
Prince
of Donegal and
They're both pulling a bit there. Prince of Donegal is right up there with Neil Callan. Just as you said, Ash Lagoon said, if Neil Callan gets out in front early, get on. Get on. Neil Callan's out in front early. Ash Lagoon says, put the mortgage on it. Put the mortgage on it. Tell the wife to pack the suitcases.
She's leaving. You're staying. Let's get to the finish line first. I've lost my pictures,
Tell the
mate.
wife to pack the suitcases.
I've lost the pictures. You're going to have to take over.
That's all right. The supermodel is about to move in with you in the Playboy Mansion. Actually, Pride of Donegal is all over the place. The head's pulling left and right. I think he's going to struggle here. But he is leading them out. As Ash Lagoon said, watch out when a Johnson horse leads them out. So it's a Pride of Donegal with my little pick Top Team in second place, which makes us feel good for now. And Master Vintner with the Newmarket specialist Edward Greatrix poised in third place, looking good and ready to smash in another winner to increase his level stakes, which is already at a whopping plus 33. Wow. Double meaning with Marco Gianni in fourth, Mariner, who's got the snowflake still with Robert Havlin in fifth, and Asgard's captain and Luke Morris. Luke is bouncing up and down, using his bum to try and get the horse going, but his little backside is not having much of an effect yet. And I'll tell you what, who's right at the back, but looking a little bit ominous. Who's that in all the pink colours?
All the pink is Mariner.
Is it? Who's in front of him then in the kind of light colours? That's number 8. The one in all the pink. Totally not matching. That's double meaning and Marco Gianni.
Yeah, okay. How can that be?
I don't know. Like Matt doesn't match the colours at all.
I think at this point, Master Vinted has pressed the go button. Top Team's bringing it to him now. In fact, and Master Vinted Top Team is coming in now.
Top Team and Master Vinter.
Pride of Donegal is not winning this thing.
No, here we come down the outside. Is it Marco Gianni? Or is it Top Team? Coming down the Asgard. Luke Morris. I was cussing him off. The sniper. The sniper's in.
Sniper. He is in.
Sniper. He's in. Luke Morris, Top Team, and I don't know if that was double meaning in second. Who was that? That was Top Team.
It could have been a Goob.
Asgard's captain, Luke Morris won. The sniper, number 4 if you were on board. Asgard's captain. And who
Top
was
team, and I
top
think that
team in
might have been
second?
number 6 on the rail, Akub.
We didn't even talk about him, did
It was
we?
the outsider of the 8.
The field.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Arub, Harry Davis. That's what threw me off. His colours. I mean, how they can say Marco Gianni on thingy, double meaning. He's in bright pink.
Yeah, I mean that made no sense. So
Mate,
unless there was a
there's no
change of
jockey in
colours.
pink. I was calling the racing, and at the same time, I'm looking up and down. Where's this jockey in pink? There's no jockey in pink on the colours here, mate.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah,
was.
your one looked really good. I told people to get their mortgage on.
It,
Yeah, remember this is degenerate fun, not financial
yeah.
advice.
He looked really good up until he fell away rapidly.
Don't gamble, people. It's absolute madness to gamble.
Yeah, this is again we have to reiterate just for shits and giggles.
This
This
is
channel
yeah, this is
is
shits and giggles.
not financial advice by any long stretch of the imagination.
We did talk about Asgard's captain. I know we slagged off
Yeah,
Morris, but we did mention that he I can't remember. We talked about him favourably in one sense, and I can't remember why, but there we go. Maybe it was the draw or the pace.
well,
Yeah.
I wonder. I think my phone's up the shitter, mate. I think it's just.
Where are we going now? They're going behind at Newbury. Shall I bother calling it, or should we just get over to York?
Let's just head over to York, mate. What's up with the Newbury? It's 11. No, it's 11 runners.
11 runners, 1 mile, 2 furlong handicap.
Let's not worry about it. Let's just head over to
Kieran
York.
Fallon's going to smash it in there.
Yeah.
He's on the favourite. Awesome.
We've got a fairly big field to get through over.
Oh, God, let's get over to York.
York.
The last thing we want to do is wobble over. Right. The 255 at York. Let's cover the first horse. I've gone for Warrant Holder, and it's John and Dady Gosden.
Yep.
Boom.
That was who you picked, yeah?
The favourite. I didn't know it was the favourite at the time. And I'm going to give you my reasoning here very, very quickly, and then we'll zing on to number 2 because you're the bad man at talking through this. So I'll tell you why I went for Warrant Holder. I did a quick thing, and apparently over 7 furlongs when you've got a big field, form is paramount. Form is king. And Warrant Holder is the form scan, followed by Atterek, which the Goon pick, which came up in the form as well. The predictor on the ATR was Warrant Holder. Not that I was going by that, with Atterek in second. So they were the 2 that I had circled. But when I looked at, say, I'm very quickly going on the distance, Warrant Holder gets the distance massively. And then when I looked at the going, he wasn't on the going. So that's the only question on Warrant Holder was the going.
Yeah, I mean, the going's good, so it should suit people.
And he's got pace. He's got pace. So basically, I went with Warrant Holder's got pace. He's the best at the distance. He's got the best form scan. He's on the predictor, and he's got the best class. He's got the most wins at the class. Most wins. He's got the form. Most wins at the class. Most wins at the distance. He's up there with the pace in the top 3 or 4 for pace. You know, there's just too many things going for him. I did like Regal Ulysses has got the going and has got a good draw. The only thing Warrant Holder I didn't put down was draw. The only thing I didn't put down for him was draw.
It doesn't have the plum draw, does it? Box 4 isn't renowned for. You know, it's
got really excited there. There's so many good things going for Warrant Holder, but like the draw, is that really going to do him?
I mean, it's a mile 2. You'd like to hope the draw, even though there is some boxes that do have a slight draw advantage, you'd like to hope that it wasn't going to be too much of an inconvenience over a mile.
So your Atterek has got funky badman pace. Your Atterek has got a pace rating of 9. In fact, your Atterek is the best pace in the race.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Warrant Holder was 7. But I think I also liked Atterek. Atterek hasn't got a good draw either, so both of our picks don't have a good draw.
Lauren Young is a £5 claim on Atterek as well, and she's got a 16% strike rate for the last 12 months on the flat. So she's a decent little up-and-coming claimer.
Yeah, and he was number 2 on the predictor, and he's got the best pace in the race. Yeah. So it's kind of like I did write him down, but to be fair, I did look at Regal. Should we look at some of the others? There's Donny Montana. How can we not look at Tony Montana?
Donny Montana, hey?
Being big Scarface fans and all, but I mean,
I think you know, before I even looked at the race, I just saw Tony and I was like, well, there's no option, is there? And then I kind of looked through it and thought,
yeah. Then when you look at it, you can't go for him. You
No,
can't. Coming off a 189-day break, 6 out of 24 last out.
yeah, beaten on his last 12 starts. His losing run stretching back to May 2024.
4 runs at the course and distance, no wins, 2 places. So at the most, if you were getting an each way price, 4-1, is that really? That's not really an each way price.
No, that's not. I mean, you're just getting your money back. What have we got for the fifth of the odds 1-4. So you're not getting no.
You
They're
know,
taking
he's
each
not.
way out.
He's a pacey horse. He's got a pace rating of 6, but he's up against like Atarek, who's got a 9 pace rating. So there's nothing about Tony Montana. And then you think about the name, and you think, are people just betting on him? I know it sounds ridiculous, because they're all doing the same thing. Oh, let me introduce myself, and they get to,
say hello
I'm
to
on
my
Tony
little
Montana.
friend.
You know, are people getting excited over the name? I know it sounds stupid.
I know that's a different film, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm thinking of something completely differently.
What about this one? I wrote this. This one I'm an R in Regal Ulysses. Oisin Murphy. I don't know if Oisin's on board. No, he's not on board.
No, it's
He's at the other track.
PJ McDonald is up. 2 novice wins on turf, and he made it 3 out of 6 when scoring at Lingfield on Neil Weather in February on his second handicap start. A solid 4th to Glen the Rovers at Newcastle rather, and 1 mile 2 on Neil Weather last month as well. And while improvement is necessary, this is just his 9th run, so he should have plenty left in the tank. You know, that he should.
And he likes the going.
Yeah,
he gets the going. And I tell you who else. Anyway, let's move on. Thunder Run. Yeah, so I think Regal is one to keep an eye on, definitely.
Yeah. So Thunder Run, he had a little warm at Kempton, didn't he? Where he come. Yeah. He was 7th in Kempton. Back in April.
Yep.
And then his last run last year on the flat was at Newmarket, where he was 22nd out of 23, racing off 103. He's been dropped £3 for that, because that was, I don't know what, He's back to his last successful mark, but you'd like to see him show a little bit more. I mean, he did win here on the 16th of May. It would have been this event, I suppose, the 16th of May last year, 1 mile 2 event at York.
Course distance winner.
Yeah, which would have been
if you like it.
Yeah, it would have been this time last year he won this event. So,
and he gets the going, doesn't he? Loves the going. 40% strike rate of the going. We know how big that is.
Yeah, massive.
4 wins, 2 places. So rather than looking at the going strike rate, you've got to say he's got a 60% place at this going.
Yeah,
Thunder Run. There's worse horses you could pick if you fancy.
Just would have liked to have seen a little bit more. Maybe the run at Kempton was just blowing away the cobwebs, just getting him geared up for this.
Yep.
And this is going to be his time. But you would have liked to have seen a touch more, I suppose, out of him. Kempton.
Castle Stewart. Again, one of the pace threats. Pace rating of 8. One of the pace threats in the race, just behind your horse. So he's like the second fastest horse in the race. Him and Have Secret. I did note Have Secret and Castle Stewart both have very good pace ratings if you want some big prices. Barry McHugh and Richard Fahey.
Yeah, he won on his...
Actually, Have Secret is also a Fahey trained horse with Bill Garrity on. And they both have got equal on the pace rating.
Yeah, I mean, Castle Stewart, he won his second handicap last season on his final outing for Carl Burke. A good effort when third in a valuable course and distance at the Ebor meeting last time out, and £2 lower than that. And shaped as if better for the run when midfield at Doncaster and returned. So, again, possibly not up to winning this, but definitely an each way ticker, I would have thought, Castle Stewart.
And then Have Secret. What do you think of Have Secret? I mean,
Have Secret again. It's another Fahey runner.
Yeah, no, and it won at Ripon and Redcar last season.
Yeah,
I mean that's not exactly the same course. So
it's up £4, and he is on a career high. I mean, at a 6-year-old as well. So whether how much more improving he's got in him, especially in a race like this, where there are some serious improvers lurking in the mist.
Yeah, and then you got Danny No Hope on Ashnak.
Nobby No Hope for David O'Meara. Useful film at its best, up to 1.25 miles, mile and a
Bit
half in
disappointed with No Hope not
France.
coming in on
Yeah,
So Regal, the little toss pot.
yeah. I mean, that was unfortunate, wasn't it? That
Yeah, he was
was it
doing well as
unfortunate?
well. Yeah, I don't know. Pace rating of 6. It hasn't really got anything going. It's got nothing to go for. I could not bet on Ashnak.
No.
I couldn't recommend you bet on Ashnak at all. What I want to know with your one, I don't know whether your one's like about 25 to 1 at
I think. Well, the
Altered.
thing is, it's a 4-year-old that hasn't had its. It hasn't had a lot of racing. This is only its fourth race. It's his first handicap race. It's a handicap debut. It's been off a
Got a
year.
feeling your one is going to win or bust. I've got a feeling because of the pace.
Yeah.
And that I've got a feeling it's going to win or bust. Do you
I
know
mean,
what I mean?
he's
Like
been.
it might lead and then fall apart, like
Yeah.
Neil Callan did on the
I mean,
last.
he's been gelded and he changed hands for 95,000 guineas back in October. He left the Gosden stable. He's making it. It's his fourth run. He's had a year off. If he's prime, I mean, Jim Goldie's no mug, is he? So
No.
this might be a big ask at this kind of. The rate is incredibly low. I mean, he's done well in his maidens or novices, whatever he was running in. Sixth, third, second. He's been improving.
Anyone in the chat got a pick for this race?
Sitting at the
As we're
bottom
going
of the
through,
handicap.
you use the information we're giving you to make your pick.
They are going down.
The next one is Glen Rovers.
Sean Doyle Bowen riding for Lucy Wadman.
Strong pace, bad stall, bad draw.
Yeah.
Whether that's a factor. One last time out at Newcastle over 10 furlongs.
Which is what this is.
So,
that was
gets the distance. Actually, it's got 3. You see, I would much prefer Glen Rovers than that one we just looked at with Danny No Hope on board.
Yeah,
This has got a 50% strike rate at the distance. 3 wins out of 6. No places. So again, this is either going to win you or drop off. And again, at the class, 6 wins, 3 wins. So they're the same 3 races. 3 wins at this exact distance and this type of field out of 6. 50% strike rate, but no places. So it's kind of like a bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
And then Castle Stewart, I think we get. Oh no, we went through Castle Stewart.
Yeah,
Who's next?
Per contra, David Allen on board riding for Tim Easterby.
Speed through these.
Beaten only narrowly in the Heritage Handicap over course and distance, the Ebor meeting before gaining the deserved success at Newcastle in September. He's had his comeback. He's had a comeback run, one at Doncaster, one at Musselburgh, 9th and 12th. He's dropped another pound for his 7th place at Musselburgh.
And I guess, do you like the Alan Easterby connection?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what David Allen's been riding at. It's 11%.
David Allen?
Yeah, D. Allen.
Yeah, you're right. I thought you said Avid Allen.
Avid Allen, David Allen.
Financer, let's speed through.
Yeah, coming in. Let's crack on with these. Financer, Duran Fenterman.
I know you're the man.
Yeah.
You know more about these horses than me. Runner up at the Coulston distance.
Yeah. There's your nemesis on the next one, Zyran. David O'Meara, Jason Hart.
Jason Hart stonked in a big winner the other day at York.
Was it?
Jason Hart had a big winner at York the other day. He rode some nice horses at York. I wonder what his strike rate is. I don't have time to look at his strike rate, but he's got a decent strike rate. I tell you who I've got my eye on.
12, Jason Hart's strike rate is there 13.5%.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad at York, that.
Yeah.
Caden. The next one with Kevin Stott. I have my eye on this. Why do I have my eye on this? I couldn't tell you because it's absolute rubbish with the distance.
Yeah, the distance.
I think it was the distance is the only reason I was like, no. Otherwise, I was going for one of my outsiders.
Yeah, I mean, he's been mostly campaigned at 7 furlongs, and he's distance a mile.
Loves the draw, loves the going, gets the going, gets the draw.
Yeah, I mean, a mile.
He's got the draw, got the going, but I don't know.
Yeah, a mile. It is a mile 2. He seems to be campaigned around 7 furlongs, so this is probably.
And he's not got the pace.
Outside his scope, really.
Yeah, and then we got
double part the Campster.
The Campster. The Campster will ride you a 400 to 1 shot at some point in the season.
Yeah.
But if you back him all the way, you'll be down 4.5 bags. So
I mean, he's almost turning into a senior jockey, and he's riding at 4% at the moment. The Campster.
It's not good, is it?
It's not, is it? I don't know what's up.
Great. Can't really get on the Campster. And then you've got Chillingham.
Yeah.
Chillingham down. Chillingham down.
Chillingham with Aidan Brooks riding for Mickey Hammond. Consistent Salt was awarded a race here last summer when trained by Ed Bethnal. Only midfield in most of his races since then.
33% of the distance, but that's 1 out of 3
Yeah.
going. He's got 7.69 at the going, so he's not awfully great at the going. He's had 1 win out of 13, but I really convert the places as well, so it's not as bad as it sounds. He's about 30% of the going, so he's got a chance of a place here.
Yeah.
If you really want to if you're a massive batter, you could possibly say, oh, top 5 or something for him.
What?
I don't know. Go on the exchanges, you get 12 to 1 on a top 5. I think that would be
Chillingham?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't think he's coming top
mad.
5.
Yeah. I mean, you never know.
They weren't consistent. But
yeah, I mean, what's the warrant holders? Your 3-1 favourite, Tony Montana.
Oh, that's who I picked. I think
Regal Ulysses 6-1, Thunder Road 7s, Castle Stewart 8s, Have Secret 9s, Ashnak 14-1, Alterac 18-1, my pick, and 20-1 bigger the rest. And they are at the post.
I'm going to refresh my water, bud, which I tipped over my foot. I'll be back.
I will try and hold it together. I can't promise anything at this point. I like Tommy's background there. Oh, it's Zach Mel down at the kebab shop with what was my the race in the last race. Akmel at the kebab shop is having a good look at a good look of acts of kindness, isn't he? That is going to be absolutely ruddy delicious.
Have you got pictures, you big fat spastic?
I appear to have pictures at the moment. I've got them going into the boxes. Everything looks cushy.
It's normally when they go off, isn't it?
As soon as they go off, my picture fucking
12's going in on mine. Jason Hart and Zyron.
Yeah, Zyron's going in. I've had a little glitch there, but he's gone in. Zyron's in. I don't know how many more. They're loading reasonably well here. There's still a minute to the off, actually, so they don't want to overdo it. There goes number 16. That's my pick, Outer Rec. Gone in, no problem whatsoever. Lovely jubbly. Number 3, Regal Ulysses. Regal, you can lick this. Bit weird. There goes the favourite, number 2, warrant holder. William Buick on board with the King's colours. Riding for His Majesty. Who, being an avid environmentalist, would probably happily fucking concrete over all of these racetracks. You've gone off, mate. I ain't got no sound from you. Hot shot, man. We've got no volume. You've gone off.
Oh, sorry, bud.
That's all right.
I was furiously masturbating and I didn't want you to hear the sound effects.
Oh, okay.
Have Secret's going in. I can't fancy Have Secret in some weird, strange world.
Last time out winner. Why not? Have Secrets in, and they must nearly all be there. My pictures.
There's number 13 here. Is number 13 going in now?
Number
Who's that
13,
with the diamonds?
That is Cardan.
Cardan, yeah. I did sort of fancy an outside shot on Cardan. Chillingham, the massive outsider, 290-1 on the exchanges is going in.
Yeah.
It's taking three people to shove him in. He doesn't want to go in. Are they going to get the finger out? No, he's in.
It's in. I think Cardan might actually be the last one in.
It is going to be the last one in.
If I can, I will. I'm going to try not to blink, because that usually upsets it. Cardan's going to get the finger.
Will David Egan introduce you to his little friend?
His little weasel. Is there one
we
more?
Get
no,
the
they're all in.
Then we get the power.
They're all in, and they are off for the 1 mile 2. 0 to 100 race 4-year-old plus at York, and my pictures have gone to absolute shit as they come round the first bend.
Thunder Lee is taking them on. I believe it's Thunder Lee. He says so many horses involved here. Someone's gone right to the front, and that might be warrant holder. Who's in the kind of purpley colours? Or is that double parked with Cam Hardy taking it? Number 15, it's double parked. Cam Hardy, 50-1, still on the exchanges, and he's extending out. Could this be a Cam Hardy special?
I don't know what that would be, but he's taking them along at a furious pace here, isn't he?
He is taking them along at a furious pace. Who's he in cahoots with? I think that is, I'm not sure. Who's in second there? checking the colours. The blue with the white stripes on the white sleeves. Is that Thunder Lee in second? I think Thunder Lee's in second. He's Clifford Lee on Thunder Lee. Thunder Run. I keep calling him Thunder Lee.
Thunder Run.
And then the purple double helmet is going to do me in. Who's the man with a Tony Montana?
Tony Montana's got a double purple
Tony
helmet.
Montana in position. Warrant Holder is in fourth, but I'm not liking he's getting himself boxed a little bit there, Warrant Holder. He's getting boxed up. And Regal Ulysses. And who's right at the back in pink there? Someone's at the back. I think that's Chillingham. Chillingham's at the back. Castle Stewart is making a move down the outside. If you're on Castle Stewart, Barry McHugh's asking him to go. And Thunder Run is still up there. Warrant Holder is getting on it.
Outerick is not going to be winning this race.
No, but they're all over it now. And it looks like it's Tony Montana. Tony Montana, let me introduce you to a little friend of mine.
Here comes Warrant Holder.
Thunder Run. Warrant Holder along the rail. But I think this is Thunder Run's to lose. It's Thunder Run and Warrant Holder as they sort themselves out. But Regal Ulysses is coming fast. And who's that in the stripy top closing? But it's going to be Warrant Holder, the favourite. It's Warrant Holder, the favourite. Thunder Run. And who was closing fast? Was that Outerick down the outside?
That was Outerick, yeah. Or
Outerick. Outerick with a place, brother.
Was that Ashneck? Ashneck got up there for a brief. Looked like he was going to.
Maybe that was Ashneck, but someone in black and white stripes with a stripy helmet. Was it Outerick with a stripy helmet, or Ashneck had the black?
Oh, no, it was Outerick. Yeah, sorry, Outerick.
Yeah. Outerick, your one came. I'm telling you, your one was good for a place bet, mate. 30-1 on the exchanges. Yeah. Place bet 10-1.
Nice,
fantastic run from Outerick.
Yeah, I mean, he came from nowhere, or he came from nowhere, absolutely, didn't he, Outerick?
Yeah, because like you said, he was out of it. He was right at the back here.
Yeah.
Giving him, he was right at the back. Gosh, with a furlong left, he's nowhere. And then he comes out from the outside. Is that Outerick down the outside? That is, isn't he? What was he, number 15? Or
yeah.
What was he?
Yeah, number 16. Yeah, it was Outerick, yeah. I would have liked, I mean, there's definitely one for the notebook, Outerick, next time he runs. So, I mean, that's a confirmation of the places. First, number 2, Warrant Holder, 11-4, favourite, William Buick. Second, number 1, Thunder Run, 8-1.
Regal Ulysses in, or was it Outerick in third? Who was in
Outerick,
third?
Third, 16-1. Outerick, 22-1. Laura Young, well done, Laura Young.
Oh, well done.
Decent little young chop coming through there. Still a claimer as well, Laura Young. So well ridden.
Who else had a good run there? I didn't really see the big prices where they finished. Any of them? Was there any surprises there on the?
Well, I think Outerick a little bit. Obviously, it wasn't fancied. It looked decent on paper. I mean, she just come around the outside of a lot of them.
It was a nice run. It was a nice run.
She was closing all the way. I think maybe whether she would have had enough to have got to Warrant Holder in the end, I don't know. But
yeah, that was
decent ride from.
Yeah, it was a nice little race that actually. Thunder Run actually, who came second, a kind of a good run from start to finish, really.
Yeah.
Really good run. It was up there right from the start to the finish. Warrant Holder, Buick timed that perfectly, really, for the horse, didn't he? Brilliant ride. Like you said, you did say when they get going, well, actually, no, he wasn't for, he was, was it Gosden and Buick? It was Gosden and Buick. Okay.
And there was a little bit of alteration. Oh, okay, and the stalls. Who was in box number 2? Was that Outerick coming out of box? No, that wasn't Outerick. That was.
Who was in box 2?
Box 2 reared up just as the stalls opened.
Kevin
Cadan, yes, he reared up in the stalls, which absolutely would have lost him all chance of winning, actually.
And he was one I said might be one for a little.
Yeah. But
I don't know who the top 5 were. Who were the top 5?
I don't know. We're still waiting for the full
results.
Full SP. I wish I had some pictures. It's driving me absolutely round the bend, man.
Do you go on to At the Races for the pictures? Or...
No, because At the Races is subscribe, isn't it?
Racing TV or something, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I would have preferred. Oh, Ashneck got fourth.
Oh, well done, Ashneck. We wrote off Daniel Tudhope there.
There
was not. Well, we kind of guaranteed he wasn't going to win.
Yeah.
Ashneck when we talked through him. Who came 5th?
I don't know. We're still waiting for the full result. We've got 4 places so far.
That's nice for them.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do about my.
Well, you had pictures last week. You were pretty
Yeah,
good
yeah, I
last
know.
week.
Last week was fine, and this week I just noticed that my phone just started running slow, and then I don't know whether I've just I'm due an upgrade. Due an
Due
upgrade.
spending any of the hard-earned money you've got. Is it your internet? That's the
No,
thing.
no, I'm on
Probably
my
not.
mobile data, mate. It's not the internet. It's the dog, mate. The
Mm.
dog, my dog's fucking giving
Well, they're
up.
going down at Newmarket for this 6 furlong novice stakes that'll be over in a flash. We could whip over there for 2 minutes.
Could whip one out over at Newmarket. Yeah,
You fancy whipping it out?
let's see if we
Anyone
get
fancy us whipping it out at Newmarket?
down at the.
Ashley Goon will whip out his weasel if you hit the like button. Hit the like, people, please.
The weasel will be out. I mean, it's what we got here? A novice stakes.
4 minutes to go. Tom takes us over to Newmarket.
Novice
Little
stakes.
Oisin Murphy's running. We always
Little
love that
O'Sheen
bit of
with
that.
O'Gorman. Riding O'Gorman for George Scott.
And you got the probe, the prober. Long time since I've seen the probe smash in a win. Regal Chitter, he's
Yeah.
on with James Owen, but he's got the prime draw if that is of interest. What does it say about the draw?
Super Luke's on a. What's
Draw
it?
advantage, none. It's 6 furlongs at Newmarket. Apparently, there's no draw advantage. So ignore the draw
Quick
and
fire,
go for the pace.
quick
Ballisti and
fire double
Turnstile.
for the sniper.
Yeah, maybe.
What's he on? Doobdin.
I'm going to go with the pace here, I think.
Doobdin.
Let's check the form, actually. Doodin is the form. Doodin's the
I
form.
mean, there's not a lot to
Form
go
scan.
on.
There's not a lot of data. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting excited there. Here's the form. Here's the form. There's like 4 horses that he's raced in the past that the way they do the form. Okay, let's check the predictor. Doodin's up there. He's 4th on the predictor. I'm going to go with the 2 that I like.
Yes.
The 2 I like. Hold on. Who's with the going? What is the going? What is the going? It's good. It's good
Yeah,
at
it's good.
Newmarket,
It's good
guys. 6
everywhere, isn't it?
furlongs. Ash, is there any bend or is it just a straight 6 furlongs? Is it downhill at Newmarket or anything? I don't know.
Let's have a look at the track. We can have a
Undulating,
look. No,
maybe.
it's undulating, but it's a straight 6 furlongs as well. Another one for the
O'Gorman
sprinters.
and
But
McCartney both get the
yeah,
distance.
the undulations can catch horses out. I don't know how much that plays into on the 6 furlongs there, but
Are they all? No, have none of them won a race before except for O'Gorman and McCartney.
yeah, there's only I mean, nothing much has really run, has it? So
I think I'm going to go. If I was, I'm torn between Turnstile and Ballisti for pace. Both of them have got good pace ratings, 7 and 8. Just going purely off that. I know Luke Morris is on a double if you fancy that. And then McCartney and O'Gorman, I believe, are the only 2 that have ever won a race. So if you want to go with previous form, they're going with Oisin Murphy and O'Gorman, but McCartney's also won a race. So
I'm going to stick my neck out mildly here, not massively, just mildly, and I am going to go for Mirzaman.
Who?
Mirzaman.
I
Number
reckon
7, Jack Callan riding.
I reckon Turnstile with SB Carrain.
Okay.
They're at the post, so they're not going down yet, are they?
No.
Oh, sorry, they're not. Yeah, they're not going behind.
Yeah, they've gone down. They're waiting patiently.
They're just not going behind.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Mirzaman.
Rizzaman.
Mirzaman.
Musserman.
Mirzaman.
Does anybody in the chat know what Ashley Goon is saying?
Mirzaman.
Merziman. Yeah. Merziman.
How would you say that?
Jack Callan on board. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Merziman. Yeah, Merzman. Yeah.
Mirzaman.
Some of the names they come up with for the horses, eh?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously for Hampden Al Maktoum. It's got the coloured them a lot.
Again,
another one I'm cheating. George Burry, the trainer, Jack Callan, riding Hampden Al Maktoum colours. That blue.
He's pulling it out of the fire. I tell you what, Temple Court has got a fire sign in O'Gorman. A lot of money is coming in for Temple Court with Charles Bishop. Why would that be, Ash?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it was a £20,000 yearling, so you're talking about a cheap as chips.
I mean, the yard does have a very good record with juveniles, the Eve Johnston Houghton stable. So if the money's coming,
I tell you who the arse has absolutely. I've never seen an arse drop out like this. And Duardin with Luke Morris It's got the Snowflake, but obviously at the start of the betting, he was 4th favourite. He is now down in about 7th favourite. He's about 20 to 1 on the exchanges now.
Yeah. I mean, it's really. I mean, again,
Really fallen out.
it's untouchable now, isn't it? It's if you.
It is. It is. It's like, what is that about? Like, you'd have thought Lukey Boy would be favourite to get up here, wouldn't you?
A little quick fire double for the sniper, but I don't think that's.
Would that put you off, that Snowflake?
100%.
Right off.
Yeah.
But he had quite a bit going for him, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know what he had going for him, actually. Let me just double check. Why has he gone down in the bet?
No, they had fuck all going for him, mate. I don't want to talk about.
Fuck all. No, you're right. He's had 1 run out, 3rd out of 10, 92 over 6 furlongs at Kempton in a class 4. What are we dealing with here, Ash? What's the class here? Class 2. So it's a step up in class. He didn't really come anywhere in class 4. So yeah. Okay. I like Ballasty here, bruv.
Ballasty, that's you, yeah.
Dylan Hogan. Yeah, but then I don't know. I might just go Turnstile. You know what? I'm going out there with Tim Easterby and Turnstile. Yeah, okay. You know, I just love a big bet, mate.
I don't see why not. What would put you off?
Escurain.
Yeah, just
showed ability at long odds when 4th of 8 on debut at First last month. Similar form when a length 3rd of 12 to Mr. McCartney in a maiden at Leicester. Oh yeah, Mr. McCartney's another one. I'm surprised. Yeah, I mean, so the only 2 with any form here are McCartney and O'Gorman, who've won before. And I'm surprised Mr. McCartney's so far down the order. I can't really explain that to you, to be honest with you. I don't get it. Like, he's the only one that's had a previous win. What's going against him?
Because he's carrying a penalty. He's racing off 9.10. Everything else is racing off 9.4 and lower. For the win,
because he's won at the class and the going. In fact, he's got.
Well, I think it's just because it's a novice. They're both going to be carrying penalties. Gorman's going to be carrying a penalty, and
so someone stuck a weight on his back as well.
Yeah, someone's gone.
A bit of a piss take,
yeah, we shouldn't be winning, should you?
Yeah,
that's your penalty for winning.
Yeah, I suppose.
They're going behind here at Newmarket. If you're happy to wait, I can call this on. I can call this, but I'm going to be slightly delayed.
It doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. We will enjoy the calling on. Regal Cheetah with David Probert. What was Probert? Don't win nothing, does he?
Occasionally he does. Again, I don't know what Probert's strike rate is.
He does when he's with O'Meara, but this is James Owen.
Yeah, James Owen can do okay for himself, can't he? I'm just looking at the last 3 going in here. Number 10, I'm going to be backwards and forwards, not knowing what's happening.
27 to 1, Luke Morris now.
So hard. 12, number 12 going in Temple Court.
He's just gone 34 to 1 on the exchanges, Luke Morris.
I'm going to call it. Don't spoil it.
No.
Because they're well off. I'm about a minute behind post time. And I've got them going in at Newmarket. And they're off for this 6th furlong novice stakes. And they've all come off to a fairly good break. The one I fancied, is pretty much blown it, I would have thought. And the other one at the back there looks like Regal Chitter isn't doing particularly well. But going to take them along is number 4. That's Ballasty. And coming up on his outside is Turnstile, followed by O'Gorman in 3rd. Up the rail, can't really tell who's up the rail. Then with the spotty purple helmet, that's so hard. And making a bit of ground on the outside of that one is Mr. McCartney. They are coming down rapidly, speed of 40 miles an hour inside the first 3 furlongs. And Temple Court now is starting to get a little bit busy on the front end. Looking promising is Turnstile. O'Gorman, O'Sheen, Murphy looking deadly, hasn't moved a muscle. And O'Sheen is going to pick these up. Coming inside the Fernal far line, hands and heels. O'Sheen presses the go button. Nothing else is going to challenge, I don't think. He's moving further away. He hasn't drawn out one little tap of the whip just to keep him interested, but he's moving away. In 4th place, in 2nd place, number 4, that's going to be Ballasty, and maybe Temple Court picks up 3rd. Yeah, I mean, O'Gorman class. Lovely ride from O'Sheen. He knew what he had under him.
Yeah, he knew what he had under him. Ballasty 2nd. Yeah, Ballasty came second. But I mean, he was 2nd in the betting, but he had the pace. McCartney, was he in the top 5 or did he just die a death?
I don't know who got. What did I say? What coming?
Turnstile came 5th, I think.
Okay.
I had my eyes out for Turnstile because I don't know if Luke Morris showed. Who came third? They were in the light colours. They just beat out Turnstile. Sort of gave up, and so did. It was all light. Is that Last Dandelion? Or is that Holly Scarlet?
I don't know. I can't even. No, I don't know.
Maybe it was Holy Scarlet. You know, they got her in a light green on here.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
Ballesti's
Ballesti's colours didn't match at all what he was racing in.
Who's that in the light? Yeah, no, they were in the light blue and pink actually. So I think that is
Last Dandelion.
Yeah, maybe. Last Dandelion, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know, mate.
Where are we going now, buddy? Where are we going?
Where are we going? What's the next? What are we going to look at here? Oh, here's the result. The result is in for the top three anyway. Yeah, Regal Chitta coming third.
Nice.
First number 2, O'Gorman, 15 to 8 favourite. Second number 4, Ballesty, 5 to 1, and third number 8, Regal Chitta, 20 to 1. The Probert.
The Probert. I've heard that you like it in the Regal Chit.
With a Probert. Probert and the Regal Chitta.
Yeah, Ashley does like the Chitta quite a lot. Are we going to York now, or are we going quickly over to Newbury?
I mean, it's a 6 furlong maiden. I mean, are we really going to talk about another maiden? Nothing to...
It's just talking about pointless races, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just go.
Let's skip that and go straight to York.
Yeah.
We need to get on York anyway, because...
15 minutes to York. Let's just cover York. Another 5 furlong list.
Listen. Yeah.
I think my processor on my phone's dying because it's just as soon as I'm trying to do something smart, it just slows up. Dog shit, innit? Can't build a phone to last more than about 18 months, can they?
So talking about phones, I went I bought a phone, a replacement, the identical phone. I mean, who does this? I went on eBay because my phone's about 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I bought one and I thought, right, shout, I've got to lay out 600-700 quid for a new one. You want to get the new one, you're paying min 700 quid, right?
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I'll get my Samsung. It's about 5 years old. I'll just get an identical copy of it because I like the phone. The phone does what it says on the tin. So I bought it, brand new, boxed, everything, 100 quid. And I was like, I'm happy with that. Boom. But charge it up for the first time, data it's untouched, it looks beautiful. Everything's working fine. Charge it. And my phone, the reason I'm swapping off my phone, the battery's been just going down the shitter, right? The battery's like last 2 hours and then I have to recharge. It's total shit. If I'm watching anything or doing anything, the battery's gone in minutes. So I get the new one and it's like, I do the swap and I'm like, what? And I look at the battery on the settings, on the memory, and it says, oh, it's got a day and a half of like battery left. I'm like, beautiful. Anyway, I come back to it like 5 minutes later and it's like 5%. And I'm like, hello, they've sold me one with a crap battery. Have they done that? It's completely sealed, brand new, everything the same, but it looks like the battery's shot to bits. Yeah, maybe it's been sitting in the warehouse in bad temperatures or something and the battery's just drained. I don't know. I was just like, this can't be real, mate. It's even worse than my current phone, and it's the whole reason I bought it. So, because I just tried to save money and not have to, shell out to the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big bucks for what?
Big bucks for what? 700 quid. So in 5 years' time, you've got to get another one. It's like
not even that. It don't even last 5 years.
They don't.
2-3 years tops if you're lucky.
And then they start.
Yeah.
My screen's going as well. So the other thing that's going is slowly. It's like. Every now and again, it goes light pink. I switch it off and restart. It goes back. So I know I've had it before when the screen is going to die a death on me.
Oh, they're pricks, aren't they?
They are total pricks, mate. They're total Proberts.
In the Chittas.
Yeah, they can all take it in the Chitta, in my view. Right, well, there's 7 run here in this 5 furlong listed stakes.
Can you talk about this for 2 minutes? I'm just going to make myself coffee.
I can. I'll talk about it for 2 minutes, and then I'll tell you my story of High Wycombe. But I won't tell you it now because I don't want the one viewer to die of a complete boredom. So
save High Wycombe till I get back, and then I'll be with you shortly. I'm going to get myself a coffee.
High Wycombe. So I've never been to High Wycombe before, and you won't believe, but High Wycombe's high. I didn't know the name was high. It's a bloody great big hill. I had to visit my mum in hospital yesterday, and it's on a massive, massive hill. The whole of High Wycombe is built into this giant hill, and it's a bit of a dive, bits of it actually. It's a bit rough and ready, and I stayed in this hotel, and I'm not going to give the name of the hotel, but the Premier Inn was 150 quid for one night in the Premier Inn. I wanted to stay next to the hospital so I could visit my mum. And what can I say? I weren't willing to pay 150 quid for a 3-star Premier Inn. So I went 2-star, dirty, down and low. And I went to a 2-star hotel yesterday, High Wycombe. And all I can say is the door was hanging off when I got there. I was about to walk out. I went through the carpet, had all the little staples sticking out of it. There were brown stains all over the walls. The floor was black and stained and mold. It was horrific. And I finally got to the room. The only thing clean in the whole room was the bed sheets were immaculate, and the pillowcases and the towels were just sparkling white and shiny. Everything else about it, the light was hanging off of the wire. It was appalling. Like, when I got there, the owner of the hotel was talking to the lady behind the counter, and she was saying, "You've got to pay the gas bill. You've got to pay the gas bill." And I thought, seriously, I might just go and pay the 150 quid at the Premier Inn and write this off. Yeah, it was worst hotel I've ever stayed in. And then, I thought maybe I should start doing a YouTube channel on hotels because I was shocked how bad it was. But yeah, the sheets were clean, so I did the job. But yeah, High Wycombe, I didn't know it was high on a mountain. The one nice thing about High Wycombe, and the fact being a fat person, and we're two fat G's for a reason, being a fat person in High Wycombe doesn't work. I was out of breath the whole time because it's everything, walking to the hospital, walking to the shops, everything is on a massive hill. And but they've got lovely red kites. So if you're a bird lover, as in the actual animals, the birds, the red kites in High Wycombe are beautiful. So since they've been re-established in the UK from Europe, they're absolutely stunning. You see them circling around the top of High Wycombe. Look, I've been going on about High Wycombe enough. Let's get down to the racing in York. Anyone been to High Wycombe? Is it High Wycombe or High Wycombe? I don't know. My pick here is Princess d'Orange. Okay, but there's a whole number of horses I love in here, and I'd have a sneaky. If I had my time again, I'd be all over Ross Orion on Armour Supreme. The speed of that horse is amazing, and it's a beautiful horse. Anyway, I'm going to go through. I'll start with my horse, which is Princess d'Orange, and I shall tell you why I like Danny Tudhope's Princess d'Orange. I made my notes somewhere here, so I shall tell you. Bum, bum. Why do we like it? Right, so it's had a run before and it's won in a Division 1, Class 5 handicap, blah, 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 blah. No, Class 5, what have we got? Good to soft, Beverley, 5 furlongs. So why did I like this lovely horse? Okay, it's got a favourable draw. I know the draw should actually count for Zonk because the draw shouldn't actually count over 5 furlongs on a straight track. They're going to spread out wide. It's flat. It's even. They do say the low draw advantage is good, and Prince d'Orange is. Let me tell you what she's rocking out of. Princess d'Orange is rocking out of stall number 1. It has got the best draw results in 5 furlong races at York. So at this distance, it's the best stall to be in, number 1. You get to the rail first. Now, you have to combine that with the pace to get out first. And guess what, people? Pace rating is 10 for Princess d'Orange. So the chances are she is going to get out and take the rail. And not that the rail was big on it, but she's going to get out. And there's a very slight advantage to being there. So she's going to get out straight ahead and should really win from there. Now, the interesting thing is that nearly every horse in this race has won at this distance at 5 furlongs and won at this going. So they love the going. Look, there's 6 horses in this race that love the distance and love the going. So this is going to be a very tight and close run affair. The form is with Princess d'Orange. So if I'm trying to sell it to you, she's got the form, she's got the pace, and she has the draw. Now, the draw might not be as big a factor as pace. In this kind of 5 furlong race, I would put the pace first, then the draw, then the form after that. But she is top of literally nearly all of them. I think there's only one other horse that has got stonking pace, and that's Armour Supreme. Armour Supreme might not have the draw, No, she's got a good draw.
Paid
Armor
myself anyway.
Supreme's in number 4. I absolutely like Armor Supreme as well.
Okay. Who did you go for in this race, Albin?
So I was just explaining. Princess de Orange has the pace, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Pace rating of 10. She's got the best stall with the best results, which is stall number 1. And oh Jesus Christ! When like the missus just keeps texting you pointless things. She's just texting me now. It's all going off. She's like, she won't send one message with all the information. She'll send me 21-word messages.
Excellent.
Anyway, yeah. Princess de Orange. Yeah, got the best form in the race, mate. Got the best draw and is equal on pace to Armor Supreme. I love Armor Supreme with Ross Orion. If I had it again and I wanted to back a couple of favourites, if you see what I mean. It hasn't done me any good so far, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I went for Lover Girl in this race. That was
I like Lover Girl. I had her written down as good pace. Good pace.
Yeah, good pace.
Good pace.
What else did I like about it? Gets the distance. Happy with the distance. 2 from 2 on the distance. I mean, it's 2 runs, 2 wins.
So many of these horses are good, though. This is a really close run race.
Yeah, I mean, it's another great little listed event, actually, isn't it?
Fantastic. Looking at this, really is.
Again, this whatever this is, some of these are definitely going to be one for the notebook, aren't they? For a little bit later.
Oh man, yeah. Like I said, Armor Supreme I've been on before, and she's a good. Made all in a 6-runner novice at Goodwood, 5 furlongs. So we were on for that. We watched her on a debut 14 days ago. We watched Armor Supreme steam that one. I remember that one. So yeah.
What's Orion on as Ross Orion's on 13% on the turf over the last 12 months as well.
What about Daniel Tudhope on the favourite? Is there anything to read in? Is there anything to read into his statistics? Because he's on the favourite, and he's definitely got the horse in the race.
Yeah, I mean, it's them Cheveley Park colours. He's riding at 16.5% over the last 12 months. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a worthy favourite, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, it's got the same pace as Armor Supreme. It's got the best pace rating.
I'm just watching her going down to the start. It just looks like a lovely filly. Who's that with a red head? Who's got the red headgear? Is that Angels Passing with Kevin Stott on board for Kevin Ryan?
Even that newer Doma, which is disgusting to say, with Holly Doyle on board. I wouldn't put you off. She's a one run and 1 win at 5 furlongs over the same going over Good. So like 6 of these have won on the Good over 5 furlongs, the exact distance over the Good. So I think this is going to really show who's the best horse in this race. You're a filthy beast, and there can be no doubt about it. Lover's Girl on the form scan, she gets 2, and Princess de Orange is 1 on the form, whatever that's to read into. But it mean, she came, she beat Margaret's Pearl, Lover's Girl. So I don't know why why I wrote New Adami down as like a little note. What was special about New Adami? Her pace is okay, pace rating of 8. I mean, it's going to be good enough here. The draw.
New Adami again. Holly Doyle.
She's got a good draw. She's right on the outside. So
Holly Doyle's riding at 10% as well for the last 12 months. She's doing okay, isn't she?
I'm sticking with Princess de Orange with one eye on Armor Supreme.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can go too wrong, can you?
No.
Did you talk about Love a Giggle?
I have not talked about Love a Giggle at all, or Lady Blanche. I've missed out a whole heap of these bad boys.
Okay. I mean, Love a Giggle's another one. Just one win, one race.
Clifford Lee came second in the last on Thunder Run.
Yeah, and he's again another one. He's racing at 15% as well over the last.
So he's riding pretty good.
12 months. Yeah, he's doing all right for himself.
And he's riding for Burke.
Yeah.
And then Kevin Stott.
Stotticus.
Wasn't he on Cadan? He didn't get out the stalls very well in the last one.
No. I don't know what his stats are. The page is broken.
$130,000 yearling. So maybe one of the most expensive here. Angels Passing. If you're somebody who likes to bet on expensive horses, we saw how that turned out for Ashton Goon earlier today when he went on one that cost £3 million and is now on his way to the kebab shop. Margaret's Pearl with Jason Hart. Jason Hart, the ladies' man. Is he the ladies' man? I don't know. He's got the name like Hart.
Oh,
Who were the
okay.
wrestlers? Who were the wrestlers?
The Heart Foundation.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels was no, he
No,
wasn't. Shawn Michaels.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart and Owen Hart. That's it.
Yeah, and Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
Yeah. Laura Lynn, Zach Wheatley. What can we say if there is someone here who loves an outsider? Can we give them hope on Laura Lynn? Like if there is one of those people who just loves to bet the outsider.
Well, got off the mark at the third attempt in sub or 5 furlongs, making all this. I mean, this demands a massive step forward. To be fair, what was the race it won?
5 furlongs over Southall. You just said that. Novice 4K. Weight was 8.7.
Class 5 novice. This is a listed event, so
5-2 favourite.
It is going to have to.
No hope.
Yeah, no hope. I mean, strange things have happened.
150 to 1. Would Laura Lynn win more than 150 times? Or I don't know what I'm saying. What am I saying, Ash?
I've got no idea. Zach Wheatley's on 7% on the turf. I'd probably give this one a bit of a
We'll give Zach a miss there. We can talk you about that. What about Lake Moritz? Promising Oasis Dream. I know I'm not going in the correct order, but Promising Oasis Dream filly. Bagged 5-runner novice at Beverley 11 days ago. So can progress further. David Allen on board.
Yeah, I mean...
You were on Avid Allen earlier.
Yeah. I don't again. Easterby, yeah. I mean, it's when 2 wins, 2 runs, 1 win, one at the go end.
Class 4, so it's a little bit up from our 150 to 1 outsider with Zach Wheatley.
Again, I think this is going to involve the top 2 or 3 somehow.
Yeah.
I suspect.
Fair play, mate.
I think this is going to be fairly straightforward. You never know.
Are they going down now? They're going behind, buddy. I better get in and on. Shall I call it or you call it?
Give me 1 second. I'll see what the spinning circle has to say.
We're looking at Love a Giggle with Clifford Lee, Kathy Burke.
Love
a Giggle going forward with Clifford Lee. That's the Race IQ selection, apparently.
Oh, really?
Princess de Orange. Again, like me, they've gone for the favourite. I love these people that just always pick the favourite. They love it, don't they?
Yeah, you're going to have to call this, mate. I've just got blurs.
Okay, no problem. And then you call the one after this, bud.
Well,
your one, Lovers Girl's having a bit of trouble getting in the stalls here, buddy. David Egan.
Yeah, there's a couple getting a bit restless, actually, aren't they?
Yeah, they're rocking in the stalls. That could throw this race all over. Oh, someone's going mental in stall 9. Absolutely going nuts. Is that New Adoma with Holly Doyle?
And they are off. I could call this, mate. They're off to a reasonably great bite. This is going to be fast and furious, actually, isn't it? I can't even tell who's in the lead. Princess de Orange is up there in the lead. And the one just kind of tracing
Lovers Girl.
Lovers Girl was in second. They're pulled away by about a length or so from the pack. That's being headed up now by the outsider, Laura Lane. Laura Lane is in third, and they are coming down. They're well past halfway now. The one under the pump already trying to get a little bit closer is, I don't know, the white helmet. Who's white helmet? Oh, Lady Blanche. But they must be coming inside the final furlong now. It's still Princess de l'Orange. On the outside, Armour Supreme. Love a Girl is picking it up, but it's going to be between Armour Supreme and Love a Girl. Armour Supreme has the rail to guide her through. Love a Girl coming back. Another one coming up the outside is New Adoma. Was there Angels Passing? Angels Passing going to try and pick it up to Armour Supreme, and it's going to be tight on the line, and that is Love a Giggle. Oh, it's Love a Giggle. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Love a Giggle got there, I think.
Armour Supreme.
Armour Supreme had the rail to guide it home, but I think
Love a Giggle
was got up. Kevin's who was
your one came third.
Lee, yeah.
Princess de Orange just burnt out, mate.
Absolutely
burnt out. Went out and just didn't have it. I told you Armour Supreme was a good pace bet there. I did not suspect Clifford Lee on Love a Giggle, although we did talk about Clifford Lee on Love a Giggle a little. You gave a little chat about Clifford.
We didn't mention him. We don't think we talked much.
Where did Laura Lynn come? Well, you did mention her at one point. You went, Laura Lynn.
Yeah, I think she was up there for the first furlong and then just fell away.
Then just died.
As soon as the pace picked up, that was the end of it. I mean, that was a fantastic ride by Clifford Lee from out of absolutely nowhere,
He
really.
came flying out there. I thought David Egan had it here. I thought he was
Yeah.
closing. He asked the horse for more, and it just didn't have it.
Yeah, I mean,
He looked like he timed it
exchanges were
really well.
convinced he'd won for a moment, and
I'll
then
tell you who might be a bit disappointed. The fourth. They seem to have.
the
Like,
fourth was
I think it needs a longer distance.
yeah. It was fourth, number one.
No, it wasn't Prince. It was maybe Angel's Passing.
Yeah.
I think she needed a longer distance. She was doing quite well, but someone went mental in the stalls before the off. I think it was New Adoma.
Okay, yeah. So in Love a Giggle, number 6 first at 9-1. Armour Supreme second at 6-1. And number 7, Love a Girl third at 16-5. Bit of an odd price, but yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't think much was going to come from the top, and there I go. Stand corrected, said the man in the orthopedic shoes. Well. Well, little Tommy.
Yeah. Armour Supreme. I was really disappointed it didn't win there. I really wanted Armour Supreme to win. I've been keeping my eye on Armour Supreme.
Yeah, it's unlucky, really. And Love a Girl. Yeah, Love a Girl just didn't seem to have the pace this time, did it? It was fast and furious.
Yeah, I think I think the ride. I think David Egan gave it a good ride. He just, it was holding on. It wasn't slowing up. It just didn't have another burst. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't slowing up. It just didn't have the speed. And then the guy who was coming through at the end on the outside into fourth was just like, speeding through. Either you'd say it was a bad ride because it had more, or it's just holding on and they're all slowing down.
Yeah, I mean,
and
I think
don't know,
possibly,
distance.
Princess.Orange and Love a Girl maybe just taking in on each other at the start a little bit. Probably maybe didn't help Love a Girl's
chances. Went out like a nightmare, didn't he? He went out like super fast.
And Love a Girl followed him through, and that maybe just sort of blew her chances a little bit once the pace picked up. I think that sort of blew Love a Girl's chances.
I'll definitely be on that. Who was the winner there? That's one to put in the old notebook.
Love a Giggle. Yeah, Love a Giggle.
Love a Giggle is one. The way that was, I mean, again, it was a good ride. So again, you can't be guaranteed, but that was a good ride.
Yeah.
Right, Newmarket. I'm going to go have a little look at Newmarket, and they're going down at Newmarket. Bloody hell, mate!
Degenerate hour, isn't it?
Degenerate hour. 1 mile handicap at Newmarket. Little Oisin Murphy. Now I can't remember.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a little nibble of the Mrs. Goon's apple cake. It's lovely.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
I've done that earlier.
Oh right. What, the apple cake?
Yeah, the berry cake.
At least you didn't say fudge brownie. Now, okay, this is getting outrageous. Outrageous.
Crazy icon, Oisin Murphy, Phillies handicap.
Just makes it so much easier if you're like the dudes on racing TV and you just go, analysed all the data, Oisin Murphy. I've analysed all the data and we go with Oisin Murphy. Undefeated. Everyone's backing him. Why would I not back him? Crazy icon.
Again, I mean, it's a handicap. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to be the best best horse in the race, but it's evens. You can honestly back an evens money. Let's get the odds up. It's evens money in a handicap race. I mean, it has to be unstoppable, right?
What, Crazy Icon?
Yeah, I mean, there's the price. I mean, it's like 10-11.
So it must be an absolute beast, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be because
Yeah.
Who's
otherwise? Why are people on him?
Who's honestly who's putting the money down in the handicap race? Essentially the purpose of a handicap is they're all supposed to be at a similar level depending on the weight they're carrying.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that.
Well, is there anyone that you would find to oppose him? Just looking in the very small time before we go off, I would go with, if I was trying to find you a winner to oppose him, You've got Dream Illusion gets the distance, the 1 mile distance, which is important over a mile that you get the distance. 9 runs, 3 wins, 2 places. So what are the odds on Dream Illusion? 12 to 1. I'd go each way on Dream Illusion. Also, I like if you just want to be a bit woo. Do you want to be woo? Do you want to be woo?
Way?
You want to be woo and way? If you want to be woo and way, I like Safe Harbor with, is it Marco Botti?
Yeah.
He loves it. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna get rude. And Tardaf. So
Again, Edward Greytrix, the
Edward
course
Greytrix,
specialist.
Tardaf, and I like Safe Harbor with Marco Botti. If you want to get a bit woo, obviously, Kushkas gets the going. So what that means, and has won at the class before. Ferguson trained. I don't know. You can't just pick all the horses in the race to oppose it.
Yeah,
So
I mean, you have mentioned everything so far.
I'm going to go Safe Harbor. I'm going to go Tardaf as my 2 outsiders. And who else did I say, bruv? I mentioned 3.
Yeah.
Dream Illusion was one I mentioned, gets the distance. But I'm going to narrow it down to Tardaf or Safe Harbor I'm going to go with. And I will, just before the off, tell you which one I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what Probert's riding again. Probert's riding number 11, Dare to Be Different.
Man, you just like to be probed, don't you? You just love to be probed.
Still a maiden.
Well, by the sounds of it, you're not a maiden. Well, not in one part of your body anyway.
No.
Kushkas, the outsider, has got the distance before, but obviously is not set.
Okay.
It's 100 to 1, yeah.
I'd say that's mildly tempting, isn't it?
Yeah, like maybe.
Well, it wouldn't be complete. I mean, Edward Greytrix is a big price as well on Tardaf.
Yeah, but like you say, why is it just a hose up job for Oisin Murphy?
Yeah, I mean, bearing up. Well, again, I wouldn't put you off bearing up either with Sean Kieran on board.
Which one?
Bearing up.
Yeah.
Improved form when making 3rd nursery start, a winning one at Ripon in September. Showed the benefit of reappearance with 3rd at Musselburgh.
Refilled my water, bruv.
And this is a slightly lower band of handicap as well from what she was last competing in. So races off the same mark when it was 3rd in a slightly lesser race. So I wouldn't be too. I'd probably have a little look at bearing up. And possibly, although it's drifted a little bit in the market, would be Dare to Be Different for Probert, only because he did get 3rd in the last race. So it's possible. Maybe Dare to Be Different for the place, and I'm going to take Bearing Up for the win, mate. That's me.
You're getting a win in a place, right? Whoa. Now you're saying we're going to have 2 Tamsin with Robert Hamlin on board.
Big boy.
You big blubber bloop. Right. Oh, God. Dare to Be Different. I like it. You love a bit of probing. Safe Harbor with Jack Gilligan. What's Jack Gilligan's win strike rate? I wouldn't have said it's awfully high. Can I have a little look, please? Can I get the information, please, Bob, down here on Jack Gilligan?
What runner?
Safe Harbor.
What number? What number?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, number 8.
Number 8.
Okay. Jack I like
Gilligan. Safe Harbor and Tardaf with Edward Greytrix for the place.
Well, I'll be honest, Mr. Jack Gilligan over the last 12 months has got a impressive strike rate of nothing.
All right, I'm going to change. I'm not going with Safe Harbor. I have changed based on the data. We don't make random guesses here at Two Fat G's Entertainment. I preach a gambler. I'm changing. My win is Dream Illusion with Dylan Hogan on board. Ashley, give me the strike rate for Dylan Hogan. Can you get our man with the stats on? Dylan Hogan on Dream Illusion is my one for the win, and my place bet is
riding at 8% on the turf over the last 12 months. So
that's not fantastic, is it?
I mean, again, you know, he's where he is. Who's? What did I say?
What about Johnny Pete on the massive 100 to 1 outsider?
Johnny Pete on what was it? Kugas
or something. Yeah.
Johnny Pete's riding at a fairly impressive 108 rides he's had on the turf in the last 12 months, and he's got a straight right. He's down below the Campster with 2.7. I mean,
All right, yeah. Don't go with Gus Gus. Oh yeah, Tardaf is my place bet here, people. Tardaf is my place bet. Top 3 for Tardaf and Dream Illusion. Dylan Hogan smashing it to O'Sheen Murphy and teaching him what's what. They're at the post here, and for 242,
they're
no
at the post.
342
Who's
at
that?
Newmarket.
O'Sheen Murphy adjusting the saddle there on a Crazy Icon. I don't know whether he's loosening it so he makes sure he slips off or tightening it up. It's hard to tell. The horse breathed out and he undid the strap. So,
Oh dear, is this the doom for me? The time form verdict is Dream Illusion.
oh really?
Yeah.
Crazy Icon is O'Sheen Murphy. Yeah. Dream
Time form
Illusion.
verdict
Dream
is
Illusion.
Dream Illusion, same as the Hot Shot.
Yeah, okay, you gone for okay, you're on Dream Illusion.
Dream Illusion, and I'm going with a place bet on Tardaf. Who's your win and who's your place here, buddy?
So yeah, win is going to be Bearing Up,
Okay.
and I'll take Dare to Be Different. I'll take Probert for another place. You already had a place in the last race.
Yeah, you get 20 to 1 on Probert on the exchanges, so you're going to get like 4 or 5 to 1 on the play. Let me see what top 3 on the exchanges is. If you're an exchange better, you get 4.3 for Probert to come in the top 3. That's not bad, is it?
That's reasonable, I suppose. I can call this, really mate, but I'm going to be a little bit behind.
That's all right.
Though.
You call it, buddy. You get 2.98 if you want to be real cautious on Probert, but if he ain't getting 3, he ain't getting 4. So
yeah, he's either. I mean, Crazy Icon now it's even. I don't know if I fancy Even's money on Crazy Icon.
There's nothing to suggest in the data, and we are a data-driven site. There was nothing to suggest Crazy Icon was going to hose up.
Yeah, I mean, it was second last time out. It's racing off the same mark. It's hampered when it left the boxes. Like it's hampered at the start last time.
Maybe that's the
thing. It was slowly away as well. So number 4 is struggling to go in. They've definitely there's a carrot in the Norton number 4. Who's number 4?
Well, Bearing Up's just gone in. Oh no, you're a bit
number
behind
4.
me,
Borderline Madness. The jockey's off, and they're sticking into the box without the jockey, and he's still not happy. Borderline Madness. There's about 6 of them with a finger in the Norton bearing the Borderline Madness.
Okay. 6 fingers in the North.
Yeah, 6 fingers.
I don't like to get political on this show.
What, this light-hearted entertainment podcast? Yeah, go on, mate.
Does Nigel Farage have a 3-cock mouth? Is it me or just what do you reckon?
I mean, looks his face does have a bit of a.
The mouth is very wide, isn't it?
He does have a
crocodile,
a little bit like a cross between a scrotum and a frog, doesn't he? They're
just considering that he might be the future prime minister potentially. I doubt he will be, but like one thing you can say about Starmer, he doesn't have a free sausage mouth, does he?
No, I mean, although I wouldn't be surprised if his Naught looks like a bit of a wizard sleeve.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I suppose it might have. Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the last 4 here going forward at Newmarket. I'm a little bit behind with my pictures.
You don't need to worry about that, buddy.
I don't think we're going to worry too hard about that. Number 9, just having a little think about things. Who's that number 11? Dare to Be Different. Just not. The last 4 are just becoming a little bit awkward. They're going forward. Dare to Be Different. Trotting up to the start. Into the box. Go on, Dare to Be Different. I believe in you. Number 9 is Blue Samuna. Harry Davis. And the last one going to make the lineup is number 2, Dream Illusion. Going in. Didn't need a finger or nothing. Well done, Dream Illusion. And that's it. They're in and they're off for this 1 mile event at Newmarket. Hoods are off. Gates are open. They are speeding away. And the one going to take them along, who's that with the case study down the rail, is going to take them along from Wild Rose in 2nd place. The purple spotty helmet's in 3rd. Who's got a purple spotty helmet? That's Blue Samuna. Along the fence, looks like it's going to be, I can't tell, possibly Tardaf. No, that's not Tardaf.
Tardaf's at the back, mate,
Maybe
somewhere.
that's Safe Harbour on the fence. On six places, Tamzan,
I
and
don't
then there's a
believe it.
big gaggle at the back there. So, coming along, 3 furlongs, 37 miles an hour they're travelling along at. They're going to be taken along now by a case study. Wild Rose has just picked up the lead, actually, and wants to inject a little bit more pace into this. Bearing Up in third place. Go on, Bearing Up. I believe in you. And on Bearing Up's outside, we have Tamzan. Where is Crazy Icon at this point? Crazy Icon
It's nowhere to be seen, buddy.
is nowhere to be seen. O'Sheen has not moved a muscle. I presume he got a lot. He thinks he's got a lot of horse underneath him, but he hasn't fucking tried at all. The prick. They're coming
Yeah,
down
of
to the
course he
furlong
hasn't.
pearl. He's only just decided to get excited. Bearing Up is coming down to the lead. Bearing Up
Well,
being
it's your
pressed
pick, buddy.
on either side by Dream Illusion and Tamzan. Bearing Up, the one Lake in the Lake Challenge,
Safe Harbour.
they dare to be different, but Bearing Up, dare to be different's going to come in for Bearing Up. I think that was Tamzan maybe or Safe Harbour, and
Safe Harbour,
think,
the one that I said Jack Gilligan hasn't
yeah,
2%. He came second, I think.
Bearing Up got first, maybe.
Oh, Probert got third.
Yeah, Probert got third as well.
So you won and got your place.
Yeah, nice.
Both the Goon got both right. If you were listening to the Goon, he called the winner and he called on the place.
Boom.
Did you actually get on it, or were you just
No, I
it?
just called it. No, I didn't get on it. Yeah, Safe Harbour got second, split the difference.
There you go. Safe Harbour was the Gilligan 2%er.
Yeah. Well, he still hasn't got a winner yet, so he's still riding it.
Yeah, but he's a Safe Harbour.
Okay, I see.
Oh, did you see Tardaf with Edward Greatrix? He was off the bridle. He was about 40 yards back. I bet him for the place. He was back in the car park. That's where his fucking place was.
And I'll tell you who was serious. I mean, like I said, I would never have backed O'Sheen on that short price there. That was ridiculous. But that was absolutely. He had no intention of winning that race. I'm sorry. I don't like to besmirch the names of these little people, but maybe he's just overconfident, but he didn't press the go button until a furlong and a half out. He was in traffic, and the horse. The leaders were going before we got going, and that was.
Where was Dream Illusion? I heard you call him early, but he just sort of
I don't know. Yeah,
Dream Illusion, a pile of twatchel.
He didn't show Dream Illusion. I'm not sure we've got a full result yet, or.
So Dare to Be Different, you got the place, your one there, and I think Safe Harbour got a place as well. I did call on Safe Harbour, and then you put me off when you started laughing at Gilligan.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a win, but it doesn't mean he can't have a place.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean,
he's a place specialist, bruv, on a big price.
I don't know if he's a place specialist. That might be a bit.
Not like Edward Greatrix on Tardaf. He's the only place he is. He's flipping back in a car park, getting my tea. And a little man with a polystyrene cup.
Yeah. We have to get a special made helmet for him so the tea sits there and he just walks it very gently. We haven't got a full result yet from that race at Newmarket, but yeah, nice. Anyway.
Ho hum.
Hang on, why don't we have a full result? What's the problem with the result? Result me up, baby. No, I've got shit, mate. Oh, here we go. Okay, so first, number 6, Bearing Up. Second, number 8, Safe Harbour. Third, number 11, Dare to Be Different. And fourth was number 7, Tamzan.
Good calling it on, buddy. Good call.
Yeah.
Some good logistical working. I cried out to Gambler and it didn't work for me.
Gamblers in here, mate. All day long.
There is a Newbury 5, but it's a 7 furlong novice.
Oh, you can skip this.
Should we skip that? Let's go to York, mate.
Right up your Gary.
Yeah, but let's go to York because this is another half decent race.
Okay.
Group 2, 1 mile, 6 furlong.
Oh, yeah, this is the highlight. This is the highlight of the day, isn't it? This race.
Yeah, this is a good race. Again, I love your pick with Epic Poet, but I have to say, Danny Tudhope's been a total letdown today.
Yeah.
He was on that So Regal, and I think he went out too hard on So Regal, run it into the ground, and he's had a few. He's been on that's what I said earlier. Tudhope's on a few good horses today, and he hasn't showed up and showed out.
Yeah, which is a shame, really, isn't it?
And I like, in this race, I really like, I've gone with Tarriance. Tarriance. Okay. And I like Al Naya. So I was well close to Al Naya with James Doyle and the CT Keen in the colours, the shake.
Yeah, yeah.
Hamdam,
I presume he's
bam, bam. I love
sequestered
that.
to that stable, the trainer, isn't he? Then because that's all
Yeah,
he.
Epic.
It's,
I liked Epic Poet, but I really like these two outsiders just because they're the price. I thought the price is absolute
yeah,
stonking on
yeah,
these two. Price is beautiful for two quality. You know, in these races, you're just like, oh, these horses are so good.
yeah.
They're like, let's go through the card, mate.
Yeah, let's
Amalok,
start at the
obviously,
top.
I
Come
just
on, mate.
couldn't take the price.
Yeah, I mean it's so
I
short, isn't
liked
it?
it.
4 to 5.
I liked it.
It's like not being barely bigger on the exchanges, isn't it? I mean, look, Ross Ryan, Rafe Beckett. It's gone from strength to strength last year, completing a 5-timer. Did it culminate in the Group 2 King Edward 7th Stakes at Royal Ascot? Good second in the Irish Ledger and ran well despite dropped in trip on a sharp track in the Breeders' Cup at Del Mar back in November. This is his first run out this season, but it's clearly a class animal. Gelded out of postponed. What's the rhyme for Rafe Beckett? Where does it? I mean, to be fair, the last time when it, okay, so it was second in the
It
Irish
doesn't get the
Ledger.
distance. That's
And
my
it
thing. Was
was
for such a favourite, it's not proven at the
well, it
distance.
was second. I mean, it was in the Curragh in September. That was the Irish Ledger, and it comes
And how far
second.
was that?
Mile 6.
Yeah, so that's the distance, but it hasn't
Yeah,
won at the distance.
yeah.
Whereas anyway, we won't go to my outsiders yet. But when you look at the two of the outsiders, they've won at the distance. I like
Yeah,
them. Rahib's got pace.
Rahib has got pace.
It's got the
Rahib
pace.
again.
Doesn't have the draw, maybe, but
It hasn't won at the distance.
again, yep,
It
again.
hasn't won at the course. Hasn't won on the
Do
going,
you see what I mean?
and it hasn't won on the class. It's got 2 places in this
I'll
class.
say the first one where I consider the threats to come from, and so that obviously people know something about Amalok and Rahib, because
Yeah,
I like the 4 that are below them better than them.
yeah. So that's next is Further. William Buick
And
has already got a winner on the card,
he's got
hasn't
nice going. He's got like 2 wins and a place at the game. It's about
he? Yeah,
40% if you're place betting Further.
he's got
So for him to
one winner, one
place,
place at the class. So he's
yeah,
happy
1 win and 1
he's happy in a
place.
Group 2. Distance again. He's got no wins at the distance.
Right, so that again put me off.
Although he has been racing, he's around this sort of distance though, isn't he? 1 mile. I mean, he's 1 mile 5 furlongs, 61 yards at Newbury. So let's call that 1 mile 60.
Yeah, it's the
I
same
mean,
thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Traveling at 35 miles an hour, I don't think the extra 100 yards is.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a bunch of places. You'd like to see a little bit more consistency, I suppose.
And then we
you?
come to your Epic Poet with Danny No Hope,
Yeah.
with the combination this time though, with O'Meara.
Yeah.
So he showed up, and here he's finally on board with O'Meara, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he gets the going. He's 4 wins out of 23 on the game with 10 places. 1 win and 2 places in this from 8 runs in the class. And
You've got to also, because you have to look at the places. They'll often give you a percentage like 12.5%, and you've got to say, yeah. Whilst you're getting a big price, you go, yeah, but he's 3 out of 8 to place.
Yeah, and the distance,
and
he's had 2 wins and 4 places at the distance.
And once you put 2 and 4 together, you get 6 at the distance, and that is 6 out of. What is that? Out of 8. Like,
yeah, I mean, he's had 6 runs at the distance.
So you'd be shocked if he doesn't place. Basically,
Epic Poet's had 6 runs at the distance. He's had 2 wins and 2 seconds, 4 places. So he hasn't. He's always
never
in the
failed at the distance.
He's always in the frame
failed
at the distance.
So that's why you'd like to place.
Yeah.
The only thing against him is whether it counts is his draw. I'm not sure it counts over
a
1
mile
mile
and
5.
A mile and 6 when there's 7 of them. I'm surely the draw can't be that.
Is it a case though? This is the round bit of the track, isn't it?
7 of them for Pete's sake. If there was 20.
Yeah,
okay,
but
yeah,
is it that if you don't get over to the rail, you get stuck behind for the first mile,
yeah,
and the pace gets dictated to you. So say like if you know Epic Poet likes a certain pace and you're on Amalok, and Russell Ryan can get to the rail, then she can where's she? She's coming out of 2, he's coming out of 5. So if she gets to the rail, can she then slow him up and not ride the race he wants?
Possibly.
Because there's a bend, isn't there?
Yeah.
And then they straighten up for the last 5 furlongs.
There's the circuit down there. There we go.
And then we got the 2 that I like. Just dying here, brother. Al Nair. I mean, it's got lots to go for here with Al Naya, isn't it?
Al Naya with Jimmy Doyle on
4
board.
runs, 2 wins, and 2 places.
That's at the distance.
At the distance.
The going is fifth.
Never at the course. The going's good. 3 wins, 5 places out of 8. That's over 50%, really.
But like we said, I don't think the course is vital, providing you're on a machine. If you're on a good machine, it's course form is irrelevant here because how fair the course actually is.
My door's banging.
Okay, mate. So yeah, I wouldn't put it. I wouldn't be too too worried about course form at this point, because it is such a fair track, York. It's a mile and 6 to sort themselves out as well. So yeah, Al Naya, distance. Who was it, mate?
Some misses.
Oh, is she still out there, or did you let her in?
No, I let her in.
And Al Naya's got one win and 1 place with 6 runs at the class as well.
It's quite a nice price for a quality animal. And then look at this one for Tariance. I sort of looked at Tariance. I know it's had 1 win, run, and then look at the going. 7 runs, 3 wins, 3 places.
Class, no wins and 1 place at the class, which is a little.
So that's not good. 3 runs at the class, and it's had 1 place. So
I mean, it's out of a Frankel though. It's not like it's a mug, is it?
That's what I'm saying. In 22 to 1, I said, "Oh, hello."
I mean, made good strides last season. Most notably landed in the Melrose Handicap over course and distance. Gelded and returned with a close 3rd in a Group 2 in Saudi Arabia. That was back in February, and then back in Ascot, 8th of 8. Okay, come nowhere a fortnight ago. Yeah, but
and then. Yeah, I prefer Al Naya.
Yeah,
just the odds were even better if you're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Jimmy, I wouldn't be. This is the sort of race Jimmy Doyle I could see him doing well in, actually.
And then even Cam Hardy's little piece of Cam Hardy again. I mean, there's more chance that lightning strikes you while you're having a toss off in the forest than.
How often does that occur, mate?
Yeah.
Oh. The talk of a wank and Tommy's had to go and knock one out. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sure he'll be back soon. It doesn't last long, does it? Little Tom and I will discuss this later. So, anyway. So, and the Mile is a gelding Camelot. Looks up against it, to be honest. Lightly raced since his 3-year-old season. When
is that Dear Mile?
Yeah, with the Campster on board. That didn't take long, that wank, mate.
No, that was the little one. She wanted hobnobs opened, a packet of hobnobs she wanted open.
The little one wants the hobnob.
Oh, William Buick on Further has got the Snowflake.
Ah.
Amelot is such a big favourite here. I mean
Amelot is now 8 to 11.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably going to hose up, really, but there we go. We're here on Two Fat G's. We don't like to go with the favourite, do we?
No, we're not going to keep calling the favourite son. We're going to try and find the value in the race. That's where, that's where the fun of gambling is, isn't it? To place your wits against those of the bookmaker.
Rahib has got the pace.
Yeah.
Now, whether the draw counts as much here, I know it shouldn't, but I'm just saying maybe for the rail and all of that business, the 3 with a good draw. Don't be surprised if Cam Hardy, if you like the excitement of a quid for 150 to 1 on the exchange, don't be surprised if he gets to the front for a little bit of the race because he's in a good draw apparently. Well, he's not really a great draw, but he's on the outside. I don't really get the draw's a little bit all over the place. But
yeah, no, I don't know. I wouldn't be too fussed.
Draw advantage is low here. I would have thought Al Naya has the best. He's closest to the rail,
I'm sticking. I've got an Epic Poet, and that's where I'm at.
What do you think of Al Naya?
Again, that would probably be my next one as some serious value against the top 2. Jimmy Doyle. I could see him. He gets the distance. He gets the class. The distance is the big one, isn't it? Four runs at the distance, 2 wins and 2 places. We're a mile and 6, right?
Amelot's not proven to get the distance. It's odd to
we're talking mile and 6 years.
It's not. It's a proper distance as well. It's not like I don't get the distance at 5 foot.
Yeah.
Some horses just aren't built for the stamina for these.
Yeah, of course.
They've got the pace, they've got the class, they've got everything, but. Anyway, we're about to get off here, aren't we? They're
going down to the start fairly nicely, just making it to the post, in fact, I think. Just having a little look around a minute. Amalok 4-7 on. Which, you know, if you do like some try to place tickle, then it does mean that you're outsiders. You're going to get a decent price.
Yeah, 5-1 or something, can't we?
Yeah. Should we have a look at the? Can I change the forecast top 3 finished? No, we're not each way. Forecast place insurance.
Forecast. The goon's been hard at work all week. Can't afford to put the kids' lunch money on. And they're going down quickly here. They've gone down quicker than the goon the week before Christmas. He's still got the presents to buy, and he's out working the streets. That's how fast they've gone down.
Man, that is fast.
Ha ha ha! So witty, so funny. Rahib is Andy Stevens' selection from Race TV.
Okay,
he likes the pace angle there.
Okay.
It is the pace monster in the race, but again, it hasn't got the distance. Distance is what amazing. Like
it hasn't got the going. It hasn't got distance, and it hasn't got the class. I just can't see what the like. Who Ray Dawson's on board? Who say Ray Dawson? Ray Dawson's riding nearly 30% over the last.
That's not bad, is it?
That's reasonable.
Okay, let's check out some of the other. What's Buick riding at here? He's got the Stoner. He's gone 16-1 on Further.
Yeah, I know. Further's got the snowflake. I'll be avoiding Further at this point.
I don't know. I just get tempted when they go like that.
Nobby No Hope is riding at 16.5%.
Blimey, O'Reilly, your Epic Poet's looking good.
The Buste is right up there though, and he's 21%.
Wow. What about Jimmy Doyle? There was a time when James Doyle was going to be the next best thing, wasn't there?
Yeah, he's riding at 17% on the flat.
He's fallen off a bit. He used to ride in the All Blues, didn't he?
Yeah, he used
always
to ride
in the Blues in Dubai and everything. He was always, but he's kind of fallen off. I think he was quite a large jockey.
Yeah, I think he's not little, is he, compared to some of them?
Who was the big boy? He used to always be great at the all-weather. Absolute massive character. Come from the back at the all-weather and steam it.
I'm going to need more than that, mate.
Large bloke, massive geezer, black hair. We used to back him all the time back in the day when we worked on the sites. On the all-weather. Can't remember his name. He doesn't race anymore. I haven't seen his name about for years.
No, I don't know.
We used to like him. Can't remember his name. He was a big fella as well.
Not Jim Crowley.
No, it wasn't Crowley. It was another geezer. You'd know. Yeah, Buck Teeth. Sorry, I don't want to describe his teeth.
George Baker.
George Baker. He was a big lad.
Handsome
Baker. I knew I'd find a characteristic you'd recognise him on. What happened to Handsome Baker, Gorgeous George?
I don't know if he got injured and he just hung it up. Actually, I think he
used to pull some nice winners on the all-weather, didn't he?
Yeah,
and on the turf, I suppose.
I'm sure he was on the injured list, and I think that was his career.
Yeah, Bucktooth Baker, Gorgeous George. Oh dear. Ho ho.
Ho ho. Okay, well, Yenmo, your favourite shit hot here.
You're going behind here. Shall I call this one?
You can.
Or do you want to call it?
I'll
call this one, buddy.
Call it, otherwise I'll be behind.
They're all in.
They're all in.
They're all in. And they're out. And they've absolutely piled out the stalls. And Tariance is up there. Who's up there? Al Nair has got to the rail first. Is that going to prove super important? But Amalok, the favourite, is right out in front. And I think she's already a length and a half in front. This could be a hose-up job with Ross Orion. This could be an absolute start
setting a serious pace.
Serious pace. That could be a serious machine under her. And maybe the punters know what they're doing. Al Nair in second place. They've fallen into line now, so all the draw counts for Jack now. Amalok's poor draw didn't count because she got straight out.
Yeah.
Amalok in front, Al Nair. Further, who went cold in the betting, but the snowflake's gone. William Buick on board is nicely positioned in third. Or fourth, sorry. Rahib is in third.
Who's got a purple helmet?
Yeah, that's William Buick. He's in fourth. And then we've got Epic Poet behind them. And then Camardi, second from the last, bouncing around like a flipping something that's bouncing around. And right at the back, Tariance with My Outside. And both of them are living up to their name. Dira Mile and Tariance are both living up to their position, which is right out the back.
In the car park.
in the car park out the back. At the moment, it's Amalok. I hope she's got the pace to take this on. She'll be a real sort if she has. They've come back to her now. So, I mean, she was only ever a length ahead, but she's about half a length ahead of Al Nair. Nicely positioned is with the purple helmet. Who's purple helmet, bruv? Further, William Buick. He seems nice position. That snowflake's come right off.
Just in the pocket there, isn't he, William Buick?
Yeah, and Rahib on the outside, the one with the pace, well positioned in fourth. They're starting to get a bit lively, and there's a couple of taps to Amalok now from Rossa Ryan, just reminding her of her work. Again, further with William Buick. He's crouched low in the saddle. Rahib and Ray Dawson very high in the saddle. Begins to crouch low. And now they come off the bend and they start into the final 5 furlongs.
And this is where the race is going to unfold.
Amalok seems to have a lot under her, and Al Nair as well. They're starting to get going now. I think there's going to be a button here for Oisin. Rahib on the outside gets going. Al Nair's going. Amalok's now being asked by Rossa Ryan
Epic Poet through the middle.
Epic Poet in the middle. Tarriant's on the outside. She's wandering all over the place, Amalok. She's very powerful, but she's a bit all over the place. It's looking like Epic Poet and Danny No Hope. And Rahib's pace is starting to show. It's Rahib. Rahib to Al Nair. Al Nair and Rahib. Rahib. Epic Poet. Al Nair, Rahib. Epic Poet.
Rahib.
It's Rahib to Al Nair and Epic Poet in third. And yeah, we were right. We called it here. Don't back the favourite in this race.
Yeah,
we called it here. Both of our outsiders, Epic Poet and Al Nair, were great for an each-way shout there, brother.
Yeah, I mean, we called it Amalok. We couldn't see what it massively had going for it, really. It didn't get the distance, particularly.
Yep.
It wasn't up for it, was it?
No, not at all. Oh, and my daughter's done a poo-poo, so I'm going to leave you to take care of that, bro. Not to take care of my daughter's poo-poo, to take care of that.
Just in the middle of the carpet there?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, okay. Thomas has got to deal with little kids' shit, so I think that was race number 5. Oh, he's back. He's eating.
So, well, she just shouted out, "Daddy done a poo-poo." So I've gone out to the toilet, and then she said, "I'm not finished. Go back and come back when I'm ready."
Oh, okay. Oh,
that's kind of orders I'm under. We run a tight ship here. We don't get bossed around by our kids or anything.
They're house trained, are they? That's nice.
Yeah. Have you finished now? Okay.
Okay, so we have a little wander over to this next race at Newmarket going off in about 10 minutes time. Let me just give me a second to get the info up. It's going to be a 1 mile 2 race at Newmarket, class 5 handicap, 4-year-old plus. And I think we should be able to find you something good in this race. Oisin is on the favourite again. I mean, if he was on the favourite in the last race, you'd be absolutely, his little ears must be burning. You would absolutely be cursing him for that ride he gave you on Crazy Icon, come 5th in the last race. It was, I mean, he never got going. He just, so poor from Oisin. And he's on the favourite again, riding for William Knight. Beach Point. Let's have a look at Beach Point. 15 runs at the distance, 3 wins and 4 places. Same with the going, 3 wins and 5 places on the going.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, fantastic news.
Yeah, Al Nair. Come on, Al Nair. I did like Al Nair. Of course, Tarriant's died a death, but like we said, no point in backing the favourite there.
No, we're on. We're out. We're just going to have a look at the next race at Newmarket, mate. This little class 5 handicap.
Oh, you called on the winner at the last one of these.
Yeah.
Hold on, it wasn't Oisin Murphy. He was on board.
No, Oisin Murphy, absolutely. Bearing Up was the winner last time.
Hold on, they're going down. Oh, yeah. No, who just messed up? Rossa Ryan.
Rossa Ryan fucked the last one.
Amalok. Yeah, but there wasn't. Let's be honest. We went through it and we told you that they didn't have the distance. We did say Rahib had the pace. We did say Rahib didn't have the distance, but we did point out it was the pace beast in the race, and the pace showed, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely. That
Amalok started like swerving all over the track at one point.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it wasn't happy with it. Maybe it's the undulations a little bit. It wasn't happy though at all, was it?
No, it wasn't at all. Right, I don't know how we're going to choose this in just such limited time,
Well, I was
but we'll
just going for
try
I
it.
was just going for the favourite. It gets the distance not bad,
Sorry,
gets the
bruv.
going not bad. O'Sheen on board, but O'Sheen, gave the last one a crazy whatever it was, just absolutely,
Crazy icon.
yeah, dog shit ride,
And
wasn't
you
it?
you had
So
your eye on him, didn't you? And you said he
yeah,
didn't even press the button. He just like, oh
yeah.
look,
So I
I
was a
found
bit,
myself in a bad position.
yeah. So
Will he make up for it here?
it's hard to tell. It's up to him to make amends. He's on the favourite again,
Gotta
two to
do my
one.
data and pick out mine.
Yeah, the
All right,
next
there's
one,
a pace beast in the race. Market mover. Sansonetti is the pace beast in the
market
race.
mover, but it's only because I think it's drifting rather than coming in.
Oh, I haven't checked. I didn't check
It's
the
got
market to see what was happening.
it's got the red market mover, which I presume means it's drifting.
Oh, that means it might sooner or later have the snowflake. Okay.
We'll see. Well, I was just going to go. Let's just take it from the top. So we go. Next one down is
Go on,
major
bruv.
player David Probert, Major Payne rather.
I
Um,
am a major pain.
Major Payne. No wins at the distance. No wins on the going. Cheek pieces it's got on it, hasn't won in the cheek pieces. Hasn't won in this class, and
It's
it
had 8
hasn't.
places at the turf.
And it's had current handicap. It's not previously won or been placed above this handicap. So
I tell you what,
I mean, why the hell is it in second in the money? I don't know.
it's had 8 places out of 10 runs on turf, I think.
Okay, let's. Yeah, I mean, it's consistency is
It's a
its.
consistently shit
Yeah,
horse. But if you want to maybe place bet it, that's an option. No, you can't at 4 to 1. So
well,
it'll
you
probably get a place, but you can't really place bet it at
well, you
4 to
could,
1.
I suppose. You're sort of half. You can place it. I wouldn't. You
You're going to
hasn't,
put £1,000,000 on it. I'm not that confident.
again, it's one of those. It's been placed so many times. I'd expect it to have to lose a couple of races significantly for its handicap mark because it's been stuck on around 75. It's racing on 75. Its last two races of 75. It needs a little bit of weight off its back, I'm sure. But what do I
Don't
know?
we all, buddy? Don't we all?
Yeah, lose them tits. Calf Star.
Oh, thanks for that.
Calf Star is your next one. Harry Davis riding for Mr. Rimmel.
Rimmer? Where?
Rimmel.
Rimmel. Yep.
Rimmel.
Calf Star. What can we say about Harry Davis' horse here?
Well, is that Calf Star is
We need to speed this up,
yeah,
bud.
7-year-old. I don't think it's had a
Sorry.
lot of racing. It's missed quite a lot. It missed 3 years from August from the 20.
Nottingham, 10 furlongs.
Yeah, it's missed quite a lot of racing though. It does get the going, does get the distance. I mean, there's not a lot to talk about. It missed 3 years of racing. It's now a 7-year-old. It had one win earlier on in the season, mile 2 at Nottingham. Yeah, well, off of 68. It's now racing off 73. 73 at Kempton last time out as well. Maybe. Sir Edward Lear is
Expressionless.
expressionist. Sir Edward Lear is the next one I've got, mate.
Oh, sorry. Now, this is my pick for this race. This is going to be my pick.
Okay, talk me through it, Hotshot.
Well, Luke Morris had one. What was it? Asgard Viking or some crap
Yeah.
earlier in there. He won a stonker. Luke Morris came through and won, didn't he?
Yeah.
Against the odds. So this will be Luke Morris's second win. It's 1 over 10 furlongs. 4 races go. What else can I tell you about it? I think it's got some pace, according to the pace rating, if you believe it. This one has a little bit of pace, Sir Edward Lear. It's pace rating of 6. It's not the best pace. That's Sansetti or whatever, as the best pace. And its draw isn't negative. And I know there's no form in this race, so you can't really go by the form, but there we go.
Yeah.
A major pain's the form, but yeah.
Expressionist is next. Ashley Lewis on board. You know about Ashley Lewis. It's £5 claimer racing. He's had 168 races on the turf in the last 12 months, racing off nearly 14% actually, Ashley Lewis. So that is pretty decent for a £5 claimer. It definitely gets the going. Four wins and 6 places on similar going off 21 races. Gets the wears cheek pieces. It likes the cheek pieces. Gets the class. Definitely gets the current handicap. So I wouldn't put anyone off Expressionist, actually. I'd quite like Expressionist as a bit of a price. Possibly a little bit of a each way angle or your place money would be Expressionist.
I'll be honest. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
It's coming for money. It's actually 7 into 6 to 1 now, Expressionist. So I would jump on that as a bit of a each way possibilities.
Nice.
Next on the list, Solara.
Safi Osborne,
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, who's the trainer? Charlie Clover.
Charlie Clover. Safi often riding at least 15% as well. Decent.
Oh, she's good. It's all a lot better than Luke Morris. My shot, he's about 9%, so I wouldn't really go with Luke Morris to be honest. But he's had a win, so I'm going to stick with that. Cerebral.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that Solara might be a tad high in the weights, actually. One in Lingfield in March off of 69, now racing off 73, and it's had two races of 74 and not really come anywhere. So I'll probably wait for the form to pick up again a little bit on Solara. Number 8, you was keen on this one, mate?
Sansonetti, yeah. So it's had 6 runs, 4 wins and a place at the distance, which is pretty stonking, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And it's Irish. You know when they bring them Irish ones over,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then you get that. And then the going, two runs and 1 win at the going. So it's 1 on the distance, 1 on the going. So it loves the distance. And that's 1 mile 2 furlongs. So it's quite
Why is it
a
drifting so badly?
special distance. I don't know. It's
It's
like
won
everything.
its.
Pat Cosgrave. It looks good. Do you
I
know what
mean,
I
it
mean?
won its
61. It's
last 2 races. It won. I mean, it hasn't raced since October. That was on the
that, maybe
all-weather.
that's why. Maybe it's limping around. Maybe we're not there at the. Our man isn't there, so maybe it's limping around.
I mean, it's only racing off of 61. I mean, it's won a bunch of races, and it's racing off of 61. It started off in the basement at Chelmsford off of 46, and it's slowly creeping up the handicap. But it's had a bunch of wins, and it's only up 15 pounds, 15
Yeah,
points on
I
the
can't
handicap.
really understand why. So you're going to get like what's it? A 8 runner race and top 3 for it. You're going to get 3 to 1 on the exchanges just to come in the top 3. I can't see why that isn't a good bet for Sansonetti.
I mean, obviously, someone knows something that we don't know, I guess.
What about Cal?
Pat
Yeah,
Cosgrove.
sorry, go on.
What's Pat Cosgrove doing
Yeah,
recently?
maybe that's what we don't know. Maybe he hasn't won all year.
12% strike rate on the turf in the last
What's
12
his strike
months.
rate at Newmarket? I mean, that doesn't really count, does it? Really?
No.
Maybe that's not really because he might not have had any runners at Newmarket. He's
Yeah.
15% at Newmarket, 11 wins from 73 rides at Newmarket. Solid record at Newmarket.
Hmm. That is
Yeah, there's,
curious,
there's,
isn't it?
there's, yeah, it's not bad.
And the last one we should just quickly talk about. They're at the
Jack
post
Cullen
now. Jack Callan riding Caledonian for David Simcock.
was out only 18 days ago, so
Yeah, I mean, that was in Bath.
fresh,
Um, made a
ready
winning
to rock.
all-weather handicap debut at Southwell in November 2024, but hasn't made an impact particularly, and it's been fairly lightly raced actually. Like since had a handful of races. It's only a 4-year-old, so there has to be improvement possibly, but the lack of racing is a bit of a concern. Why it doesn't make it out very much, and I presume the price is reflected in the
Who's your pick
possibilities.
for this one then, bud?
Well, I fancy Express. I love Expressionless. Why not? Ashley Lewis and Dylan
I'm going Cerebral
Kuna.
Clear, but not with
Yeah.
over confidence. I wouldn't recommend following me on that one just because. I mean, I've talked up Sansonetti, haven't I, as an outsider, but I'm always picking massive outsiders. So, I mean, they're both about the same. So
Yeah. Well,
I
look,
think I
look,
prefer Major Payne maybe to Beach Point. What do we think of O'Sheen's? O'Sheen's probably going to win here because he's not on a balls on favourite, is he?
well, it's 2-1, and the 2-1 and 9-2 is your second favourite, so it's fairly balls on.
Yeah, I suppose it's balls on, but not as balls on as what he just effed up earlier in the day,
No,
I don't think. I
no,
mean, and not as balls on as Ross Ryan on that Amalog.
yeah,
She just, I'll come nowhere, Bob. If you're going to be on an odds on favourite, you're just like, hold on a minute. Come on, you've got to at least place, right?
yeah, you surely, but
But again, is it their fault that people are going mental on the horse when it hasn't got the distance? Is it their fault that everyone's steaming on it? Is it the jockey's fault?
I don't know where you.
Who you lay the blame at? Is it the punters? They're all getting all over Ross Ryan on Amalok. She could be sitting there
Yeah,
going, "Hold on a minute, mate. Why's everyone getting on me?" Do you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, unfortunately, a horse doesn't know what price. The only person that knows what price the horse is the jockey and the bookie.
Ha 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 ha
So
ha
the
ha.
horse doesn't care what price it's at, does
Are
it?
we getting? Are we going behind it? Yeah,
We are
we are
going
going behind.
behind. They're loading fairly rapidly, actually. Who's that with a big red head going in?
What, the one with the big red helmet? That's Solaria, Safi Osborne.
Okay. Oh yeah.
We did mention her,
I
a
think
Clover.
they're all in here.
1 mile.
and they
You want to call this
are
one, buddy?
off. Maybe I'll try. I've got pictures. They're off. I can't see who's in the lead. They're running though, and
Someone's pulling.
Sir,
Someone's almost going to fly off.
Sir Edward Lear has taken them to the front. I think
Major Pain was all over the shop there,
okay,
buddy.
Safi's in second on Solaria. In third, I can't tell. There's two pink helmets. They're at the back a little bit. Who's got? Oh, Cav Star is in third with a pink helmet next to a pink helmet. Who's got the white helmet? I don't know.
David Probert's in about sixth with the white helmet, I think.
Okay, and I don't know where O'Sheen is at this point. The exchanges aren't looking.
Beach Point, he's got the pink helmet.
Yeah, with a maybe he's tucked in.
He's
there
waiting
somewhere.
a patient ride by O'Sheen. He's in about fifth or sixth.
Yeah, again, mate, is he going to be too patient though? He was incredibly patient last time and fucked it. So
right at the back is Caledonian, Jack Callan. He doesn't look like he's going to feature.
Not at the moment.
That's Sansonetti, that one that's in about fourth in the pink with the pink star.
Sir Edward Lear is taking him along though. He's been at the front from start to finish so far.
Next to is Safi or
Solaria. Yeah,
she's pulling.
Doesn't look the most comfortable head carriage. Solaria
running sideways
a little bit. Yeah, the one trying to just sort of stoke himself up and keep himself up to the gallop is Cav Star.
Maybe O'Sheen's going to pull this. He's right at the back. He might pull this out.
Maybe, I don't know. I think he might have fucked it though. Beach Point is not
about seventh.
Yeah, about seventh, and I don't think he's going to fucking get it. Beach Point somehow. Solaria and Expressionless, Major Pain now making some improvement. There's three of them up there now going to be taking this on. Expressionless, Solaria,
is causing havoc.
Beach Point is causing a bit of havoc, but it's going to be between Major Pain, Expressionless, Solaria. Solaria is going to win this now. Coming up on the outside is a Major Pain. Up to the line, Solaria by about a length to Major Pain.
You went for Expressionless, didn't you, bud?
Yeah, and I think did Expressionless get
did
third?
A good run.
Yeah.
I think did you proud there? Did a good run.
Yeah, didn't do too bad. Did he get third, Expressionless?
Third, no. Third.
No, it couldn't have been. No, that was Pink Sleeves got third.
It was in Pink Sleeves.
Was Sansonetti?
It's Expressionless.
Was it?
No, Sansonetti. No, it was Expressionless. Got third, yeah.
No, it didn't. Yeah, it did. Yeah, Expressionless got third. Jesus H. Corbett. Yeah, that's what I said. Expressionless for the place.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Your one did well. And isn't it a surprise? Beach Point didn't feature at all.
No, another diabolical
Came forth, another diabolical favourite. We're telling you on this channel, brother. We tell you, if you want to back the favourites, you're going to get pummeled.
I mean, I'll be honest.
The bookies would make no money if the favourites won, would they?
No, true.
The bookies would be bankrupt if the favourites won.
I'll be honest. O'Sheen, I don't. Again,
tactical.
Yeah,
look at this ride by him now. He's whipping the horse now. He rode sideways across the. He rode everywhere.
Let's call it tactical, but he didn't really look like he wanted to win. Because we know O'Sheen's, he's a class act when he wants to win.
What you mean? You think that's how it appeared? Like there was a line of 6 at this point in the pictures. There's a line of 5 horses, and he's strategically positioned behind all of them, and he moves himself. He moves himself to the back of the field almost like let me move to the back. So and then he has to come out to the right and then the left. Look, he changes position about 4 times here, trying to find a way through. Yeah. But you're like, why did you leave yourself in that position?
Yeah.
Sir Edward Lear gave it the best shot.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have been happy if I was on O'Sheen the last 2 races now. So let's just bring you the result from that. Solaria, number 6, 7-1. Safi Osborne on board. Well done, Safi. Having a fairly decent campaign, actually. Number 1 was second, Major Pain at 9-2. And third, number 7, Expressionless Ashley Lewis, £5 claimer, 5-1 in the end. Came in for some decent little bit of support, Expressionless. That was my fancy.
Yeah, and
that's the result.
And you'd have made some money. I think you got 7-1, so a place bet there, you would have got some money back there.
Yeah, decent. Decent, mate, decent.
All right, we're back to York for the 340 to go York. Through the 340. Yeah. I mean, Aintree starting, I don't fancy that. Hamilton, don't fancy that.
Let's stick with York. And
I like York. Oh, it's a big one.
5 furlongs.
This is a big one. Schrodinger's Cat Buddy's back. Did you win on Schrodinger's?
No, it comes second last time out. It comes second before that. I'm picking it again.
Tempted again. You're
That was
sticking with it, you
yeah. I'm
loyal
sticking with
mother
it.
fudger.
Yeah, I know that it's normally not normally my especially for a horse that gets seconds. I don't like it, But it's racing. I tell you, I mean, we'll go through the card, but it's racing. It was off 80, and it's racing off 80 again. So the mark, despite that,
It hasn't been punished.
it hasn't been punished for its second at Chester last time out. So I'm going to stick with it. But
Nice.
the favourite, Mark One, Haggis,
Desert Treasure.
Desert
Yeah.
Treasure, 2 wins from 2 so far in its camp in
William
its
Haggis and Mark One.
career, and it's probably Haggis and Marquand are tearing it up wherever they go. They do love a winner.
Well, over 5 furlongs, to me, this is not about the draw. So I'm not interested in the draw here. I'm just interested in out and out pace.
Pace, yeah, pace
Right.
from space, man.
Like, yeah, pace. Pace is king for me here. Absolute king. Form a little bit. Draw after pace. I would go draw after pace.
Yeah.
But so when I looked at it, Desert Treasure's apparently got a little bit of a bad draw. I think you kind of want to be low or high here in a way. I don't know. I'm not 100% really on what all the draw sugar means sometimes, but yeah. So yeah, I'm not backing the favourite there, buddy.
No, I
Desert
think
Treasure.
I mean, again, there has to be some value, doesn't there? Surely. I mean, 2 from
And
2.
I don't like its pace rating.
Yeah.
Like if we go to its pace rating, and I don't know what that means, but it has a pace rating of 3. Gosh knows what that means. Whereas I like horses like Kinalaji that have like a good pace rating.
I mean, if you want another horse that's 2 from 2, I'm just looking number 10 right down the field. She's got a brother.
That's my pick, isn't it?
Oh, really?
This one.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my pick.
Two wins.
Love it.
At the distance.
I'll tell you all about that one, bud.
2 runs.
Great pace, best pace in the race.
Uh-huh.
She's got the most pace in the race. I don't know if I said class. She's got the class as well. And draw. She's got a decent draw if you go by the draw being decent. And I'm not 100% what the draw means. But she hasn't got a decent draw. It's the only thing against her.
Okay, is that Agmo in the background carving up O'Sheen?
It is Akmal is carving up O'Sheen. I'm going to take that off actually. Yeah, I'm better take that off. That's been on all day. That's probably not the best background to have, actually. People come on, they think we're dealing with a cooking channel. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, definitely.
we were expecting O'Sheen to hit the button, weren't we? Really, we were expecting the button. The power
to be
boost,
honest, I wasn't expecting
it.
I wasn't expecting the button.
No,
I just didn't feel him, mate. Especially again in so short.
Well, I mean, again, the favourite. We need maybe Tom Marquand will win here. No, I don't think it's been a favourites day at all, has it?
No, it hasn't particularly.
It's been a favourites day at all, which is good for us. We don't back favourites, so
yeah, we're looking for a bit of
value, man. Like value. And a bit of excitement. So
yeah,
Schrodinger's cat number 2. You've already kind of gone through your choice there, really. So
yeah, I mean, it's sort of it gets to. I mean, I'd like to have seen a beaten favourite last time out. I'd like to see a bit more from it, but I'm going to stick with it. The mark is unchanged from when it finished second at Chester last week.
I'm not so interested in Old is Gold. Jimmy Doyle ain't got a lot to say about Old is Gold. Look at number 4, Kinalaji. I circled this, and I don't know what the circle means, but it means I spotted some bits.
O'Sheen, Sweeney, Kinalaji.
Gets the 4th out of 15, 7th out of 8, 3, 1 red. So it's one up 5 furlongs.
Yeah, his 2-year-old form looks quite strong overall, and it's probably it's the first race since September. It's probably I wouldn't be
big break.
Yeah, has been gelded since he last run as well.
And it's got some serious pace. He's one of the ones with a high pace rating.
And that's what you want in this race. I think, this
5 he's got a pace rating of 9, whatever that means to whoever knows. And he's one at the going. I don't know whether going matters, but so Kinalaji I thought was a decent. If you picked Kinalaji, I wouldn't make you an idiot.
Yeah.
Entailed
Rosser again. Rosser hasn't had a great day, has he?
Gemma Tutty, what's she like?
reasonable. Can we pick up some stuff?
She did get beaten
Can
this
we
horse.
pick up some
50
stuff? Can we pick up some Stutty on Tutty? The stats on Tutty, training at about 8.5% for the last 12
Not great.
months. No.
We tend to find that that's not great. 50-1 last time out, didn't win, obviously. Came third when it was 50-1. So it outdid itself. What's that, 79? What's it? It's 80.
Yeah,
so
80.
it's
So it's up a pound for coming third.
I guess 50-1, it shocked them all. Is a pound going to slow her down? Well, it might slow her down to fourth, and then you're out the money. That's the issue, isn't it? So,
I think.
What about Ardius Invicta?
No, there's 5 places actually paying 50 odds. 50 odds, 5 places. It used to get a quarter of the odds in a handicap. What's actually happened here, mate? I'm just noticing that. Handicap used to be, for a field this size, you'd get 16 runners, you get four places at a quarter of the odds. You're now getting 5 places at a fifth of the odds. The bookmakers just can't take enough of your cash, can they? The
No, they can't. Absolute disgusting beast.
Oh, that is shit, isn't it?
As Tudhope, did Tudhope win one, or are we speaking the right that he has not won a bean today?
What did he?
Who won the last? Because I know he hadn't won, and then he was on a good one in the last.
Did he was on Raib. Raib was on the last.
Oh, he won
one.
at Raib. Yeah. So he finally got a winner in on Raib, and he had some big price horse. He had some strong not favourites, but he had some big hopes earlier.
Yeah.
I think he was on my Royal Regal or whatever it was.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah.
Kept busy last year winning at Beverley Maiden. So this is Ardius Invicta.
Yeah. Again, probably more, place chance at best, I would have thought.
Yeah, I make you right. I make you right with that. It's got a good chance of a place, actually. Got a good chance of a place. If you like to place bet, you get the price on Tudhope's horse here to actually, you'll have a good chance of a place there.
Nobby No Hope. Next in the field is William Buick's mount, Eternal Solace, trained by Ollie Sangster. Made a promising start this season.
Has he had a winner today?
I don't think so. No, he did. He has had one. He has had one.
Okay.
Was he?
Well, you were on board Buick in the blue on the £3.7 million kebab.
Yeah, he didn't do very well there. Maybe he hasn't had a winner today.
3-2-6. Okay, so Saffie Osborne rode it last time out over 6 furlongs. So his last 7 races have been over 6 furlongs, so he's down in trip.
Yeah.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
The thing is, she can get off. Eternal Solace can get off to a bit of a slow start, and I think in this type of race,
not got the pace. Yeah,
that is not going to be good. Actually,
she's not got the pace. No.
If she got off to a flyer,
pace ratings are 3. Yeah,
she got off to a flyer possibly because she's probably got the club, but just a sprint race on this track isn't going to suit someone that gets left behind early doors.
What about the Von Trotter?
Von Trotter, Joanne Mason, I think. This is its handicap and turf debut. Runner up on all 3 starts. It's hard to fault the attitude, and it wouldn't be a big surprise because obviously they've been trying.
Shout for the race is the next one.
Yeah, but they've been trying for a handicap mark, obviously a decent one as well, to come second in three races. So, there's a lot of questions to ask, but it clearly has a decent attitude. And Joanne Mason's racing at about 13% as well, so it wouldn't put you off. Tommy, you're one. She's got a brother.
Yeah, what can I say? If you go by pace rating, she should get off to a flyer and at least give you a little semi. She's got the strongest pace rating in the race. She's on pace 10, whatever that means. I'm not 100% sure. She's had 1 win at the class and 1 win, so 100% at the class. 2 runs in the headgear and 2 wins. So she's wearing a headgear and she loves it. And her distance, 2 runs and 2 wins. So I don't know why she's so far down the order. There's probably more knowledgeable people than me know why she is so far down the order.
I'll give you a little stat. The Easterby stable so far this year. This is across all
are absolute
figures.
Crap, which is probably what.
Yeah, we're talking jumps and turf. They've had 645 rides and 53 wins.
So there you go.
8%.
Shot
Again,
down in
they do pick it.
absolute flames.
They do pick up winners, but
Yeah,
it's not
they pick up winners in the
consistent
same way as I pick
stable.
up venereal diseases, which
Ugh.
is very regular. My vagina's always itchy. Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's not.
I think that's probably we
I'm
don't need
not
to talk about stuff
I'm
like
not
that.
surprised.
Yeah. No, sorry. I don't know the jokes. You know, that's why I didn't become a comedian. Call Margot.
Cool Margot. Holly Doyle. Who's Holly?
Call Margot when you've got a problem with your
with your
regions,
front
your
potato.
nethers. Yeah, with your
Holly
front
Doyle's on
potato.
board. Last time
She
out
hasn't had a
winner
winner
actually.
today, has she?
No, she hasn't. This was the last time out at the Blue Point filly.
Decent pace.
Decent pace. Last time out winner at Southall over the 4.5 foot, nearly 5
Do
furlongs.
worse than betting on her then.
70, gone up £6 for that win at Southall, but I suppose it's fairly lightly raced.
I like take anything that will put me off. Any stat I can get that's the way you should get. The way you should pick your winners, not gamble.
Yeah.
It's not financial advice, and we don't believe in gambling.
Nana's.
You should. If you get some data to put you off, take it.
Yeah, definitely.
Nana's Shadow.
Nana's Shadow. Jason Hart, the nemesis, riding for Katie Scott.
Yeah.
Last time out winner at Catterick.
Used to be my favourite jockey at one point.
Yeah, racing off 72. It's gone up £5 for
gets
that.
The going and gets the distance.
Yeah, I know. Gone up £5 for.
Anne's got a nice draw.
Yeah.
The seven stall is supposed to be good.
It's a 3-year-old up £5 for his last win, up to grade as well, but looks like a fairly straightforward type. So I wouldn't put anyone off Nana's Shadow here, and he come in for a bit of support actually. 14-1 in from 20. Stargaze, Clifford Lee. They're right at the post actually.
Yeah,
for this one.
Still got another 5 to get through. At that bottom, is there anyone? Maybe we just talk about.
Starglaze probably not. Oh, Clifford Lee's on board, but he's had a winner today, isn't he?
He's had his winner for the day. Go home now.
So. Hanny's girl, David Allen, on board, has had a couple of wins last.
Yeah, there was something about Hanny's girl. She hasn't got the form at the moment. There's something about her. Is it the pace?
Well, yeah, she's a front running filly. So this
front
sort
runner.
Of track,
look, she's bang. She's another one. Pace 10, loves it.
Did race in at York in October off of 81 and comes 6th of 11. £2 lower today. £2 lower.
You know, she's got a chance, man. These things are a tight affair, aren't they?
This is going to be a seriously
neck
tight
and a
affair.
nose.
Yeah.
So she's not the worst 30-1 shot on the exchanges.
No. Nevo, Slovo, Ray Dawson.
But she's Easterby as well, Haney's girl. So she's got the same chance as mine. She's got a brother.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a bit...
Expect them both out the front and expect them both out the back at the end. Easterby's got 3 here. He's got Storm Esme as well, brother.
Okay.
I guess he just, when he loses, as you've said, he's been losing all season. He loves to lose big, doesn't he? He loves to lose in a 3-way.
Yeah. No, that's Tim Easterby. The other one, Tim Easterby's racing at 9%, and Mark Easterby's racing at 8%.
What is that family rivalry there?
Oh, I guess so. Who can lose the most? Not bad. Anything else we can talk about? Storm Esme is David Egan. Handicap debut last time out.
Don't fancy Storm Esme, mate.
No. Next one, Fortification, Ben Robinson, Brian. I would have liked to have seen, if it's a Brian Ellison run, I would have liked to have seen a little bit of money down for Fortification. So I presume we're just there for just having
They're going behind, buddy.
A little run out. Okay, they are going behind, aren't
they? You got pictures?
I will let you know in just 1 second.
Because I think they're going behind quite rapidly.
Rapido. So, no, it looks, or maybe, no, it's a bit slow, sketchy. No, they're going, no, I think you might have to call this one, mate. Good luck with. Good luck.
Yeah, cheers. There's about 5 more to go in here. They've got the aerial shot. Storm Esme 40-1. David Egan. Who's that in the blue wandering about? That's Desert. That's the favourite. Tom Marquand on board Treasure. She's going Desert Treasure going in,
Yeah.
and she's going in next to
Adrius
Ardius Victus.
Ardius Victor.
Schrodinger's cat, that's Ashley Goons, just gone in, shown a bit of loyalty there. Coming in all in the grey. Who's that in that stall?
Stargazed. Clifford Lee.
Stargazed. And they've gone back to the aerials just to make it difficult for us. Number 17. Who's on number 17, Bud?
17 is going to be
Cool Margot with Holly
Margot.
Doyle. The colours are so bland there that it almost looks great. Number 4 is off the number 4 horse is wandering around.
That's old
without
as
a jockey
gold.
on board.
That's
Old as gold. James Doyle is off.
Doyle's mount.
And then you got with the little like orange shoulder pads, all in the light blue. That She's Got a Brother with Bill Garrity. That's my horse going into stall 9. And I think there is a slight draw bias as well. My other reason, there's a slight draw bias in the big fields over 5 furlongs to the middle. The middle gets out. I don't know if it intimidates the ones on the far sides.
Yeah, I think that's where the pace is going to be, buddy. Down the middle anyway. Go on,
they're off, they're off, and they've all got away to a good start. And my horse, She's Got a Brother, has gone to the front as she likes to do at the start here, and it's going to be a hold-on job if she can. Also up there running strongly and prominently are many other horses. Haney's Girl is up there as well. She's Got a Brother and Haney's Girl showing good right here, and Schrodinger's Cat is somewhere in this race. Who's in the white and black? Eternal Solace with William Buick and Storm Esme.
Who's at the front?
I think it's Eternal Solace and William Buick that are leading it out here. Eternal Solace and William Buick?
It's Nana's Shadow. Nana's
Shadow. I can't see her on my thing.
Nana's Shadow, Stargazed and Fortification.
Oh, but they're closing in. She's going to be hosed up.
Fortification from Stargazed. Fortification up to the line. The outside, well, one of the outsiders.
I could not make out with the colours and the camera.
H. Corbett.
I
know.
See what the
I wrote him off just before we went off. That's Ben Robertson riding for Brian Ellison.
Honestly, I could not call that. That was like the worst.
I said at the start, if it was Brian Ellison runner, I would have liked to have seen a little bit of cash down for that runner. But
honestly, I couldn't work out what the hell was going on there because I had my live feed and the colours were on the wrong side. So I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do that again. Normally, I have my colours on the left and my live feed on the right. And
where did it come from? Right from the back as well. I'm just watching the replay.
Tried it the other way around, and it didn't work very well that time. I have to be honest.
Ben Roberts. I mean, that's unusual for York because he came right from the back.
Yeah,
the
two that were front runners, they died a death. They didn't hold on. You know, you wouldn't have thought it's a problem over 5 furlongs, but it seems to be a massive problem for them.
And there's your first 3 places. 11. The first number 11,
Fortification. Boom.
40 to 1. Second number 5 was Stargazed. Clifford Lee.
Yeah, Clifford Lee, good ride.
Yeah,
good. He's had a good day today, hasn't he?
He has had a great Lee. And then Nemesis on third. Number 15, Nana Shadow. 12 to 1, Jason Hart.
12 to 1, Jason Hart. Get in, Jason.
Yeah, honestly, I would have liked to have seen a little bit of money for Fortification.
Nana Shadow.
But, oh well, fuck that then.
Where did my She's Got a Brother come, buddy?
It's hard to tell at this point. We're
back in the car park.
We're going to have to wait for some clarification on the rest of the places.
Wow, Fortification 1. That is a good win for Ben Robinson. What's his strike rate here,
Brian
Ben Robinson? We ran out of time. Brian Ellison and Ben. Yeah, Brian Ellison. Is,
I just would have liked to have seen a bit of money down before there was showing any interest, but that's horse racing for you.
Yep.
I don't know what Ben Benson's.
Yeah, I mean he's 4 to 8% his career strike rate. It's not great, but that's career strike rate. I don't know what his current strike rate is at this track, but there we go.
There we go.
Believe me now.
So I can get. Oh, okay. So I'll give you the top 5. It's Fortification, Stargaze, Nana Shadow. She's Got a Brother come 4th in the end, and Hanny's Girl was Hanny Girl. Come 5th.
Hanny's Girl came 5th.
Hanny Girl, yeah, came 5th. Well.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, She's Got a Brother. Yeah, I mean that's a place.
Yeah,
she's
nice.
Got a place. Haney's Girl came 5th, but I don't think they were paying 5, were they?
Yeah, it was 5. fifth of the odds, 1-5. So he would have got
Henny's Girl. Yeah, they had the pace. They took it up in the running
Yeah.
early on, and obviously their aim is to get out fast and strong, and they lived up to their pace. They got out early. Expect them to be out early with their draw as well. The middle draw favours the horses to get out in front with that. Yeah, she's got a brother. She had a good draw.
Bit of
Got out in the front.
big upset though in that.
Big upset in Fortification with Ben Robinson.
Penultimate race of the day.
I need to go and stroke the python.
Fucking hell, not again.
How
many times that today already?
I've been on and off and all about, mate. All on and off and all about.
Sicko, man.
Yeah.
Absolute weirdo.
Well, you talk us through where we going next, bud? Because we're going to finish with the York at 5:20.
Yeah, we're finished with the York at 5:20. I'm going to have a...
Tinkle at Newmarket?
I suppose.
You've only got 6 minutes. There's only 6 horses.
There's only 6 minutes, so Sheen's on the favourite, so we're writing that prick off.
I'll be back in 2 minutes to tell you who wins. Give me 2 minutes to take a look.
Okay. I'll talk you through the card at Newmarket. We've got We're Gooses is your absolutely red hot favourite. Let's bring up some odds on this other screen over here. Just a second. That's going to be O'Sheen again. I mean, I'll be honest. He has been on 3. This is his 3rd favourite in a row. I don't know what he was on before. And he has been absolutely poor. He has not hit that power boost button at all, O'Sheen. It hasn't even been close. I mean, again, it's a handicap, and it's a 4-11. 4-11 in a handicap race. I know it's only 6 runners this time. I suppose he's still got the opportunity to get boxed in, though, hasn't he? Let's give. Can we pick out anything? We're against the clock here a little bit. Newmarket. Why is We Are Gooses is a beaten favourite last time out. Hasn't got anything on the going. Hasn't got one place, one win on the course, 1 win at the distance, place on the course. I'll be honest, I couldn't fancy it. I mean, it's been the market mover for the day. Beaten favourite last time out. What's next down the list? We've got Deluded, Harry Davis. It's got 1 win at the distance. And that's
been a bit dead as a dodo today, hasn't it?
Yeah. Magic Box, that's one for you, isn't it, mate? Get one in the Magic Box. He's riding the Magic Box.
My Magic Box or someone else's Magic Box. It's been a long time since I've been in a Magic Box.
You love it in the Magic Box, don't fucking lie.
No one's watching now, so we're deteriorating.
I wouldn't be surprised if you had your one hand round the python and one hand in the Magic Box, mate.
We're Goosers. Are you a gooser?
What
is a gooser? What is the terminology there? What does a gooser get up to?
If you goose someone, you give them a little squeeze as they walk past. You get goose, don't you? As you're
having a goose.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's called.
Are you allowed a bit of that?
No, not anymore. I think that's called sexual harassment.
Yeah, that should not be allowed.
But it's O'Sheen on a 4-11 favourite in a handicap race again, mate. I mean, why are you backing him at this price?
Yeah, you can't back him. You can't. But no, he's going to win some of these because he can't keep getting beaten. What about Gizmo? Doesn't a Gizmo mean something? Probert on Gizmo. Have you gone through Gizmo?
No, I haven't. One is it's had 2
Were you
races.
on Deluded?
No,
are you Deluded?
I've written off Deluded already.
Magic Box might get a shout.
Magic Box, 4 runs at the distance, 2 wins in a place, 2 places on the going, 1 place at the class. Safi Osborne's had a winner in the last race. Quickfire double for Safi? Possibly. Maybe. They're at the post, so we just need to fire through these. Just the girl for Jack Callan and Charlie Johnston. Jack Callan claiming 3.
I like the 2 outside. I'm going with the 2 outsiders here. I would place bet the 2 outsiders, Weald and Gizmo. I don't know if I'd place bet them. There's only flipping 6 horses, but
Gizmo. And Gizmo's had 2 races.
I'll be all over him. Mortgage on Gizmo.
Handicap debut. I mean, why not?
Do you know why I wouldn't put the mortgage on Gizmo?
Why is that?
Because I'd shove it all on Weald and Luke Morris. That's why, mate. To get his 2nd of the day.
2nd of the day. And this is his handicap debut. Makes yard and handicap debut for Jason Parr. He's no forlorn hope, actually. I wouldn't put anyone off Weald. I mean, he's massive on the exchanges. He's 70-1 on the exchanges. 25-1 on track.
I'd be all over Weald.
What do we know about Wild?
I don't know, but he's got good pace. But again, 7 furlongs, you're going to die. Most of the time, the pace horse is like that. I went with She's Got a Brother on the last one because the idea with the pace over 5 is pace horses hold out.
I mean, I will just give you some stats on the trainer over the last 12 months
Oh,
on turf.
thank you. Just to shaft one up my
He's
Gascoigne,
had
eh?
40. He's sent out 40 horses on the turf in the last 12 months, and he's had.
How many of the 40 have stonked home, buddy?
Look, I mean, that many. Naught.
Okay, a carrot in the naught.
A solid naught for
My only
Joseph.
thing is
He does
that
what he does.
Wild and Gizmo have pace, but I don't think you
He-
want pace over 7.
He
There's a
does.
big difference between 5 and 7.
He has got. He's 7% on the all weather, so let's not write him off completely, Joseph Parr. He has changed some winners on the all weather.
If you fire out really quick, right, over 7 furlongs, if you've got a horse that just, like She's Got a Brother did, and Haney's form, and they led to that, they did what their pace said. They're going to go out from the front and take the lead. The problem is, even at 5 furlongs, you saw them get run down. Now they did come like 4th and 5th, so it's still successful.
Yeah.
Over 7 furlongs, you come nowhere. So I think Wield has pace, but I think this is probably for Gizmo and Wield. This is probably the wrong distance for them.
I mean,
so
this is a straight 7 furlongs as well with the undulations at Newmarket.
I think this is the wrong distance for them. I think maybe that people want to run them out and then because Wield is the pace horse here. It's got a 10. It's just going to go straight to the front.
Yeah.
And then get eaten up and destroyed. That's what's going to happen with Wield.
Unless everyone else tries to be tactical, I suppose.
It will get eaten up and destroyed. It's got a decent draw. Gizmo and Wield have got the best draw here. They're in the middle. I don't think there's much of a draw, but they say the high draw advantage is best. So they've got the best draw, Gizmo and Wield. And Gizmo doesn't have pace, but Wield has stonking pace. So my only thing I can think is that they just get eaten up over 7 furlongs.
Yeah. I mean, Wield, this is his 3rd run. It's a handicap debutant, so I wouldn't getting the same with Gizmo as well. So we're going to find out a lot about them in this race. There's nothing to go on. I mean, if I was going to try something out of the others, I'd probably go Magic Box. We know Safi's had a win today. It gets the distance quite happily. What
about Just a Girl? You haven't really talked about Just a Girl.
I kind of didn't really fancy Just a Girl, really.
Was it Jack Callan on board and his incredible winning record?
Yeah, I think that sort of put me off. And you'd like to. I mean, he come back in Southwell off 7. It was in 7 furlongs in Southwell in April, and that was off 84. He's only down £1.
And would you be deluded to go with Deluded? They're going behind. They're going to go behind quickly.
I think so.
Here.
I don't think there's any form on Deluded that I can really get too confident about. So
I think this is a clear winner for Gooser.
He probably is a good, clear winner for We Are Gooser. I'll keep a serious eye on the 2 outsiders, Wield and Gizmo, and possibly I wouldn't put anyone off Magic Box. Having a look at my Magic Box.
Okay. Well, let's do it, buddy.
You might have to call this. No, maybe I've got it. They're off. No, it's sketchy. It's off. I don't know who's going to take them along. Just the Girl's going to take them along from We Are Gooses in 2nd. O'Sheen's going to fancy try and maybe drive some pace here. 3rd
it's interesting that he's not getting himself boxed in here.
Yeah, Deluded. Is that Deluded? No, that's Wield in 4th. Deluded in 5th, and taking up the rear is Gizmo, who he's got a very uneven head carries. Gizmo, he doesn't really look happy.
I think Wield and Gizmo are just not going to be.
Yeah, so just the Girl on the outside of We're Gooses along the fence. Through the middle, Deluded, and so that one's outside. Maybe. Magic Box and Wield is still up there, tanking along quite nicely. And the one that's settled a bit better now is Gizmo. And I've lost pictures. Shit me, come on.
Oh well, it's looking like O'Sheen on We're Gizmo. Just a Girl is sort of taking it to him, but actually he's going to win this by 2 or 3 lengths, I think. Deluded. Yeah, it's going to be We're Gooses. So the money was in the right place. Yeah. And the bookies have already had their money earlier in the day, so they can allow the favourite to win here. Not that they're allowing anyone to win. Just a Girl in 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, We're Gooses.
And it's going to see, who is it? Deluded in 3rd.
By about 8 or 10 lengths there, We're Gooses. I mean, yeah, like you say, O'Sheen was on the last 2 favourites. They were slightly bigger prices. He come nowhere, so a 4 to 11 favourite makes his win rate look good. He can have that, can't he? Not saying there's a gig is up here, but 4-11 favourite ain't hurting anybody, is it? I lost your volume, mate.
At the end of the day, can one of the best jockeys have 4 favourites lose on the day? I mean, he's been hammered on 2 favourites,
Yeah.
you know. And again, he looked like he wanted to win that, didn't he? He didn't mess about. He didn't get behind
Yeah,
or
no,
anything. He just went to the front
he
and
could
won
have.
it.
Yeah, he could have got himself boxed in. I'm sure he could have done, but he didn't. So
Yeah, he wasn't in the best draw, so, you know.
yeah, I mean, he won that comfortably, didn't he? It was pretty much hands and heels, weren't it? He slowed down at the end and still won by about 10 lengths, I think.
And there's a race going off at Newbury. What is this? Going down for some maiden stakes. I ain't got
Yeah,
a
no,
clue
we've got
calling
15
this.
more minutes that we're going to do York and then I'm,
Yeah, then Ofsky, man. I need to do the Ofsky. It's been a very
yeah.
slow day today, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a slow day. Who's this? What's the Lucky
Clifford Lee
hand?
did donkey's work on Stargaze back at 30 to 1 and 7 to 1 place. Whenever I back him, this crook ends up losing. Yeah,
Oh,
well,
dude.
you'll find that with more than one. I would say it's like walking into a room full of gangsters. You can't call one of them a crook.
Yeah, yeah.
They all, very few of them have positive stakes. You know, if you follow the champion jockey all year round, you put £1 on the best. That's the only thing. Like, unlike other sports, like you put £1 on the best jockey every day, every race, you be bankrupt.
Yeah, totally.
He's got the most. I mean, when probably the best jockey in the history of jumps and flats is Tony McCoy, AP
Yeah,
McCoy, and over the sticks, that's even harder. 30% strike rate over the sticks. 1 in 3 races that geezer won over the sticks. And if you followed him, you'd be bankrupt.
yeah,
So
totally.
how does that work? You know?
I mean, it's mad, isn't it?
I mean, his strike rate was phenomenal. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you could have had Clifford Lee on Stargaze. You could have had him for the place there. It was a decent price on
yeah, he got 7.
Stargaze.
He did say he had 7 to 1 at the place, so he must have got the place because he
Yeah,
came second, didn't he, Stargaze?
yeah. I mean, listen. I mean, it was a field of what 20 runners. So to get a place,
It's not a bad shout.
I don't think you can be too sad considering the price he was as well.
And this next one, I've gone Portcullis, and he's got the Snowflake. We haven't seen for about 2 events the Snowflake overturn, so that's me out of this.
Yeah. Okay.
Tommy's gone. And Ashley, did you go Wahid? You did. You gone for
I didn't. Yeah,
Tom
I
Mark
just
one.
the
I think
favourite. I
he's owed
mean,
the win here. I think he's owed one because did he win on the last Tom Mark one? I don't think
yeah,
he
he did.
did.
Yeah, no, he did, didn't he? No, it wasn't the last one. He won on the one before that. It was Rahib.
Rahib. No, Rahib was
No, that wasn't him then. Love a gig. Oh, fuck knows, mate.
Danny No Hope on the heap. Rahib?
I'm
Or was it
sure.
William Buick?
I could swear that Haggis and Marquand had one today, but
Yeah, let me go to the York and see. Do you want to talk us through the first one with your
yeah,
expertise?
you have a try and find us.
I'm going to have a nosy who our winners were.
Yeah, you do that, and I'll try and talk us through. So we got two shit hot favourites in this one. Wahib evens money, Portcullis 6-5. I think these, again we said it. I said it in a race, couple of races back, but I can't see anything at the top two here really. 1 mile novice stakes, class 2 event. So we'll start with the favourite Wahid. That's my selection for this race. Luke de Vega Colt shaped really well when chasing home a smart organise on his 1 mile Yarmouth debut 5 weeks ago. And that makes him a very useful prospect. The form is definitely there for Wahid, Tom Marquand, William Haggis, smashing. They've had some great winners over the last few weeks. They've really kicked off the campaign. And it's a short price, but it's a worthy short price. Portcullis, 6-5. William Buick on board. That is the Royal Colours.
It's the one I've gone for.
Yeah,
I'd like to
Gosden.
tell you why. I think I just picked out the favourite in the last, mate.
Mr. Frankel Colt, it overcame greenness to make an impressive winning start in the Wood Ditton at Newmarket. That was back in April. He's entered into Group 1 St James Palace Royal Ascot next month, and he's a big player for Top Yard. I mean, the Gosden stable are very strong in this race. But it does have the Snowflake, which is I mean, obviously we've got 15 minutes to the off, so we keep you posted on the Snowflake.
Yeah, the
Currently,
snowflake really normally is the signal of doom, isn't it?
yeah, but currently we'll see what happens with that. I mean, it is highlighted on the at the races on the as a market mover heading in the wrong direction. So there's a
Who
massive
won the
negative.
first? Was it that Zarathos won the first, wasn't it? 4-1 favourite. Zarathos won the
Yeah,
first. Who was on board for Zarathos? Kieran Schumacher's had a winner.
yeah.
And then at the 220,
Oh, it was
Lilt.
that was Tom Marquand and William
Tom
Haggis. Yeah,
Marquand and
Lilt.
Haggis won on Lilt in
Yeah,
the second.
and that was a decent price as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4-1.
I mean, we were
And
saying in the
then
third race, William Haggis
warrant holder actually was Buick again.
and
Was Buick
Gosden
and
in the
Gosden.
King's colours as well, the royal colours.
And then Lover Giggle was a bit of a surprise one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Clifford
Clifford
Lee
Lee.
and Burke. That was Clifford Lee's one.
Yeah,
Then it was Rahib. Oh, Rahib was Ray Dawson and Varian.
yeah.
So your Dud Hope, No Hope didn't win on that either.
No, Norris had a bit of a
Bad day. And then Ben Robinson on Fortification.
massive price.
Massive price. Clifford Lee came second in that. So
Yeah, decent.
yeah, actually, if I look at No Hope was on. He's raced in a lot here today. I don't want to slag him off because I do think I think all these jockeys are good when they want to be, aren't they?
Yeah, of course
So
they are.
No
They're all
Hope came second
outstanding when
on
they want to
Leadman at 11-1. So that's not bad in the
be. Yeah,
first. But then he was on My So Regal with Gosden, joint second favourite. He came second, I guess he was joint second favourite, but he lost out to Lilt. And then No Hope was on Ashnak. He didn't come anywhere there, but yeah, so he hasn't come anywhere. But to be fair, can't really beat someone up if they're not on the best horse, I guess.
yeah.
Princess to Orange, that's what he let me down on.
That was
3-1
it. Yeah,
favourite.
yeah.
Princess to Orange again. He didn't win on that. So yeah, he's been on some second favourites and big Epic Poet. He was then on Epic Poet for you, and he didn't come through. Kind of really giving him the rundown here, poor Danny.
Yeah,
Sorry,
well,
bud.
Nobby,
Anyway,
Nobby,
let's get on.
we'll see Nobby No up next week, see if we can
I
make
fancy
amends.
Clifford Lee on Avani here
Really?
for an upset.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
you
why not?
reckon?
He's had a great day so far. Why not?
What say you?
From a talented family and shaped encouragingly when second mile at Weatherby novices 19 days ago. What did he lose to?
16-1.
What did he lose to? Smart Prospect. What was the Smart Prospect he lost to though? Who won that race?
He's got the pace here, so I think he'll show for a little bit and then get eaten up is the likelihood. But Avani has the pace.
Where are we? What did he lose to though? Avani.
Let me have a look.
On his debut.
He lost to Princeling.
Okay.
Whoever Princeling is,
Yeah,
by 1 3/4 lengths, came second.
That wasn't a bad effort actually, just to come behind Princelow. I mean, that's why. That's obviously
He's 16-1 though.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I put he's for the place. I mean, you're only going to get two. You're going to get two places, aren't you? Quarterly odds, two places.
What for a fifth? So you're going to get £4 for your quid or whatever, or £5 for your quid. Rossa Ryan hasn't. He's not had a good day. I'm always misgendering. With Rafe. Rafe Beckett.
Ralph. I mean Rafe.
Ralph.
So this is a Le Havre filly. This is maiden race. Again, we'll have to see how these come on because fillies against colts. I mean, maybe we're starting to move out of that a little bit.
But you always say at the start of the season, and what you've said has come true.
Yeah, so we are sort of starting to get a little bit out of the start of the season. So we'll have to see what happens. But I suspect high-class colts against high-class fillies, the colts are still going to be coming out on top in these sort of decent-ish races. So I wouldn't be too excited about Pearl's chances in this. I mean, one to keep an eye on.
I mean, in these small fields at York, they like the low... I don't know why, 7 furlong. I guess, again, first to the rail on the left-hand side, maybe. What do you think of Lord D'Or with PJ McDonald and Balding?
6 of 12 in a novice at Kempton on debut. likely to do better at some point, I suppose. But this does look like a big enough ask
Yeah, I don't
for
think I
this in this
fancy.
field.
And then we've got Always Blue with Rowan Scott, really big price. Is that next in the betting? Let me see. Is it Always Blue?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is. And then there's the complete no hoper on. But we can't write anyone off, can we? After the last,
yeah.
so
I mean, I mean that was a handicap race, and this is a novice stakes. So the handicap race was a bit mayhem, wasn't it?
yeah, it
Yeah,
was mayhem.
Celtic Chariot. Oliver Stammers for Kevin Frost.
Dropping in trip and with a hood on board today.
Who's that? No, that's Always Blue. Yeah,
Always Blue. Yeah, am
yeah,
I getting ahead of the place here?
yeah. I was just looking at the Celtic Chariot's the outside of. I mean,
Oh yeah. Always Blue though is in the draw check 6. They're kind of saying on the draw check that you want to be next to the rail here.
okay,
So they're kind of written Always Blue off. So what were you
yeah,
saying? Chariot, Celtic Chariot. She's in stall 3, which is good. They tend to say the winners here in these small field 7 furlong races tend to come from the low stalls,
okay.
1 to 3, whatever
So
that
that's
means to
Pearl,
anybody.
Celtic Chariot, and uh, Lord Door. I can't see it though. I think this is Wahid, to be honest, and
Yeah, well, he
Portcullis.
looks. I'm gonna pose. Yeah, Portcullis. Yeah, it was my bet. So that's the one
Yeah,
that's gone cold. I mean, it's out of Frankel, whatever. I liked Portcullis, but she's gone cold. So I'm pretty sure she won't win.
you never know. I mean, it's a small field. God, I mean, William Buick and Gosden have had that
If I was
one.
having a little outside, that'd be on a Varney. But
Yeah,
now
I
you've
probably
mentioned Celtic Chariot, I'm like,
what 166 to one on course.
yeah, I don't
Celtic
think so.
Chariot.
I don't think
Tommy
so.
loves a big price tickle.
I do. Oliver Stammers. Does he ever win? He stammers a lot, but
Yeah, I wouldn't be too excited about
I
Mr.
think the draw is
Stammers.
important here. So if I was opposing, I would take the draw
Oliver
into account.
Stammers racing at 10% for the year.
So yeah, Ivani. I say that Ivani is extreme on the other side. So it's got the worst draw. So I don't know.
It's 7 runners and a fairly straight down the line track, isn't it? That's
Yeah,
oh no,
shouldn't
7
shouldn't.
furlongs is on the bend now, isn't it?
It's got the little bend at the start, the first
Yeah.
2 furlongs. You've got a
Okay.
little bend after the first 2 longs, then it
Yeah,
straightens
yeah,
up. So I guess they're saying that if Pearl and Celtic Chariot get to the rail first, they can
yeah.
shut those other guys out. Avani is the 7th, and apparently that is more favourable than being kind of. So you're better off either being on the far left or the very far right in these. I don't really
Yeah.
get that. They say in the big fields it's the middle you want to be, and they say
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
small
that's where the
fields you want to be
pace
on
is
the
going to
2
come
outers.
from. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not
Okay.
really sure how that benefits you
Yeah, I mean,
being on.
maybe in this sort of novice event, it's not going to make a
It
massive
won't make
amount
a
of
difference, I don't
difference.
think. Yeah, the quality of the races, it probably isn't. I mean, looking at that, then if you go on jockeys, um, obviously the horses are novices, but the jockeys aren't. You'd say the 2 best jockeys in the race are Buick and Marquand, so they're
Yeah.
making up the.
With
That's why.
with Clifford, I mean, Marquand's on 15.5%, and Clifford Lee is on 15.25% for the season. So
And what
Clifford
about Ross O'Ryan? She's had it. She's he. That was a good joke. He.
on the turf he's riding at 13%. He.
He. You know I'm going to misgender him for the whole time, bro. I've got that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
brain. When there's something that I can't get, it's like if there's a word you can't pronounce, it like stays with you for life, isn't there? Or someone's
yeah,
name.
yeah.
Like who was that geezer you used to call Derek or whatever, and his name wasn't Derek? I can't remember. Oh, what did you call him? He used to get really annoyed with you. Geezer from school used to get really annoyed. Can't remember his name. You used to always call it. It was like Trigger and Dave. It was like Dave Rodney.
Oh,
You used to call
not
him the wrong.
Gavin. I used to call him Melvin.
He used to get so annoyed with it. Although I don't think that was you being forgetful, but I
No,
do have people whose
that was
names I
just me
mix up.
being a prick.
Yeah, fair enough.
I
We've all
preferred
had our.
he looked like a bit of a Melvin. I preferred Melvin
Yeah,
to Gavin.
yeah. Ross O'Ryan, what's her stats?
His stats, her stats. Where have you put?
Oh, he's done it again. He's misgendered Rossa. Why does
13%.
Rossa sound like a girl to you? Does Rossa sound like a
No,
girl?
it sounds like Rossi, Ross.
What is wrong with me?
Rossa. It's not even a girl's name, like Rosie
Speedy.
or
Speedy was Ross, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
Speedy was
Ross.
Ross,
We
man.
used to work with a guy, Ross. Speedy, we used to call him. Oh dear. Strike rate at York. Do you need to go specifically to? I mean, York.
Like we
There's
said,
nothing special about York, so
no,
it doesn't matter, does it?
York is a proper track where there shouldn't be any bias for schools. There's
It's got
no course.
16% at York. 16% at
Yeah,
York.
there's no. I mean, the jockeys can ride well at York, but they're going to be, because they're on the best horses. Quality jockeys
Yeah,
going to
so
be on
it
the
doesn't
best
tell you
horses.
anything. You're right. You're
And
right.
yeah, I mean, on the exchanges here, I'll tell you what. I mean, maybe it's place money, but Avani is definitely coming in for a little bit of money on the
Like I said, I picked
on the
Portcullis, but
course
if I
here.
could, I'd like, Ivani, I don't think is a
Let's
bad shout.
refresh the odds. Yeah, I mean, it's gone from 14 to 1 into 11 to 1 on the course. 12 to, yeah, I mean, still Portcullis and Wahid
I honestly, I
debating
think it's the type of
favouritism.
day. It's the type of day where if you go down, if I go down, where are we now? Where are we? We're at 4:15, aren't we? 3 minutes out. We're gonna have to get
Yeah.
ready to call this one on, buddy. But if I was to go down the card today, I would say my prediction is it's going to be Wahid on the shout, because you've got Zarathos winning at 4-1 in the first. Then you have Lilt winning at 13-2 in the second. So the bookies are taking it in the backside in those first two races. And then you get the warrant holder. The bookies are well up in the first two races. Then warrant holder, the favourite, wins in the third. So the bookies take a bit of punishment. Then in the fourth, 9-1 Giggle. The bookies are laughing. They've already bought their yachts. They've already bought their holidays. They've had 3 outsiders win. Then in the fourth, Rahib wins, second favourite, 4-1. Again, the bookies making money on that. So the bookies have had 4 out of 5. And then the bookies go for 5 out of 6. So, they get Ben Robinson on fortification 40-1. They literally made all their money. And then they're like, okay, let's let a favourite win.
Yeah.
In the
I mean, I'll tell you what,
they're going to let. There's only been one favourite today, brother, at York. So it's
I
going
mean,
to be the favourite.
I'll tell you what, the snowflakes off of Portcullis now out. Reslis in the chat fancy Portcullis in this race, and the snowflake is now off as well. Portcullis has gone evens money on course, where he's out 5-4.
You'd think it's one of these two favourites is going to win, brother.
Yeah, I can't,
because they're going to give a bit of money back to. Don't send the punters home sad.
Yeah. At least put a
It's different, and
put a
they
short
do the other one.
favourite.
The favourites win all of them.
Yeah,
and then they let the punters have a little 50-1 at the end. For whatever they give a 50-1. All the bookies make all their money back at the end on a 100-1 shot.
Yeah. And
they're looking at Gosden's record
Denver
in this
Pilly.
race.
Denver Pilly fancies number 2. Portcullis as well. We're going to have a look, mate. I mean, it's between Portcullis and Wahid. I've gone Wahid. Hot Shot's gone Portcullis. Avani might take up the slack if one of those two doesn't quite have the minerals to get home. We'll see. They're going behind.
Going behind. Who's calling this, bud?
I can call this if you want, mate.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if keep looking, and if the pictures go wrong, then I'll let you know.
That didn't work. The combination is weird. Like where my camera is, it don't work if I do. It doesn't work if I tried the different combination and I couldn't get it. Like I tried to put the pictures behind my camera. So I'm looking at the race and looking into the camera and put the names there. And then I was doing this, and my right to left doesn't work. My left to right, the way I'm sitting, works to have the names and the colours here where the camera is and the race there.
Okay.
It just works better for my brain. I don't know why. Who knows? Maybe it's to do with what hand you masturbate with. Nobody knows what the reasons behind these intricacies.
No, it's a mystery. If anyone can shed any light onto Thomas's eye-hand masturbation coordination problems, then just drop us a line.
We probably should stick to the sports channel, but it does say 2 Fat G's Entertainment. So the fact that you got 2 spastics calling the races on, you shouldn't be surprised if you've subscribed. Right, we got Wahid with Tom Marquand. He's the Goons pick here. He's got he drifted a little, a touch.
Who's that going in now? Celtic Chariot's going. He's been backed out. And he's trying again. He's going to have another look. Celtic Chariot.
Do you think they'll use the finger, or do you think they'll just get him in straight first
No,
time? No, he's
he's
in.
gone in. No finger
No
necessary.
need for the Inga. No, the Inga.
The Inga. No need for the finger for Celtic Chariot.
None of the handlers are going to lose the wedding ring.
This is Pearl going in with Ross Ryan and Portcullis going in, William Buick. And I think that maybe...
Let's have a look at how the draw plays out here. This will be interesting. Do the low ones get to the rail?
One more, two more. Oh, there's loads out the back.
It's only a 6-runner race, but 7-runner race, sorry.
Number 5 going forward. That's...
Who's that? He couldn't have more sponsorships on him.
Lord Daw going forward.
Lord Daw, PJ McDonald. I always think of PJ and Duncan.
Yeah.
Way man.
Way Ant and Deck.
Yeah, Ant and Deck is in. Wahid's going. Tom Marquand's going in. You wouldn't be surprised if he won this one.
And then Avani, I think is going to be the last one in now.
I'm very interested to see. Avani's got the pace. I don't think she'll last the race.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see whether she'll get to the rail.
But they're all in. She's not. Last one, and they're out for this 1 mile novice stakes at York, closing off the day. And they are going to be taken along here by Celtic Chariot with Portcullis in second, vying for the lead now. With he's just come up the fence now. That looks like who's that?
I think that's Ivani in the lead there.
Ivani in the lead with Celtic Chariot up the outside with Portcullis in third. The red hat of Always Blue in fourth. Something's gone completely amiss at the back. Wahid is not going to be winning this. Wahid's being pulled up. Wahid's gone. Wahid's out this race.
He's gone out the car park.
Oh, you couldn't make it up. Ivani's taking him along at a fair clip here. Portcullis in second.
Got the pace.
And Pelton, no, it's not Pelton. It's Always Blue on the outside with Celtic Chariot probably in third or fourth. Still in there is Lord Daw.
She's got the rail.
And I don't know what else is happening. Still with Arnie taking him along. William Buick trying to match strides now. The pace is increasing. The one coming up the outside that we never really talked about was Always Blue. And that's going to try and make this into a bit of a race. Celtic Chariot, Ivani. Ivani is still in the lead here, but it's being whittled down bit by bit. Celtic Chariot up the fence. It's going to be down close. It's coming up close, but I think the class is going to shine here in the end. It looks like William Buick on Portcullis. The only one that's coming through now, possibly on the outside, is Lord Daw to try and make a bit of a fist of it. But William Buick up to the line. Easy peasy-ish in the end, I think. No, he's not going to get run down. Wins by about half a length to Lord Daw in second, and I don't know who comes third.
I was on Buick, wasn't I? That was my
pick. And I don't know what happened. Wahid was pulled up.
Just saw a shot of him running sideways.
I don't know whether he broke down or whether we went wrong.
Hit by a sniper.
But he did. I don't know. Something went seriously wrong with Wahid there.
Yeah.
Gone. Well. Boom.
Yeah. Boom. So I think that was so that was Portcullis won that.
Yeah. They don't show us what happened to Wahid. I do not know.
You don't know if he's
I don't know if he might have broken down. I'm not sure. He was pulled up fairly rapid. So
I don't know who the places were. I don't know if Ivani held on for a place there or not.
I don't know if it did. I mean, it was definitely...
But I knew he would get out fast. I didn't say in the write-up.
Lord Daw got second.
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
Was it Pearl? Was it Ross Ryan? It was someone in the light colours. It was either Always Blue for a moment there. I thought they were going to have another big turnover, you know.
Is it Pearl in the end? I don't know. Let's hit the place button on... So Portcullis, Pearl and Lord Daw. So Pearl did get up for some second or third.
Ross Ryan got up. He rode up. He.
Boom.
Well. Yeah, that was my pick for the race, number 2. Portcullis in my original thing. I did like Ivani. I liked Ivani as if you're going to back a 20-1 outsider.
Yeah.
She didn't come anywhere, but for a little while you'd have been excited, and that's what it's all about, you know, because she was in the first half of the race, and it's that pace, you know. I'd race her at 5 furlongs. I wouldn't race her at, a mile.
Yeah.
She's got electric pace. She got out quick. She got straight to the front. And you're just like, get on 5 furlongs, mate.
Yeah, definitely worth dropping it down and seeing what you can do, surely.
Yeah, you just like I don't know why they do that. Well, they have like you get some horses that you know are going to lead out and then die off. Is that a little
Yeah,
like don't know for the entertainment factor for the viewers, a bit of
yeah,
WWE?
maybe. Yeah, so it's first number 2 was Portcullis, Evans' favourite, and second number 5, Lord Door at 16-1. Taking up the slack there when Waheed. I don't know what happened to Waheed, but it's
Tom Marquand, yeah, and
yeah. I mean,
do they know before the off something's wrong with the horse and they just race it anyway just for
I
that?
wouldn't
I
have
don't
thought so. I mean,
know.
generally, I think they, especially at this level, they take reasonable care of them, don't they?
Yeah, it's a
I'm
big
sure
stable,
someone's,
big horse.
yeah, I'm sure someone's paid a lot of money for Waheed. I hope it's all right, but it didn't look
Well,
good.
I'm going to go and
Yeah,
get
let's.
what you having for dinner tonight, buddy?
Uh, I don't know. The missus has gone out, mate. I'm looking after the kids.
Do you know what? It's funny. My missus is heading out tonight as well. Like
Okay.
she's heading out tonight with some friends from work, and I'm stuck at home with the kids. There's something gone wrong with the universe, hasn't there,
Yeah,
bub?
there is, mate.
When we grew up, we used to go down the pub, and all the men
Oh
were
yeah.
there, and the women were at home.
I know
I'm
my
at home with
missus
the kids.
gone. She's gone on a jumping weekend. She's gone. There's like she goes to jumping two nights a week as aerobics, like on the little trampolines.
Yeah, yeah.
And they organise a weekend once a year where they go away and have like a non-stop trampolinathon for two and champagne and trampolinathon.
When you're one of the two fat G's, you don't get a lot of say in what goes on. When you're
No
as
man.
unsuccessful as us, you stay at home with the kids,
Yeah, you
and
stand,
the
fat
missus
boy.
is out on a jump. My missus is out for a quiet one, and his
Yeah.
missus is on a jumping weekend, and we're at home with the kids. Okay, you just nod your head and say okay.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, love. I'll hold the ship nice and tightly whilst you're
Yeah,
gone.
don't worry, Skipper's here.
Yeah, yeah.
Kids, get in there.
Kids, one of you lot
Entertain yourselves.
drive the car down to McDonald's for me. I don't care
Yeah.
if you're 6. You should get your sister under the dashboard, press the pedals, and you do the steering, mate. Come on. What's wrong?
I don't like these novice races anyway. Yeah, I just went with
Yeah,
Portcullis. I mean, like when you looked at the ATR on the old ATR, it just had gold all over it, and it was like,
yeah,
well, I'll go for that then.
yeah, yeah,
It had like one at the distance, one at the going, and one at the class, and you go, well, it kind of looks straightforward when it's like that, isn't it? No
yeah,
one
yeah. Of
else has a
course,
symbol,
yeah,
and it's got you just switch on the ATR at the races, shout out to them, and you just see, oh, it's got symbols next to it.
yeah, yeah. I
I don't
mean,
know what they mean, but it's got loads of symbols and none of the
yeah,
others do, kind
yeah,
of thing.
exactly, yeah,
Kind of. If only it was as easy as that every time, eh?
yeah. Pretty much, mate. I mean,
Fortunately, they put symbol like some of those big ones. They've all got symbols next to them. You're
yeah.
like, oh my god, that's where you need two geniuses to talk you through the garden.
The weasel and the ferret will sort you out.
Yeah. All right. I better let you go, bud.
Yeah, okay, mate. I hope you've enjoyed the show, people. You all missed the competition again, you useless pricks.
Yeah, you absolute toss bags. Last week, an Australian won 20 quid. Yes, you
We
heard it here. An Aussie took 20 squid off me.
we sent him his money. Yeah, he's on the I can show you the email. Man happily received his money, cash money. He got it. He outpicked us.
Yeah,
One
but no
cash
one got
boy.
their picks in. If you get your picks in, there's no entry fee, there's no strings. You don't
All
even
you,
have to hit the like. You can come on and give us a hate comment like you two fat bald spazzes, whatever. But at the end of the day, if you get your picks in before the race,
we're probably gonna be a
the
Thursday. We're
goons.
gonna be a Friday or Saturday. We're gonna pick up some afternoon racing, and you've got an opportunity to win cash for nothing. Pick the runners, your
Don't
winners
put any
across the
money down.
card. No money across the card. Just pick your winners for the whole card. Put them in the chat. Put them in the email.
And then you just sit back and
Sit
watch your
back,
money come in. You
sit
go
back
into a
and
draw. We've
relax.
only had one entry, and he managed to beat us, so there hasn't even been a draw. But if there's 5 people, we're not rich enough to shell out 100
Yeah,
notes. So like,
it has to be a prize
you
draw.
go into a draw. All 5 of you will go into a draw and get a little spin, and one of you will win.
Yeah,
But
you
you've
got to
got to
be
outpick us, which hasn't been hard so far.
you got to be in it to win it. We do pick some big prize runners.
Yeah, you could go you could do what Mark did last week and went favourite, and
Yeah,
took our pants down.
took our money as well. Took Thomas's money.
Yeah, well, yeah. What are we gonna do? It's my bright idea, wasn't it? There's a reason why I'm wearing Fit to the Limb from Amazon 5.99, yo. I'm genius, right, buddy? Huh? There's a reason why my teacup looks like this, right? With a little, looks like you can go mountain climbing with this, baby. Look, I can go abseiling with this, right? I'm a genius, yeah? Get it stuck on my lips sometimes, all right? I say, Ash, Goon, listen, right? I got a great idea. We give away 20 quid. No one outpick us, right? We put our heads together. We'll be millionaires. We'll have the birds all over us before long, right? We leave the missus and
we can all get ourselves a mountain climbing cup, can't we?
It's not worked out so far for us, but get in. If you want to bankrupt us and get this channel shut down as quick as you can, there could be no better way than outpicking us.
Yeah, simple.
Couple of 20 quids later and we'll be bankrupt. So
could be easy. That's the budget for the week on Score.
Yeah. It's my kids crying. Please.
It's going to be sitting here in tattered underpants. But you got to get your picks in. Come on, people.
There's a couple of freaks in the audience. They'd love to see you in tattered underpants.
I know. My missus would tune in then as well.
Yeah. Well, at least that'd double the view account.
Ooh.
Right. All right, mate. Take care,
mate.
buddy.
Yeah, take care. Signing out. See you next week, people.
Two fat baldies.
Over and out.
Bit of a slow one today.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, wasn't it?